quality.
All right, everybody, it's 4 big hours. I'm over here. This is In the Kitchen with David, and we're celebrating Winter Wonderland, which is appropriate for today because today is winter solstice. We are saying goodbye to fall, hello to winter, and we're also counting down the days until Christmas. It is wild. It's going to be happening soon. Rachel Ellis is here. And she is dressed in blue and white today, and your necklace lights up.
It does. And I even went blue mascara.
Oh, I
Can you see
that.
Yes.
Now that you mention it.
Yes.
Oh, she's truly winter. Truly winter. I've been wearing shirts all month long.
I love
thought maybe
the vest
a
with the
vest
snowflakes.
would be
celebrating the winter wonderland.
And we're 3 days into the big day.
Can you believe that?
Hard to
3
believe.
days to go.
You've been taking care of everybody else for the last many, many weeks. I want you to take care of yourself today.
Love that.
This is self-care day.
Yes.
And everything that you shop for today, I hope that you will treat yourself to, because we've got some great things planned for you. I know you're going to begin our preview, but first, how can people chat with you if they want to?
So please come say hello. We're over on QVC's live stream. Just go to QVC.com, type in live stream, and you will see the In the Kitchen with David chat. I'd love to hear how you're doing and how your shopping is going.
We also want to wish everyone a peaceful and restful and calm Hanukkah.
Yes.
Because I know it ends tonight.
It does, yes. My mom has been celebrating, and so she will be having a very blessed Hanukkah tonight, and we wish the same for all of you.
And I hope all of you who are observing will have a very, very blessed holiday.
Yes.
That is so important. Now let's start the preview.
Amazing.
And you've got the first item.
Let's
we're gonna
start. Okay, perfect.
We're going to start with today's special item. Okay. Over 25,000 of these. These are the BagPodz. It's a set of 6. And more stores and more townships across America are going no bags now.
Right.
You have to bring your own bags to the grocery.
Yes, or pay for them.
And you pay for them. They are cheap. I know this because I have bought them many times, and I keep hoping for the best, and they rip. This is called BagPodz. It's a set of 6 nylon shopping bags with a storage pod and a clip. So you can either clip this to your purse, or to your tote, or to your shopping cart. And just don't forget it, because each bag holds 50 pounds.
I know, it's amazing.
You are going to be able to reuse these over and over again. We have some colors that are exclusive. Mixed gray and turquoise are exclusive.
Great.
We also have red, blue, pink, and purple.
They're really great colors.
So, and they're customer top rated, and they're $4.49 each.
Yes.
At today's
Yes, and that doesn't even include the storage bag and the carabiner.
Oh, the little clip. All right, so we're 4 days into Christmas.
4 days.
I noticed the graphic was probably
Yeah, because today, not 3, 4.
4.
Right?
4. 4 days. We also have some LocknLock, and I know you're going to be talking
So this is a
about
today-only price from LocknLock. How about bowls, which you have been requesting and loving from LocknLock, but collapsible. So they collapse down. You can store them all with just a very minimal amount of space. It works out to about $8.33 each, but only for today. And yes, they are microwave safe, freezer safe, all the good, wonderful things we know and love about LocknLock. We have spearmint, red, or slate, and you are getting 3 of them. They're about 4 1/4 cup capacity.
So whatever you're celebrating, we wish you a blessed and a happy celebration.
Absolutely.
Very important for everybody. And we have Poppi. One-time only value coming up. Now, ordinarily, you buy these individually in the store. If you're lucky, you find a 4-pack in a box. We're going to deliver 24 of them, 12-ounce cans, sorry, to your doorstep.
Yep.
And you get 4 flavors in this pack up. You're going to get 4 each of strawberry lemon, orange, grape, and cherry limeade.
So delicious. 3 of those flavors are my all-time favorites. The cherry limeade, I just have never tried, so I'm excited to try it today. Maybe that's going to be my 4th favorite.
It might be your 4th favorite. I have tried it before, and it's quite good.
It looks amazing.
And these are only 30 calories and 5 grams of sugar.
That's what I love about them.
A regular can of soda can be upwards of, I think it's 46 grams of sugar.
Yes. It's wild. And the price on this, amazing when you shop around for Poppi. I mean, it's really good.
One of our top selling items on TikTok is Poppi.
Yes, it's so wildly popular.
So we're very happy to have a one-time only value price for you, and we're going to cut right to the heart of it.
Love it.
And we're going to bring you a set of knives from Cuisinart. 12 pieces. I knew 12 was an important number. This is classic cutlery block with a built-in sharpener. Now, the built-in sharpener is in the block, and that will be for all the big knives.
Yes.
And you also get 4 steak knives in this pack up as well. We have 4 colors for you to choose from. We have this in black, poppy, white, and pewter, and 550 of these are already gone.
I can see why. They're gorgeous. Imagine how beautiful your kitchen will look just by placing that on the counter.
I mean, big deal pricing is in effect too, so treat yourself. You've been treating everybody else all these weeks. Today is your day.
Great idea.
All right, I think that wraps up our preview.
Perfect.
We're going to bring Jess Hart out here, and we're going to bring the fried chicken back, the chicken fried chicken. Nice to have you here, friend. And I know you want to cut right into this, so we will get busy with sandwiches or whatever, because these are fully cooked.
They are.
And you're going to heat these from frozen, and you get 12 of the 5-ounce chicken fried chicken breasts, and you also get rolls and gravy.
Oh my goodness, perfect comfort food.
This is everything you're getting, and today is the first day of winter.
It is, yeah. I guess, you know, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Well, ready or not, here it comes.
Right.
And they're talking that some areas may get some snow in the next day or so.
Okay, I did see that for my area.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Well, could
well.
make for a white Christmas for us at
It
home.
might, it might. There's a little clipper system that is supposed to be moving through. Gonna bring a little burst of snow.
Yes.
All right, hopefully it doesn't create travel problems.
Right.
I am traveling to North Carolina tomorrow to see
Okay.
Mom for Christmas.
Oh, that's gonna be wonderful.
It'll be great. But I'm here today for these 4 hours, and we're leading things off with you. This is Jessica Hart.
Yes, hi.
And Jessica worked at QVC before she became a guest. We are
did.
thrilled to be
I'm
working
almost
with
on
you.
20 years coming
As
on.
a guest?
Well, not as a guest, but on my total QVC time.
Total
Yep.
QVC time between your time as a buyer
Yes.
and your time on the air as a guest.
It's been very special.
Now, tell us about chicken fried chicken. This is the original recipe.
Heartland Fresh. So we are a small family-owned company in America's Heartland. We know chicken, and we want to make meals that are easy to prepare in your kitchen to make life easier in general. And I want to tell you our process and what we do. So we start with the whole boneless, skinless chicken breast. We hand trim the fat. We touch the raw chicken so that you don't have to. We put that into our buttermilk mixture to lock in all of the chicken juiciness, and then we put it into our breadcrumbs and specialty seasonings mixture. We flash fry that to lock in the full fried flavor, but then we bake it off so it's fully cooked, ready to heat and eat from frozen, but gives you all the chicken fried chicken deliciousness.
Now, you're going to see by these cut pieces that these are not heavily breaded. So there's enough bread to hold it together and to give it some crunch, but that's about it.
Yes.
And you're going to, because chicken is what you should be tasting.
The chicken
is the star.
is the star here. We've got the breading on the outside, the whole white meat chicken on the inside, juicy all white meat chicken, and then crispy breading on the outside. But we focus on the chicken and the quality so that you know what you're getting from Heartland
We
Fresh.
only have 2,800 of these available.
Oh my goodness.
Now, auto delivery is every 60 days for 1 year, and that is available. So if you want to lock in your price, it would be a good idea, because you don't know if the price of chicken is going to go up or down in the new year.
Right.
And this is lovely, and I would love for you to cut maybe that piece in half.
Yes, to give you a little
for
bite.
me to taste. And Rachel, did you want to taste some chicken?
Yes, I have some things right there we can taste.
I'm going to use my fingers.
And David, this comes with the sweet yeast rolls. So they are such a nice addition to...
And the gravy. Go ahead and taste, Miss Rachel. She's going to use a fork. She's more civilized than me.
The crisp. Oh my goodness.
But chicken is
So
what
delicious.
you taste. It's the star.
Fresh white meat.
I think our hands go in the air.
Oh boy.
You go to the right, I'll go to the left. I don't matter. Just turn around in a circle. Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. I had to do that really small. This, because there's not a lot of room up here. This is coming with the rolls. You get
Yes.
12 rolls, and the rolls are pre-cooked.
Oh, that's great.
They are. Everything is done for you. So this comes home frozen. You can put, I'm going to show you actually back here, David.
Please.
Right behind me.
Oh, you have it?
We've got the freezer bag and then the pack of rolls.
Great.
So it comes in our freezer safe bag, resealable. You can take out 1 or 2 at a time, put this back in the
They're
freezer.
not frozen in a great big ball.
No, they are
Right,
not.
that's
They are
fantastic.
individually frozen. So you take out what you need, you put it back in the freezer. it would keep up to a year, but we eat these on a weekly basis. So we run through these bags very quickly, but it is sturdy and freezer safe, and then you get the rolls as well.
Jess has 3 daughters.
I do. I do.
Plus a hungry husband.
The schedule is crazy, and I am so grateful when we have Heartland Fresh in the freezer because I know I can get a quick and easy, delicious meal on the table.
That everybody will eat.
Everybody will eat it. They ask
and let's
for
just
seconds.
take a look at the protein.
Yes.
23 grams of protein.
Per chicken.
Yes.
Per chicken breast.
Yes.
Per chicken breast, and this is so
That's
much
amazing.
food, and 230 calories, 6 grams of fat, and so easy to get on the table. 30 minutes in the oven or toaster oven.
Easy.
And
Or
15
air fryer.
minutes in the air fryer, which I do. You
Great.
can take it out frozen, get it on the table in 15 minutes in that
You
air
get
fryer.
2 packets of the gravy mix, and you mix this with either water, sweet milk, which is whole milk, or buttermilk.
Yeah.
Great.
And buttermilk can be very low in fat. Lower in fat usually than 2% milk.
Yeah.
Hard to believe. So this is a great opportunity for you to have all of the comfort food that you're after in this winter season.
Yes, in the winter season, this is perfect, and you know that it is hearty and delicious, tried and true from Heartland Fresh, and with those 23 grams of protein, I feel really good about having it as well.
And so much better than the drive-through chicken.
Oh my goodness,
So
yes.
much better than the drive-through
And with
chicken.
these rolls, we can make those sandwiches really
Right.
easy. These are yeast risen rolls. They're sweet rolls, but we let the dough rise, and they are delicious. Again, you can take out a couple at a time, warm them in the oven.
You can rip these apart or cut them in half, which is what Jess has done.
Yes.
And you can make a great sandwich out of these.
I can do that right now, actually.
Perfect.
We can just put this on top. You could also, you could put some gravy if you want. You could put some mayonnaise. You could put some mustard.
Some chipotle.
Anything that
Want to
you
spice it up a little bit.
anything that you enjoy, you can make the sandwich your own. But we'll see this hearty gravy
that's
on
the
top.
gravy. Oh.
And that is delicious.
This is a very popular item, and we have about 2,700 of these left to go around. Please know it's a great way for you to start the new year because you're introducing protein. For a lot of people, not just older folks, I mean, if you can't stand for long periods of time in the kitchen, this is ideal because you need the protein.
Yes.
We all need the protein.
Well, and we need these meals that we can count on in the freezer. You know, we won Auto Delivery Must Have in the Customer Food Choice Awards this year because it is so wonderful to know that you can get home from your busy day or just you don't feel like cooking and you can get these on the table in your air fryer in 15 minutes or less and know that it's going to be that Heartland Fresh quality every single time.
And I know just like the back of my hand, I know as a mom, you are concerned that all of your kids eat.
Yes.
And because she has 3 girls at home. And how old are your littles?
So my oldest is 13, and my middle is 10, and I have a 7-year-old
And you
as
have a
well.
7-year-old.
And we are running from place to place, but they love the Heartland Fresh.
And I bet they're all clued into Christmas, aren't they?
Oh my goodness, what they're doing right now is I would like this, I forgot to tell you, I forgot to tell Santa, oh no,
And Santa Claus is busy, I'm sure.
I said make a list for later and maybe it will happen at, another holiday in the
Look at their
future.
Elvis.
So
High
you
for
can do
protein and
this.
so good.
You can do this breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We just did it down here with chicken and waffles. I like to pair this with a starch and a vegetable, get a balanced meal. We'll add in the rolls, we'll add in the gravy. It's hearty, it's delicious,
Comforting.
it's comforting, it's filling, and every single time that you're going to get chicken, that's the star of the show because it is not form pressed or processed.
I mean, we've
This
all
is-
had breaded pieces of chicken where all you taste is the breading. This is quite the opposite. You taste the chicken first.
The chicken first, then you get that crispiness on the outside. We know how hard it is to make fried chicken, so I leave it up to the experts at Heartland Fresh. I don't want to get out all of those pans. I don't want oil all over my kitchen, and I want the breading to stay on the chicken. So I leave it to Heartland Fresh, and we have this on a weekly basis. Let me get out that air fryer and just show you.
Fewer than 2,500
Wow.
sets to go around. We are very, very busy, and a lot of you are wanting to introduce easy protein in the new year. Now, this will come before the new year, but not before Christmas.
Yeah.
I want to make that very clear.
Yes.
Because we were doing some things last week, but not today.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just want to let you know what's what.
Yes.
But this is air fryer.
So this is air fryer, 390 degrees, 15 minutes in the air fryer. You get that crispiness, exactly what you want out of fried chicken. Crispiness on the outside, juicy, tender, all white meat chicken on the inside. 15 minutes or less. You can also do this in your toaster oven or your oven.
Fries over here.
You can,
maybe you're going to do a platter for the whole family, and maybe Creole Cut Fries, God's most perfect French fry. And then, is this ranch or is that gravy?
That's the gravy.
That's the gravy.
And you can do it with a buffalo sauce. You can do it with, you know, blue cheese ranch.
Sliders.
These are so good. Talking about all the big games and all of the things that we are watching. So this would be really, really nice on a Saturday or Sunday, or football seems to be every day. So any day you want to have it. You can also make sliders like this. You can make it with mashed potatoes and the gravy and a vegetable. Put it on top of a salad for a delicious lunch. And David, you and I always also talk about the chicken parm and how easy that is.
I mean, it's so simple. You take a chicken breast, you top it with Parmesan and mozzarella cheese and maybe some jarred sauce.
Yep.
I'm sorry if that offends you. And it's so simple. And just, I mean, heat it through in the oven. Maybe cook, heat the chicken first. And then top it with all those goodies and put it under the broiler.
Yeah.
And stay with the oven, stand right there, because it'll burn in New York second, particularly when you have the broiler on. And you want to take it out and then serve it over your pasta, whatever. This is so good.
It's so good. And this is that center of the plate, ready to heat and eat from frozen. So when you can't think of anything, you know that you have something with your Heartland Fresh, because you can turn it in to that chicken parm. You can put it as, you know, with other pasta or vegetables or mashed potatoes or a baked potato.
Only 2,300 sets remain.
Wow.
We are very, very busy. There are a lot of people that are wanting to introduce protein into their diet or into their family's diet.
Yes.
And Jess knows, because she has 3 daughters at home.
I do.
This is something they'll eat. They'll all eat at the same time, and they'll eat what you cook one thing.
It makes me so happy, because so often I'm cooking and I'm working really hard and someone's like, oh, I don't like this meal. I was like, you liked it last time? But no, Heartland Fresh, every single time, everybody says, yes, thank you, I'll have some more. And there's nothing better than that, when you're working and putting something on the table and everybody eats it.
And when you're a mom.
Yeah.
I mean, moms, can we get an amen out there?
Oh, thank you so much.
Because everybody understands, they can relate to you. If they're a mom, they know how important it is to get everybody to eat. Now, we have chicken and rolls and gravy all coming your way, 12 5-ounce servings. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David.
Good to see you, and happy holidays to you.
You too.
All right, I have new shoes on today from Propet. These are the Koda sneakers, and I'm so excited. Now, Miss Rachel, did you notice new shoes? These are suede uppers, they're lace-ups, and they have white soles, and they're called Koda leather sneakers, and really, really popular. And so comfortable, and boy, do I feel the support. But what's really unique about Propet is it comes in regular, wide, double wide, and wait for it, triple wide.
That's great.
So we have all the flavors or colors for you, and all coming your way in, I think maybe I have on the wrong shoe. I don't know. It's hard to say. This is what they brought me. These are, on the screen, they're leather. Now we have little zip ties. But not just one. How about, is it 18? 18 of them. And this is Chef Richard Roman, and we are thrilled to welcome you back. We have color stories that we'll talk about.
Correct.
But how are these designed? What are they designed to do?
David, they're made of my favorite material. They're silicone. So what does that mean? They're flexible, reusable ties that you can use to organize cords in your pantry, whether it's your appliances, to reseal bags, whether it's bread and bagels, to make those messy cords that are under your desk and organize them neatly. And guess what? You can use them over and over again. Because they're silicone, they're flexible, so anybody can manage these by simply pulling them through the little eye hole, and you can adjust the size. So here I have it on a little bag of bagels. I'm using the smaller size, and you're getting 3 sizes. And I always say it all the time in the kitchen. I love silicone because silicone is one of those materials that it's odor resistant, stain resistant, heat resistant, and now I can use this to reseal my bagels, my breads, anything like that that you want.
And as he eats these down,
that's right,
he can reseal them because you can use these again and again and again.
And again. And look, because it's silicone and flexible, I can simply pull this out. So think about the disposable zip ties that you use. This I can use over and over. This, if I use, you have to cut it and it goes in the garbage. Rubber bands, they snap, they hurt you, they're hard to use. This is a flexible, reusable silicone tie, so you can just use it over and over and over again. And all you have to do is line up the little, it's like a little eye hole here, and thread this through, and then you pull the other side with your hand, and then you stretch it until it tightens, and now that is sealed, good as new. So again, one of those great things, you know, I love reading the reviews on products. People love these, and it's been a while since we've had them in stock, so I'm excited about
And
new colors.
you get 6 of each size, 6 small, 6 medium, 6 large, and this color grouping is called red.
Correct.
Red, fewer than 200. Then we have purple, 1,000 in the purple. This is blue, or aqua is available, and we have lime. And on QVC.com, we can show you the brand new choice, the new multi.
That's right.
And in the multi, you get lime green and yellow, and is that orange? I think it's orange. It looks like a burnt orange. This is multi. This color grouping, if you're after the new color grouping, and these are reusable time and time again.
Time again, they're dishwasher safe, so you can pop them in that little silverware rack section. But here's what I love: not only are you resealing the bags, your breads, your potato chips, your frozen things that you have to put back in the freezer, but you're also using this for organization. So I have a lot of these silicone mats that I bake on, and then you try to get them into the cabinets, they unroll and unravel. Well, now you can use it to organize.
To keep your drawers from closing.
Keep your drawers nice and neat. Here's another great thing. Maybe you have one of those tools that you wish you could hang up on the hooks on the barbecue. Well, guess what? I can now create something to hang tools that didn't have a tool. They just have, as long as I have a little eye hole, I can create a nice hanging loop so they're out by the grill. Then here, because they're food safe, maybe you want to do a batch of asparagus or maybe a bundle of herbs you want to put into that stock. Now you can use one of these, wrap it up, and then when you're done, all you do is take this off and put this into the dishwasher. Again, it's silicone, right? So it's reusable and adjustable. You simply slide this through and you can adjust it as tight or as loose as you want to create the perfect wrap for anything you're using.
And unlike a zip tie, it's not a permanent situation.
No, in fact, here I have some potato chips. Once again, because it's silicone, right? It's flexible, so that I can simply pull this out and open this. And then when I want to go back in, you see there's a little eye hole there. You just thread it through the one side, just like this. Once you pull it through, then you can pull it as tight or as loose as you want. But now I have a tight seal. This is not going to let any of that air in, so it can be your chips, you name it.
Can I use this in the refrigerator or the freezer?
Refrigerator safe, freezer safe, food safe. So you can use it in a nice pot of boiling water, you name it. I love this, I got to tell you. The cords on appliances. It's like you go, you open a drawer, it's a mess. Now you have this to use for your organization. So it's not only keeping foods fresh. And I love that you're getting 3 sizes. The larger size, maybe you have a big thick cord. The smaller size is the medium size. You can do a lot of different things with it. We'll show you over here. I have to go through colors. I'll show you on that side.
Let me tell you that we're now last call in this red grouping.
Ooh.
We have 6 dozen left in the red.
That's going to go.
We have purple, 900 left. This is aqua, 1,700. Lime, 1,600. And most popular is the brand new multi.
Ooh, most popular. I like that.
1,600 left.
Okay.
And if they sell out, I don't know when they're coming back. They probably will be back. We just don't know when.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people have a drawer full of these different clips, right? And these are great maybe for just a bag of potato chips. But first of all, look how bulky this is. You have a drawer full of these. They take up a lot of space, right? Well, with the SIFTR, look at the same. This is 18, and this is only a dozen. So not only are you saving space, but guess what? With this, you can't do this. You can't put this on the cords. So not only can I seal my potato chips with SIFTR, I can wrap up my electrical cords. I can take maybe my iron cord, keep it nice and compact, so when I put this into the cabinet, the cord's not pulling things out of the cabinet.
After the holidays are over, decorations can be organized very simply. Take them down, wind them up, and wrap them up with a sifter.
That's right. And again, this is how easy it is. And you can see in the video. So we're using it for so many different things. We're using it for organization. Your toaster, you know, a lot of times you have it in the cabinet, you have that excess cord. Well, it keeps it nice and compact, really creates a nice, neat space in your drawer so it's not a mess. And then also any foods, whether it's your freezer bags, your potato chips, your breads, and you use these over and over. You're not spending money or losing the ties that come with it that really are honestly difficult to use.
And if you want to go into the refrigerator or freezer, you can.
You can.
Now, I need to give you an update on colors because we've lost one.
Okay.
The red is gone.
Wow, that was fast.
So we're going to take the red away.
Okay.
Here's the red.
Put this underneath here.
All right, sir, thank you. We have purple, but 800 left only in purple. This is aqua. 1,500 left. Here's, I think we're calling this lime. 1,500 in the lime, and the brand new multi. Only 1,400 remain, and that's most popular. Now, many of you are trying to keep your brown sugar soft, or you're trying to keep cheese covered because it dries out in the refrigerator. This is going to be great for those bags of pre-shredded cheese that sometimes we break the seal or break the reclosable bags. I know I do. This is very important because now everything can be kept fresher longer.
Yeah, and again, I love the fact that you're getting the 3 different sizes because if you have something larger, you can use a larger one. If you're organizing, we talked about it, it's going to keep anything that can unravel or unroll. And no matter what, if these get dirty, silicone, I tell you, if you watch me, I always love to talk about how much I love silicone in the kitchen because you can just wash it. It doesn't absorb stain or odor, so you throw these in the dishwasher. You can use them to wrap your asparagus, like I said right here. Maybe you wanted to do a bundle of asparagus and you wanted to keep them all together to get that perfect, gorgeous little cook of your asparagus. Well, guess what? Now I've
put out in a
asparagus.
pot of simmering water.
Yeah,
or boiling water.
And then you don't have to take them out one by one. You pull them all at once.
Yeah.
Your
and
herbs.
that zip tie is reusable.
Yep.
It's a reusable tie. You won't want to miss this. And choose your color grouping.
Okay.
Before it's gone. And purple, I'm told, will be the next to sell out. So don't wait if you want purple. We have aqua, we have lime, and we also have multi, and multi is most popular.
Ooh, multi-small. I like that.
Now you're coming back with a roasting pan.
We have a nice big roasting pan.
Big. And deep.
Deep. You're gonna love it.
Now, here, these are available too. These are the Kenji sneakers from Propet, and they're also available. Be sure and order those if you'd like. We have those available and a whole lot more. And they come in black, gray, or silver. This is very important. Now, I think I may be wearing the black color in the Kenji sneaker. Okay. You can tell it's the last day before I go away on my Christmas break because things are unraveling quickly. This is a big deal, and we're talking about cutting right to the heart of the issue from Cuisinart. This is a 12-piece classic cutlery block with a built-in sharpener. You're seeing one of the knives, and those hands belong to Jeremy Parker.
Hi.
Now, before Jeremy Parker was a chef, he was a knife expert.
Yes, sir.
And you've been doing this since you were a teenager.
Since I was a teenager, and this is a beautiful, beautiful set of knives. It's just an honor to be able to present them from Cuisinart, which a lot of us have Cuisinart kitchens and appliances and choppers. And this, you know, we all need a good set of knives. You know, David, the 2 most important things in your kitchen are knives and cookware. Everything else is a bonus. And this is the most complete set of knives. It's an amazing value. I just saw that. Wow.
I mean, this, since it was debuted as a big deal, 550 have been ordered.
Okay.
We are very, very busy with this, and we have color groupings.
Yeah.
Let me go through all 4 of the color offerings.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about what's in the set. Now, this also has a knife sharpener in the block. So you're going to love this. It's going to, remember how, what a pleasure knives were to use when they were sharp? They can be again. And not just for a little while, for a long time because of that knife sharpener. We have these in black, in Poppi. This is white, and this is pewter is most limited. Now, inside the block, what are we
Okay, let's just run through every knife because it is the most complete set. If you're ready for a refresh of your knives, let me start off here. This is an 8-inch chef's knife. That's sort of your workhorse, your standard knife in the kitchen. This is called a Nikiri. David, this knife right here is my favorite knife in the set. I've been using this at home for everything from chicken to vegetables to potatoes to eggplant. Let me flip this over here. It is gorgeous. It has these scallops in the blade so it doesn't stick.
It's a nice big blade, too.
It's a nice 7-inch. See how it's square? I'm going to do some demonstrations on that because you are going to love that knife. If all you got was that knife, it's worth the price. Here's an 8-inch bread knife. If you make your own bread, it's great for that. This is an 8-inch smaller bread, good for bagel knife. This is a 4-inch Santoku knife. Then you have a 4-inch utility knife, a 3-inch paring knife, and then 4 of our dinner or steak knives that we call them, all matching. And the best part, you have it
This
right there.
is the knife sharpener in the block.
In the block.
Many of you are wondering, how do these come and how do they come to the customer? They come to the customer like this, and this is how you use the knife sharpener. Do you hear that?
You will keep that razor sharp year after year after year. You don't have to buy a separate sharpener. It's made specifically for sharpening all these knives.
But
It's
only for
fantastic.
the straight edge knives, right?
The straight edge knives, right. Not for the
Not
serrated
the,
knife.
so for the serrated knives.
Okay.
Now, a sharp knife is less likely to cut you.
To cut you, yeah. And there's a good reason we say that because let me just show you. This beautiful knife is weighted so well. But, okay, here is a raw potato. I'm not telling you to go home and cut your potatoes like this. Do use a cutting board. But you see those divots in there? We call that a scallop blade. What that does, you ever get halfway through a potato and you get stuck and you got to kind of pop it through? Well, this allows you. I can just, drag that straight through. So there's no drag. It doesn't create any suction there. I mean, you talk about a beautiful chopping knife, this Nikiri knife, if you're doing things like celery, and maybe you want to use the tip of the knife. Okay, so you can chop with it. I can use the tip of the knife to drag it straight through. Wow. And you have perfect precision. And then, of course, I can go this way and chop, 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 chop. You can go pull it through either way you like. It is a versatile knife. I just
Maybe you're
love
doing
that.
a mirepoix and you need to do celery, carrots, and onions.
Carrots
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I'm saying very
exactly.
well.
Yeah.
This is very important, and a lot of you are picking up our big deal. We have now had over 600 ordered. Over 600 ordered, 550 before the show began.
Okay.
So another 50 in this show.
All right.
And if you want the pewter, which is my most limited color, let's come over here and talk about color. We have 700 left in the pewter, 700 left in this gray color, which we're calling pewter. Then here's the white. Here's the Poppi, 850 in Poppi, which is a fancy name for red. And then we have black. 1,500 in the black. Now, built-in knife sharpeners in all the blocks, so this is for straight edge knives only.
For the sharpener, yeah. And you know, your serrated knife here, this is a beautiful bread knife. So if you need a good bread or cake knife, birthday cakes, wedding cakes, what I love about this, when you're cutting bread like this, look, see how this is soft in the middle, nice and soft, but it's kind of hard on the outside. I'll flip around the back of the knife. You ever do this with the bread knife and you squish it, you get breadsticks. Okay, a good bread knife, David, it'll cut through there. It keeps a wonderful loaf of bread if you're making French bread, Italian bread, baguettes. It's just a great knife. Another addition to the set. What an amazing value. And then, of course, a smaller little chef's knife. And this is great. So maybe you're doing things like mushrooms or smaller things where you want maybe just a little bit of a smaller knife. I can chop it like so. I can slice it and pull it through. And so you have a small knife for those little things. Maybe you don't want a big chef's knife for that.
And Chef Jeremy will tell you that a knife should be an extension of your hand. It should be a very, very simple thing and not too big for you.
Right.
So that's why we have different size or length knives in the setup. And it's also very sharp because some of these things that Chef Jeremy is cutting are very delicate.
It really
like
is.
mushrooms or grapes.
And look at this grape. I just want to show you the precision you can do. I mean, Cuisinart, we love them. We trust them in our kitchen. Look at how small and fine that slice of grape is that I did right there with that chef's knife. I mean, you could read right through that. That's like a contact lens, basically. Nice and fine. That's really the test of a good knife. Okay.
Now, 750 of these have been ordered. 700, only 600 left in the pewter. That is the gray color. Let me review colors again real quickly and tell you that of our set of knives, 750 have been ordered total. And we have how many left in pewter? 600 left in pewter. This is white. Now, if you want the Poppi, 750 remain in the Poppi, and we have black. Now, built-in knife sharpeners in the block. for the straight edge knives in the collection.
Yeah, and let me show you this again. It's real simple. So the knife sharpener is right here. It's a tungsten sharpener. It's a V sharpener. So all you're gonna do is go in and out here, and you can hear that. You hear that as it sharpens it? So that's like a professional knife sharpener. You don't have to buy a separate one. Just do this a few times, and you will have a razor sharp knife every time you cut with it. And I mean, when you have, like you said, David, a good sharp knife, it's an extension of your hand. See how I can just follow this right down the center of that cucumber. There's no guessing, there's no slipping. And then of course with this, I can just kind of give that a nice rock for my salad and quarter that. You can do what we call a Brinois cut, which means you just cut it long ways and then cut it across, and you get those pieces like that. So that's a lovely knife, that 8-inch knife. You'll use that every single day.
And maybe in this new year, you're looking to eat smarter. This will be a great tool in that endeavor, because what you're looking to do is eat and snack smarter, and we're going to help you do that.
Absolutely. And maybe you want a good knife for your Roma tomatoes. So this again here, see that's got that serrated blade. Always a good tomato knife. You want that slight serration. It's not like a saw, so it doesn't tear into it. So it easily cuts through that. Or maybe you have lemons or limes and you want a serrated knife to get through that tough skin. This just cuts right through it. Very simple. Nice and easy.
Now, 1,000 of these have been ordered. There are a lot of people that are very excited about a new set of knives, and the fact that these can remain new thanks to that sharpener.
Oh, I love that.
We are very, very busy, and a lot of you are choosing the colors. And if you'll excuse me, Chef Jeremy, I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
talk about colors again.
Let's go, yeah.
Because I think this is important for everyone to match their kitchen or to buy a color that makes you smile. We have pewter, but fewer than 500 left in pewter. We have white. This is Poppi. Now fewer than 700 in the Poppi, P-O-P-P-Y, not P-O-P-P-I. We have that coming up in the show. I know that to be true. And we also have black, 1,300, and the block is included, and the knife sharpener is in the block for the straight edge knives in the collection. Now you've got steaks here?
Okay, so you're gonna get 4 of our steak knives too, which is a great addition. Again, they say Cuisinart on the blades, so they look nice if you're having dinner around the table, you're having company over, maybe the kids are back for the holidays. So just a great, but I love this because it's not like a saw. It just kind of easily goes through there so it doesn't tear or shred any of that meat. See how you have a nice clean cut there on that meat? There's no tearing or shredding. So you get 4 of those. It is the most complete set, David, that you really need.
And that will prove to you how sharp these are, because some of that meat is very rare.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is going to be, and one of the top reasons that people visit an emergency room because of a kitchen accident
Avocados.
is avocado.
And again, a good sharp knife. This is that paring knife there that comes with it. You get 2 sort of different sized paring knives. Again, when you're doing an avocado chip, be careful, but again, you can pop that seed out of there. And this is one of those things. You also get a smaller paring knife. And let me pull this guy out. And this is great if you're doing things like towards you. Maybe you want to take the stems out of strawberries like
Or
this.
you're peeling an apple
or
or something.
Sure,
or
you're
pear.
peeling an apple or a pear, and then I could take this here and just sort of slice it long ways like that too. So maybe you want a nice small knife. Cuisinart really just thought of everything and gave you this perfect set of knives.
Now, is this the same Cuisinart that did the food processor? Yes.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of people use Cuisinart as a verb. I'm going to Cuisinart it.
Yeah.
This is an important brand for you to own in your kitchen particularly. So this is going to be an important thing for you. And remember, the knife sharpener is in the block for the straight edge knives in the collection. Yeah. So you are really ahead of the game, and maybe you're starting 2026 with a brand new set of knives.
Yeah.
This would be, and every time you put them through the sharpener, they can be like brand new.
They really are, and I'm telling you, you will love this. If you cut carrots, maybe if you want to do what we call a Brinois, where you're going to cut it this way, you see how just smooth this cuts? David, this flat edge on there is so nice and so easy to use. I could go this way with it.
And carrots are dense. These are raw carrots.
These are raw carrot. Now, this is not a cooked carrot here, and I'm just going to do either these little carrot sticks, or if you want to get small little dices, you go this way, and you have the right knife to do it. And this is also a great knife, believe it or not. I've seen people use this for cleaning chickens, for disjointing a chicken or a turkey.
I was also thinking for carving a turkey or a chicken, it would go right through the bone.
Right through the bone.
Right through the joints.
Yes, sir.
Which is what you're wanting to do, is cut off the legs and the wings, and if you're carving a whole bird. This is pewter, 300 left in pewter, that's all.
Oh,
fewer
I
than
love that
300.
color.
We have this in white. If you want the Poppi, P-O-P-P-Y, that is a fancy word for red. We have how many left? 600 left, and we have black. 1,200 remain, and the knife sharpener is in the block for the straight edge knives in the collection. Chef Jeremy, always good to see you.
Yes,
now
sir.
we're going to have you back for many more items.
Yes, sir. I'm here
Looking
the whole
forward
show.
to it. All right, sir. Thank you, and Rachel's going to tell us what's coming up.
Coming up from Campanelli, these are fantastic because you can stop buying the paper towels over and over and over again because you're getting a 30-piece set of printed and solid microfiber towels that come on a roll. So you can just pull them off and use them. Over how many sold, Sean? Over 8,100 have been picked up at that big deal price of under $30. You really can't go wrong. And when you're ready, you just pop them in your washing machine and then you use them all over again. And maybe you want to use those wonderful microfiber cloths with your bio cleaner. Another big deal coming up in our show that is always wildly popular, something I use all the time in my own home. 3,500 have been sold, and we're looking at a set of 2 of the cleaning clays that come to us from bio cleaner. They work on pretty much everything around your home. We'll tell you all about that coming up. That big deal price, don't let that go away. All right, let's check in with David. He has a really great solution for us when we're headed to the grocery store.
Because more and more stores are not providing bags anymore. This is called Podz. It's our today's special value, and you're going to see this is a great way to start the new year because you are looking for ways to pack your groceries, to pack anything that you're buying because store after store after store is doing away with bags, and you have to bring your own. Wouldn't it be great to have a 50-pound capable bag, and you get 6 of them, plus you get the pod to put them in and a clip to keep them organized. This means they can either be clipped to your shopping cart or to your purse or to your tote bag or whatever. This works out really well. Now, since midnight last night, we have had over 27,000 ordered. In this show alone, over 1,300 already ordered. Kylie Watts is here. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, David.
And we are this is the BagPodz. Now, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a little holder for the 6 bags.
Yes.
Each bag holds 50 pounds.
That's correct.
And you also get this carabiner clip. So you can clip it to your shopping cart, to your purse, whatever, and always have your bags because store after store after store is making you either buy bags or bring your own.
That's right. And most of them don't have these anymore. To your point, lots of states have already outlawed this, so you've got to bring your own bags. Then we kind of relied on these, and you always say you see people with them under your arm. If you even remember them, you always forget them, and then you've got to take up all that real estate. This is so small and compact, but it transforms into what we see here, right, David? A full shopping cart of groceries with big items, small items.
This is what they'll sell you in most stores.
Yes, they will.
And these bags are cheap. These bags rip. How do I know this? Because they've ripped on me more than once, as I have been lifting them out of my shopping cart and putting them in the back of my car. This is why BagPodz is such a great solution, because it's not going to be a situation where less stores are going to require you to bring bags. More stores are going to require you to bring bags. And we have lots of colors, but first, every bag, and you get 6 of them, holds 50 pounds.
They do, and so again, this is one full set right here, which is so nice. Going to fill the shopping cart up. We've got the 2-liter bottles of soda, the big paper products, all the fruits and veggies that we could want in here. And guess what? Anything spills, we're not throwing them away. We're not buying more. We are washing them and reusing them over and over again. And they clip to the shopping cart, which is so nice. And little pro tip, I always clip my bag to it too, so that stays in the cart.
So that way, no one can make off with your stuff.
Yes, yes, and we have some new colors too that we've never had before.
We do have many colors, and every color grouping will come with a BagPodz, which is a holder for the bags. And we have some exclusive colors that you're only going to find at QVC, and 2 of them are brand new. 2 of them are brand new. 2 of the exclusive colors. Now, up top is the mixed, I believe.
Correct.
All right, and that's most popular and exclusive in the mixed, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, and that's the first one that sold out last time when we had it in your show back in February.
So it's important to know you get 2 of these in this beautiful, almost teal color, and then 2 red and 2 purple and the BagPodz. Now, we also have it in this color, which we're calling
turquoise.
Turquoise. That's also exclusive. Gray is very popular and very limited. Now, if you want gray, brought in 8,500. I have 2,400 left in gray.
And that's a brand new color. We've never seen that before.
And it's also an exclusive color. Now, beside the gray is pink. We also down here have purple. We can show you the blue. And then finally the red. We're very, very busy. A lot of people are looking to start the new year, or maybe the end of this year, with lots of bags, and you get 6 of them.
You do, and here's why we love these so much versus the ones you could buy at the store. So first and foremost, you've got different handles on these. They're stitched in, they break, they tear, they do all of those things. This is a ripstop nylon, and why that's important, David, this is like a parachute material, super strong and durable. When you look at it up close, you'll actually see lots of nylon threads running all over this bag. That's like a little army giving them that strength and durability. So that's why we love these so much and why they can hold so much weight. So for instance, 2 gallons of water, 16 pounds. I could pick this up with one hand, not budging at all.
Every time I go to the grocery store, I see someone bringing in bags, either under their arm like this, or they're holding them in their hand. Wouldn't you rather have 6 in a BagPodz like this?
Yeah.
And once you get your cart inside the warmth of the grocery store, and I love the grocery store, I spend a lot of time there. This is going to be great because it clips right to your shopping cart or to your belt loop or whatever.
Yeah, and all you do is you unzip it, almost like a little thing of tissues right here. You pull out whatever it is that you need from it. When you're done, you zip it back up. You've got this toggle. You can push them all right back in here. So super easy, not anything that you have to bother with. There's no method to the madness, just kind of push them in here. And it's so nice because they don't take up a lot of space. But back to the bag itself, one of the things we love so much about this, because this is the perfect size. People are like, are they too big? Are they too small? They are perfect. Here's why. 12 by 12. 5-inch gussets on the side and a 5-inch gusset on the bottom, which means when you're stacking them up, they sit flat, which we love.
I want to show you that you can also fill your hands with these.
You can, absolutely.
Because the sides or the handles of the bag are all small.
Yeah.
And so if you need to carry, what my mom calls a lazy man's load, this is something maybe you're going to, or maybe your parking spot is a long way away from the apartment building or the condo building. This is going to be important because now you can get everything in one trip.
Yeah.
Now, more and more stores are requiring you to bring your own bags. More and more stores are doing other bags. And if they sell you a bag, not only are they expensive, they're cheap.
Yes, they are. And that's the thing, I think, David, we all have this kind of drawer in our house where you've got all of the bags, right? First, it was the plastic ones, and we'd all kind of save them. Then the stores kind of went to the paper because they said no more plastic. Then we have some other reusable ones, but are they machine washable? If something spills, can you clean them? Do they hold 50 pounds? The answer is probably no. So we get rid of all of that mess, and look at the difference the BagPodz is. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It could be on the side of the door in your car. It could be in your trunk, super easy.
And if groceries break open in them, we can put them in the washing machine.
Yes, you wash them on cool, just line dry them. But honestly, once they come out of that spin cycle, they're basically dry.
Because these are very, very strong and they're very easily dried.
Yes.
Now we have this in lots of colorways.
We do.
We have the mixed up top, and most of you are buying mixed. You get 2 of the blue, 2 of the red, 2 of the purple, and you get the BagPodz and the clip. Now that is true of whatever color you order. Now, if you want all the same color, we have this in turquoise, also exclusive. The mix is exclusive, turquoise is exclusive, and the gray is exclusive. Now, if you want gray, we brought 8,500 in. We have fewer than 2,000 remaining in the gray. Wow. No, it's not going to last very long at all. If you want that gray, be on the line port right now. Beside that is red, or excuse me, pink. Pink. Below that is red. I was looking at the wrong thing. This is red. Now this color is called blue, and this is purple. Of course, purple. Now we have customer quotes to share.
Which is so nice, because people absolutely have fallen in love with these.
Great idea, exclamation point, which means they're serious. Compact, convenient clips to your purse or your shopping cart, easy to clean, and Annie says she loves them. Now we also have another quote that says, these bags have saved me 1,000 times. Convenient and sturdy, love the case to keep them all together. And then Another customer, Amanda to be specific, says they're so easy to use and compact. The bag pod is small. I keep it in the door of my car in the little pocket. No more getting bags from the trunk. I love them. Now, you're going to have the same experience when you use these and you're thinking, well, my biggest challenge is remembering that I have them in the car. Well, put them in the door pocket, put them somewhere where they're easy to grab. Just leave them connected to your purse.
Yeah, and over the years, people have used them for not just going to the grocery store, for so many things. We've got extension cords in this one just to show you how durable they are. These are heavy-duty extension cords, not ripping, not tugging, no worries whatsoever. But I've got some other uses over here, too, that people have said. They love it as kind of like a little bag for the kids. Maybe if they're going to the overnights or they're going to school, you can throw their essentials inside of here, which is really nice. You got those handles, off we go. This one is great, too. People use it all the time for a gym bag. When they travel, they put their dirty clothes in here because guess what? We throw this in the washer when we're done. For all of the grandmoms, all of the new moms that maybe you just have to go out for that quick trip, you don't want to take the full diaper bag, we've got the wipes, the diapers in here, and then so many people take them with them when they travel or they go to the beach because you know what, sand or salt water or anything spills or messes, you put them in the wash, you lay them flat to dry, and then you'll have them for years and years.
People are wondering, can I clip these to my purse? Yes.
Yes, you can.
It took a little doing, but I got it off the cart. Now, here's your purse, ma'am.
Thank you.
And we have your BagPodz already connected so you don't forget them.
That's right.
This is very popular. How many ordered in this show? 3,500 ordered in this show alone. That means for the day, we're closing in on 30,000, big number.
Wow.
30,000 sets of bags, set of 6 bags. 30,000 of them. And we have some exclusive, oh, we just broke 30,000. We are very, very busy, and more of you are saying, I need a good bag system. I don't need a bag. I need lots of bags. I need a way to store them, and I need a way to remember them. This is perfect. How does the BagPodz work?
Okay, so when you get it home, it's gonna look just like this. You've got a zipper on the top, really nice too. Even the pull on the zipper is really well thought out, makes it super easy with that nice handle right here. It's like almost like a thing of tissues. You open it up, and you know what, if you just need one, because you're grabbing a couple bottles of wine, take it out, shake it out, you're good to go, zip the rest up. But guess what, you have all 6 if you need them, taking up a lot less space. Then you can literally just open this toggle up, just smush them right back down there. No real method to the madness. Goes in quick, simple, and easy. And again, this one pod is your entire cart of groceries, which is great.
Most of the stores that I frequent make you bring your own bags.
Yes.
Or they charge you, or they just don't give you bags at all.
Right.
I heard, asking for a friend, is it true that some liquor stores across America
Oh, yes.
are not doing bags?
I went to a wine store and I maybe bought 1 or 2 or 6. And you know what? All of them went into one of these because they hold 50 pounds.
Asking for a friend.
We are the friends.
We didn't know. Yes, we did. Yeah, I will tell you, I went to the liquor store recently and they were like, did you want a receipt?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about a bag? They're like, we don't do bags. I'm like, oh, you don't do bags. Don't do bags? Okay. So everybody at the grocery store saw what I had purchased at the spirit store. This is very, very popular. We are very busy. And how many for the day? Over 30,000? 30,500 to be exact.
That's amazing.
In this show, 4,500 have been ordered. Now we have mixed, and that's an exclusive color, or colors, I should tell you, because you get 2 of this blue, 2 of the red, and 2 of the purple, and the BagPodz, and that's most popular. Mixed is most popular. Down below, we have this in turquoise, also exclusive, but if you want the gray, brought in 8,500, hoping that would be enough for the whole day. And how many are left? We have 1,200 left in the gray, and then we're going to take it off. We've already taken orders for 1,300 gray.
That's amazing.
And
that's
we'll
a
take
brand
it
new
off the
color.
set when it sells out.
Yeah, that'll be soon.
And that's going to happen very soon. Beside that is pink. Below that is red. Down here is the red. This is what we're calling blue. And then we have purple. Set of 6 bags plus the BagPodz or the holder and the clip. Now, please use QVC.com and your mobile apps and check out your cart. Now, this price will expire at end of day today.
Yes.
I know, not what we've been doing over the holiday season. Well, it is true today.
Well, and that's because, David, this is a small inventor. He lives in Austin, Texas. He created these because, honestly, he wanted to be more eco-friendly with it. But then people started saying, we're not using these. So then it became a necessity. Then people started coming out with bags like this that take up a lot of space. But honestly, they break and they tear, and you're constantly buying them when you're at the store, and you forget them all the time. So he created this out of ripstop nylon because it's strong and durable. They're the perfect size, 12 by 12, 5 inches on the side, 5 inches on the bottom with that gusset right there. One-piece construction, so you've got reinforced handles, so 50-pound capacity in this.
50 pounds.
50.
That's a lot of 3-liter soda pops. Maybe jugs of water, not just bottles, jugs of water. That could be jugs of milk. It could be gallons of milk. Lots of things that you want to carry that you need to buy at the grocery store. Maybe it's kitty litter.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a large bag of dog food.
I go to the dog food store all the time and get lots of cans for the dogs, load them up in this, because they give you the paper bags if you buy them, and they always break. And if you've ever dropped the tomato sauce or anything like that and it shatters, that's money down the drain too, so we want something strong.
Or if the bag rips on you. Me, it has ripped on me more times. And I love self-checkout when the last question the computer asks you, how many bags did you use today? Oh, 2.
Yeah.
And they can be anywhere from 5 cents to 25 cents.
Yeah.
Per bag. Well, that adds up.
And you know what I found with these two, David, with the bigger bags too, is that they get too full, right? They stuff them full because they don't want to have to give you another bag to buy. And this is so much easier. You have 6 of them with you all the time, which is great. They fit in the little huggies that you have at the self-checkout counter, so you can easily do that. When you give these to the cashier, I'm telling you, the very first time, they're going to be like, what is that? Where did you get it? How do we get more of these? Because they love them. It's easier for them too. And look, it's your full trunk full of groceries, 6 bags inside of that one pod. You fit them right in through the top, you pull them out through the zipper like they're a little bag of tissues, and you toggle them closed, super easy, and then you machine wash them. So anything spills, you're good to go.
If you're picking up carry-out food, sometimes they don't do bags at various carry-out stores.
Right.
And you need to bring home all the Chinese food on a night you want to cook. This is very important because now all of those combination specials, you know what I'm talking about, will all go in the bag. If they leak, and many times they do, or they're greasy, or something spills out of them, you can pop it in the washing machine.
Yes, you can. You wash them cold, you lay them flat to dry. They're amazing. You can just crumb them up. I mean, look how small they get too. So even if you just wanted to throw one in your pocket, you could easily do that. But they are incredible, and I love all the new colors too.
We have tons of colors. Now, for the day, we have taken orders for 32,000, just a few.
Just a few.
And in this show, 6,500? All right, now, up top is mixed. And in the mix, you get 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 purple, plus the BagPodz. Very exclusive to QVC, and also brand new, and very popular. Now, beneath that is turquoise. Now, if you want gray, we brought in 8,500 for the day. We have 500 left in the gray.
Oh my goodness.
And they're gonna sell out in moments. When they sell out, we take it off the set.
Yes.
And where we had all these colors available, gray will be gone. So if you want gray, now's the time to grab it. Or check out of your cart. And if you want pink, we have 5,000 left. Down below, we have purple. This is blue. And finally the red. You get 6 bags plus the pod and the clip. This is, and I love that the manufacturer is a small business person.
He is, yeah, and I know he's watching. His name is Greg right here, and he cares so deeply about this. He has multiple patents on this. He thought it out perfectly. He wanted it to be the Goldilocks size, so that way it wasn't too heavy for us, because so many times they are too heavy. He wanted it to be great for you to carry the bigger items in here, which is nice. He is into sailing, so he made it from that ripstop nylon, because he said, you know what, that's like parachute material. This is so strong and durable. I've used my original set for years. Never once have they ripped or teared, and we use them for so many different things. Gym bags, lunch bags, bags for the kids when you're traveling, not just for groceries. You'll find you're going to want more than one set.
Maybe as you board a plane, as I'm doing tomorrow, I'm flying down to North Carolina for the holiday, and there'll be a lot of people boarding the plane, and they will say in the waiting area, this flight is full. Please limit yourself to one personal bag that needs to fit under the seat and one carry-on that fits over in the overhead compartment. And that's it. If you are looking to maximize space, this is the great way to do it. And we would encourage everybody to take advantage of the price because the price expires end of day.
Yeah, we couldn't. He would have loved to extend it for everybody, but you know what? He couldn't. He is a small.
He couldn't make
This
enough.
is what we had.
And as it was, he made a lot.
Right, and we haven't seen these in your show since February. February was the last time that we had the BagPodz. That's how long it took for him to make these because they're so popular and practical that everybody can use these.
And the ones that we had back in February, customer top rated.
Yes, they love them. People love them.
People are in love with BagPodz because no longer is it just a good idea, it's a necessity.
It's a necessity.
It's a necessity.
Yeah.
This is why so many people are picking this up today. We have, most popular is this mixed up top, where you get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple, plus the BagPodz. This is most popular.
Okay.
All right. Then beside or beneath that is turquoise. How are we on the gray? We have 200 left in gray out of 8,500 we started the day with.
Yeah.
8,500.
And this is only our third show today.
Now it's 100 left in gray. Gray's gonna go.
They're gonna go, yes.
Probably by the time I finish this color tour, we'll come back to gray and I'll tell you what's left, if anything. Beside that is pink. Below the pink is red. Here's red. Beside the red is blue. And beside the blue is purple. We have taken orders for 8,000 and gray is gone. Gray has sold out. That was a brand new color exclusive to QVC.
It was.
And we'll take the gray back here.
Oh, there's lots of gray everywhere, yeah.
All right, we'll just 86 the gray.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, now, do it on the floor. This is why.
Oh, I should move this one out.
Yeah,
now.
please.
Okay.
More and more people are finding that these bags are not just a good idea, they're a necessity. This is something you need to have around your home because they make a big, big difference. Thank you.
They really do, and that's the thing, you know, they're obviously very eco-friendly, which we love, right? But most places don't have plastic. I think it was like 20-some states that have outlawed all those single-use bags, and not just the grocery store, lots of different stores with it too. But most importantly, these are convenient. You're not gonna forget them. You're gonna have them because how many people right now are maybe going to the grocery store because you're cooking up for the holidays and you're forgetting those bags because we gotta take these, or we hope that they have these, or this is what they give us to buy, and guess what? You put a couple cans inside of here and they rip and they tear and then all goes out all of your food. One little pod transforms into an entire shopping cart of groceries.
I'm sure Mom and I will go to the store a few times while I'm home. And I'm getting into town a day ahead of everybody else.
That's so exciting.
So Mom wants me to sit down with her and plan menus. And we will go to the store. And what if the store doesn't have bags? You're carrying a lot of individual stuff to your car, right? Or you're making multiple trips. And Mom is not able to make multiple trips.
No.
This is why, and Uncle David doesn't want to. This is why it's so important to have BagPodz. Set of 6 bags, and they're nylon bags. They're shopping bags with storage pod and clip, and the price will expire end of day today. Let's go through colors again because these are going very quickly. For the day now, we've had how many ordered? Over 35,000, just a few.
Oh, amazing.
And your business person's name is?
Greg.
Greg.
He's from Austin, Texas.
Want to thank Greg for such a great product, and I hope we sell out of everything. Now, we have up top, the most popular is mixed. And we brought in most of the mixed, and it's now half gone for the whole day.
Yeah, people love that because sometimes you want purple for the meats, maybe you want the reds for the travel. You like to have different
colors for different things you're buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense. All right, we have 15,000 remaining in the mix, and it's already half gone. That means we brought in 30,000 of the mix. Mr. Greg, when did these sell out? 5 months ago?
February, 10 months ago.
February, 10 months.
Historically, we've only ever been able to bring them in once a year. I'm so glad we were able to get this at the end of December for everybody this holiday season.
But price will go away end of day today, so get your set or sets now. If there's a color that you know you want, you got your cap set on, then get your color now because these are flying out the door. Now, below that is turquoise. We have pink. In the pink, we have 4,800 left in pink. It's our next most limited.
That's my favorite color, I'm not gonna lie. I love the pink.
Kylie loves the pink. I'm kind of in love with the color saturation in the purple.
Yeah, purple's beautiful.
Purple is, I mean, it's deeply saturated. This is not just, this is actual bag. This is the color you're getting. Beside that is blue. And then we have red. Look at the color saturation on these bags. Greg was not playing when he made these bags. First, they're a great idea.
Yeah.
Really, really great product. And the colors are beautiful.
Right, right. Well, and it's because it is a necessity. Instead of having all those bags, like you said, underneath your arms or buying them, this is all that you have to take with you. If you're going to the farmers markets or maybe you're shopping in those open air markets, you can even clip them to yourself or your handbag like we have right here. It will clip to the cart itself. So you just get to the store. It doesn't take up that precious real estate in the cart. On the side, you take out what you need, but one pod, this isn't two here. This is your full set right here. They're the perfect size, David, I'm telling you. I love these so much because they're never too heavy. They're never too full. They're easy for you to carry, and they're just a great bag because of that ripstop nylon. So they're not the ones with the handle sewed on that you grab and then they break and everything goes everywhere. These are strong and durable.
I put one on my belt loop.
Yeah.
Now, many of you are looking for ways to carry these, and maybe you don't carry, I don't carry a purse.
Yeah.
I don't carry a handbag, I don't know. So, attach them to your belt loop. This is genius.
Mm-hmm.
And you're never going to forget bags again if you leave them in the door pocket of your car. This is really important.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, can I get at these quickly? Yes. Well, you have to be a little quicker than me.
That was quick.
And then they open like a bag of tissues, and then you take out what you need as you need it. This is so smart. Now, we're going to go through colors again.
Okay, sounds good.
I can tell you that for the day, we're approaching 37,000, and in this show alone, 11,000 have been ordered.
Wow.
And we have multiple hits in this show. This is only one.
And we've already lost a color.
And we've already lost a color. So please, if you want mixed, already half gone for the day. We'll have 14,000 left, and that may sound like a lot, but it won't take long for those to fly out the door.
That's right.
Now, beneath that is turquoise, set of 6. Beside that is pink. Now, pink is our next most limited color. And how many are left in pink? 4,700 remain. This is also time to tell you about purple. Beside purple is blue. And then beside the blue is the red. Now, Rachel's going to remind us about a couple of things. You're coming up with BioCleaner, and you also have 2 more looks.
That's right.
At our today's special value. If there's a color you know you must have, then get it now. Isn't that right, Miss Rachel?
And it is still available at that today's special value price. Now, here's what's coming up. If you want to, first of all, these California innovations, we're not going to give a full presentation on these, but if you want something to help you keep your groceries cool, these are reusable ice packs. So you can just use them again and again, pop them in the freezer, and they have really fun patterns on them, including that tie-dye that you're looking at. There's a beach ball pattern and also an animal. $20 will bring home a set of 3. And then still to come in the show, already popular with over 200 picked up just from our little look at the top of the show. Wouldn't it be great if you had an airtight, watertight seal on a bowl that when you weren't using it, you could collapse it down and store it super easily in your cabinet or in your bag? $24.98 brings home 3 of these LocknLock collapsible bowls. The price does go up, however, at the end of the day. We'll give you a full look in just a few minutes, but before that, let's get to roasting.
Most of us don't have a roasting pan, and this one is cast aluminum, which means it's very durable. It's also got a non-stick interior, and you can use metal utensils inside if you're doing things like searing a roast. And on this first day of winter, I think that's perfect comfort food.
Look at that. Yeah,
I think any time of year is a good day for roast.
I mean, and David, you know what? It's Technique, the exclusive brand here at QVC, so we want to use the best materials for the proper tools in your kitchen. So cast aluminum is heavy in gauge, but light in weight. So what does that mean? I don't have that heavy weight of cast iron, but I get that even heating from the aluminum. And then inside, ceramic non-stick, which is inherently free of all those chemicals that we don't want. And this is 8-quart capacity, okay? So that means we're gonna be able to do 8 quarts of chili, 8 quarts of soup. But in this case, we're doing a roast. And what I love about this, we're gonna put a couple of onions, some mirepoix, and then this comes with a stainless steel rack. So why is that important, David? Because we wanna get our meat up off the top, the bottom of the pan.
But we want all of the benefits of that cooked veg on the bottom, yes?
That's right. So it's going to now roast the meat with radiant heat and then put all the drippings down to those delicious mirepoix to create the sauce. Now, we're going to just do this. We're going to put a little bit of wine red wine in the pan. So as it cooks down, that's going to reduce. And then, of course, generous salt and pepper here. But then there's one other thing about this pan that I love, okay? On the lid, you're going to notice it has a special lid, okay? This lid has a very small hole in it. So what is this? This is now a basting knob. So what I can do is I put a little garlic, some herbs, and some butter. And then as this is roasting in the oven, it's going to baste that meat. So this is oven safe to 450 degrees. We're going to take this back here. Excuse me,
How many of you
350 degrees.
needed a roasting pan for holiday and you didn't have it?
Yeah.
And you are buying those disposable pans because they seem like a good idea at the time. But they're not reusable, they're not washable. This is something that we can wash pretty easily, yes?
This is dishwasher safe, although I got to tell you, because of that ceramic non-stick, you get that easy release and easy cleanup. So for me, I always wash this in the sink because it's such a big
And maybe
piece.
the size is prohibitive for your dishwasher, so maybe in your sink, a little warm soapy water.
Little warm soapy water will come right
Now
out.
you've got short ribs here.
This is the pot roast. So as you can see with 8 course, you can do a giant pot roast. Here are short ribs. Again, this is because of the size of this and the construction of this, you can not only do a lot, but you can do low and slow. So this was a braise. So because you have even heating with this cast aluminum construction, you get that perfect braise as well. So you get that high heat searing, you get that low and slow cooking, you get everything in between. And that's why I love cast aluminum. It's one of my favorite materials in the kitchen because it's so heavy gauge and thick, but it's not heavy in weight.
Now, apologies if you mentioned this. How much is the capacity?
8 quarts.
8 quarts.
Yeah.
So this holds a lot of your favorite baked ziti,
Baked ziti.
chili, a great big pot roast. How big is that pot roast? Do we know?
That pot roast is about 4.5 pounds. We have right here next to me about a 15-pound turkey.
A 15-pound
15-pound turkey. And again, that rack keeps it up off the bottom so you get the air circulation, so you get that radiant cooking. Now, I'm going to do something a little crazy here. I did 8 quarts of baked ziti, okay? Bear with me. I'm going to attempt something.
Do it.
Can I do it? Oh, gosh. Can we do it? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, my, that could be mac and cheese. That could be...
And look at the release here. Now, I did this, you know, you would, at home, you would serve out of here, but I just wanted you to see how all that ziti just releases right out of this pot.
Hold that right there.
Hold this right here.
I want everyone to see.
And look at this.
The cleanup is so simple.
I mean, seriously, it does not, nothing sticks to this ceramic nonstick. It literally wipes clean.
Will
That's
this
how
work on
well-
an induction burner?
This will work. Look on the bottom. Glad you mentioned. Look on the bottom. It has an induction plate, so now you can go on gas, electric, or induction. So it's super versatile.
I cheated a little bit. I saw the disc on the bottom. I knew the answer. A good interviewer always knows the answer to questions before they ask them.
I love it.
This is available in 3 colorways. From Technique, we can show you the crimson red. I have 525 available in crimson red.
Ooh.
Jet black, 550, and this is midnight blue. 250 in the midnight midnight blue. Also, a cooking rack is included in each cooker. This is genius technology, and many of you are buying those disposable pans in the grocery store because you don't have anything big enough. Now you do if you buy this today at only it's less than 60 bucks, and you'll use it because you can do a lot in a big pot. You can't do a lot in a small pot.
That's right. And again, I can't emphasize enough, this is incredibly hard and durable, but this is lightweight. So it's heavy and gauge, light and weight. So you get the benefits of cast iron without the weight of cast iron. And aluminum is such a great conductor of heat. And then because it's a solid piece of metal, you don't have to worry about screws falling off. It is cast aluminum. It's a whole solid piece of aluminum. And then over here, I love when I read the reviews what people love, but one of the things they love is it's not just a roasting pan. How about instead of having an 8-quart stock pot, this now becomes your stock pot. So maybe you want to make that big batch of chili where you're going to, you know, maybe put some in the freezer. Maybe you want to make that big batch of soup. But notice how throughout this entire pot, I'm getting that even heating.
So on the stovetop or a burner?
On the stovetop or a burner, this is an induction plate we're using right here. So you can use it to make soups, stews, things like that. So it's not just a roaster.
Chicken and dumplings.
And I'm always a big proponent, if you have a big piece like this, that you can use it for a lot of different things. So it's super versatile. It's not just...
I'm
whoops,
glad you
I'm
used
throwing
your
stuff.
fingers.
Okay, here we go.
Because I think it's important to hit it with some cheese, maybe a little more
Oh, wait,
cheese.
sour cream?
Maybe a little.
Sour cream?
Maybe a lot.
Okay.
Who knows?
Little sour cream
Ask
with
him
the
for a
chili?
friend. We are very, and maybe you'll top it with scallions because the sour cream acts like glue.
Scallions, cream cheese. Oh.
And cheese.
We got a lot of chili here.
We have a lot left.
8 quarts.
I'll come back in a couple
All
minutes.
right.
We are very, very, very busy. And if you're looking to pick this up, we have Crimson Red, Jet Black, and Midnight Blue, and cooking racks with all 3. Sir, have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays too.
Nice
It's great
to see
seeing
you. Now, Rachel is up next with a familiar face to talk about collapsible lock and lock.
Collapsible lock and lock for today only at this fantastic price, where each collapsible bowl, which this is 3 bowls right here. Janine Furlow is here. She is bringing this out of the microwave because these bowls have the ventable lid. They are microwave safe. They are dishwasher safe, fridge and freezer safe, that airtight, watertight seal that you know and love from LocknLock. But when you're not using them, this is what it all collapses down into. Look at that steam. You go from that bowl to this collapsed down version where you can store all 3 of them for about the
almost the same
the
size.
height, right, of what one of them would be. $24.98 for all 3. This is a really great silicone. You're getting everything that you need. And we have 3 color choices to choose from. Do not wait on this. We are already very popular just from our little preview at the beginning of the show. Janine, you are showing us the spearmint color. You can get all 3 in spearmint.
Yep.
We have 2100 in spearmint. Then back here, we also do have this gorgeous red, 1400 to go around in red. And we have the gray, which we are calling slate. 1350 in the slate option. You get all 3 of them. And Janine, for $8.33 each, we're going to be thinking ahead to the new year. We're going to be meal prepping. We're going to be trying to get our salads in, trying to organize our lives. These help with meal prepping, and they also organize our cabinets.
They do, and I have to tell you, these are new today, the bowls, but we brought these probably last year in the rectangular shape.
That collapse,
and that collapse down, and they are my absolute every single day go-to. These are in like, I always, I have a few items, and this is definitely in my top 5.
Oh,
and
I love
the reason
that.
I love
We
it
need to
is
figure that
I
out.
know.
We need Janine's list of
I
top
should
5.
give it to you. This is so great because of that space saving that it does when you do go to put it away. So I do love this. You just pop it up, and then you just press it down. Ready? It's like fun.
Looks
it's fun.
Beautiful. So this, I mean, it looks like glass. That's what's so beautiful about this.
It is.
But this is a silicone?
That's your silicone there. And then that vented lid, you all love the vented lid so very, very much. So what we decided to do was give you that lid. I'm just going to lay this over here for a second. And it's so nice because now when you do steam something, right, you can just open up the vent. Now the entire vent does come off.
Okay.
But I leave the one side in and I just twist to the side and then I close it back up. So you are still going to be airtight and watertight when the vent is closed.
Yep.
Now I just put some rice. It cooked up in the microwave, nice and fluffy. Wow. Now I'm going to go over to this one.
Very busy right now, Janine. So if everyone wants
These
to
are
place their order, your best experience will be QVC.com or our mobile apps right now to place your order.
Yes.
You just steamed the shrimp inside that?
So you can cook right in here, which is really, really nice.
Amazing.
Some shrimp, some white wine, butter, little garlic, and we're going to pour that now right on top. And I'm getting hungry, I have to tell you.
I know.
This smells
that looks
delicious.
amazing.
I love
it smells
shrimp.
great.
And so pouring that onto this platter with that rice. Now there's that serving for 2 or 3 people because these are 4 1/4 cups each. So that's 12 3/4 cup capacity of storage that you're getting. And I have to tell you, you're going to use these all the time.
Yeah,
now,
you really will.
You really will. And here's the thing, Rachel. Would you rather put something in the microwave this way? I've got some spaghetti and meatballs on here, little mini meatballs. Paper plate. At a party, because 'tis the season, right, where we're at the parties right now, and you're sitting and this is on your plate, or you bring it home because everybody's sending you home with stuff. Now you're going into the new year, though, right? We're going to start to do things differently. We're going to do them better. This is how you're going to heat it. So same amount of food on the plate that's in here in our bowl. You're going to open up the vent, turn it to the side, or take it completely off, whatever you want to do. Put this in the microwave. Now you've got the splatter guard. Sauce is in on the roof of the microwave.
Bring it to work, and then when you're done eating your lunch or your dinner, you collapse it down, and this is what you throw back into your work bag. 600 orders have been placed. Let me show you the color choices again.
Yes,
So
please.
what Janine has been showing you on the table is the spearmint option. Most popular. There's only 1,900 left. This is a today-only price. At the end of today, the price goes up. They are new today and already very popular. These collapsible versions of LocknLock, they go very, very quickly. We also have the beautiful red, always popular here on In the Kitchen with David. Only 1,200 remain. And the slate gray is available. You will shop slate. 1,200 available there as well. Janine, when I'm ready to clean,
yes,
these go in the dishwasher?
Dishwasher, top rack of the dishwasher, super easy to clean, or hand wash, because I very rarely use my dishwasher for whatever reason. But I do want to show you, again, how you can use these.
Please.
Put them in the microwave. So here's a frozen bag of veggies. So I'm just going to pour them right in here very easily.
Great.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this lid on top.
Yep.
That vented lid is such a dream. Open up the vent, turn it to the side, take it off. Okay,
Whichever you prefer.
whatever you prefer. I like to leave it on just, you know, so I don't misplace it. And then I'm going to put this right into the microwave. And what do you think, about 3 minutes or so? I'm going to 2-3 minutes. I'll put these in.
Yep. And you're
Stand
not
this way.
heating inside the plastic, right? You're now using
We're
the
BPA free.
LocknLock. So
You're
this,
BPA free.
you don't always know if this is BPA free, but LocknLock is BPA free. Over 1,000 orders have been placed. Here's our spaghetti out of the microwave. Delicious. Now these obviously can't go into the oven, but they are a wonderful microwave option for steaming, for reheating, for cooking in the microwave.
And you know what I love? That sauce stayed in here, not even on the roof of the microwave. You're not having to clean anything extra. Then you just eat this. And then here's the thing. I think you might have just said this, Rach. When you're done, if this is in your work bag, if you brought your salad, maybe you're doing your grilled chicken in one, your salad in another, and you brought it to work with you or the gym, all you have to do now, collapse it down. How great is this to throw back into your bag, save so much space? I mean, here's the ticket.
Right,
That's
all
what it looks
three
like.
of them.
That's the side profile.
Yeah. Would you
That's
rather
why I
store
love
that
these.
or all three of these, right? Because
Let's show that.
to store from this much space to go down here, I mean, I can find a lot of little nooks and crannies to fit these in. So it really does become something that maybe you're going to just use these for your bowls when you're baking, and you're going to mix up in these too. They really do become a space-saving option. They are collapsible. It's BPA free, all that we know and love from LocknLock. 1,400 orders have been placed. Slate gray, spearmint, or right behind us is that red option as well. But if you want the slate, we have 1,000 remaining. If you want the red that's behind me, 1,100. And if you want the spearmint option, it is the most popular. We have 1,600 to go around in that spearmint. Now, Janine, it still is going to give us that airtight, watertight seal, which when it comes to the new year, groceries, every time I go to the grocery store, we all say it all the time because it's true, the prices are going up and up and up. My trick, truly, I bring things home from the grocery store, I take them out of their grocery store packaging, and I put them into my LocknLock, and I save myself money because it will be so much longer before things start getting dried out or kind of going bad.
So I just did a little bit of takeout. So your takeout box here, we're not airtight, watertight. This is doing nothing for your food. But when you want to have when you get hungry, you get the munchies for something tasty, and you want to go back in for your leftovers, it's going to be so much better because you put it into your LocknLock container, and then you were able to heat right in the microwave with this. So it's not going to feel taste dried out, which is really nice because that steam is going to cook through this nicely, heating it back up. I'm sorry, the steam will vent out too, though, which is nice. So all that moisture cooks through the food, and it's just really, really tasty and delicious this way. Do it like this.
Love how well you can see through. It really does
a nice
look
touch.
from far away. It looks like glass.
It does.
So it's a really beautiful, easy to see through. You know exactly what you have. We have 3 color choices. These are really great. It's a today only price. The price is going away at the end of today. We have red for you. $9.50. Spearmint. $1,500, and slate, $8.50 remain. These are going quickly. Janine, that's it.
Well, now I'm on at like 7:30, about 7:28 tonight with the extra large containers that we have with LocknLock.
Okay, so we'll see you tonight here on QVC. Amazing. Happy holidays to you.
To all of you too.
We are all celebrating Winter Wonderland today. So if you would like to celebrate Winter Wonderland, let me move my snowflakes for a moment so you can get a really nice view of, oh, it's going to be stuck on my microphone cord. Well, we'll just hang it back there for now. This is the wonderful Mally sweatshirt. It is a sequin cozy plush. Do you see how it almost is like the outside of the sweatshirt is on the inside of the sweatshirt is on the outside? That's how nice and cozy it is, but it's also against my skin too. So it's so great, really fun. We have a few different sayings for it for $77.98, really high quality from Mally. You can go ahead and shop on QVC.com. And still to come, we have Poppi. This is going to be a one-time only price, $29.98, and you are getting 4 favorite essential flavors: strawberry lemon, orange, grape, and cherry limeade, which I'm super excited to try. That's coming up for a one-time only price, but let's check in with David. Something that would go really great with some Poppi. How about a burger?
How about a Philly cheesesteak burger, Mr. Mincer?
Sounds good to me.
Mr. Mincer has been with the Rastelli family how many years?
25 years now, David.
25 years.
Yes.
He is not only a trained butcher, Mr. Mincer is, but he is also a trained chef. And these burgers have seasoning already inside them, as well as some other goodies, so there's nothing to add. What's inside the burger?
Oh my goodness, David. We have that beautiful sharp American cheese. We have caramelized onions, peppers, and that Rastelli seasoning that everyone loves. And what we did is we made this become a cheese steak burger that you have to do nothing at home except put it on the grill. And you're gonna have that Philly cheesesteak experience. Everyone knows about the cheesesteak in Philly, right? It's famous. Right. But we wanted to do it, we wanted the burger to be famous as a cheesesteak. So we did it, and we used all the ingredients that you would find in a Philly cheesesteak.
So moist. Now, we've had this on, I think, well, we introduced it during our Foodie Fest back in June.
Yes.
And it was very popular then. This is an opportunity for you to pick up 10 or 20. They come individually packaged.
They do.
These are thick.
They're very thick. And these are our these are the biggest burger that we do bring, right? And the thing that's so nice about these, David, it's not that we just put all those great ingredients. It's where it starts. It's the beef, right? We're using that beautiful Black Angus beef from those farmers that we've been dealing with for over 50 years. We blend that beef, right, which is ribeye. Now, if you go to the finest cheesesteak, right, you're gonna get a ribeye cheesesteak. Not everyone uses ribeye. This is actually ribeye, right, that we blend with a little bit of chuck, and then we add all those seasonings into the grinder. And this
now,
makes this
it was
gorgeous.
back in September that the 10 count sold out completely.
Yes, it did.
We are so excited about this, and I'm ready. If you want the 10 count, we only have 1,000. If you want the 20 count, I have 330, and we're usually more limited in the larger piece count, and that is the case here. Please know that this is on Easy Pay, 5 of them, and we have auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. I am ready to taste.
I have you ready to taste.
I'm ready to go. And the best part is there's no seasoning to be added to this because the seasoning's all inside. The Rastelli signature seasoning
is in there.
Cheese is in there.
Sharp
American
cheese is in there.
And what else is in there?
Peppers, caramelized onions.
Okay.
And it's just ready to go. And it's gonna give you that experience of a cheesesteak.
I mean, if you want a cheesesteak without the bun, then just order these burgers.
Ugh.
If you want them with a bun, well, that's just an embarrassment of riches. Now, Miss Rachel, did you want some cheesesteak burger?
Well, it's funny too,
There's some
because
clean forks underneath there.
and if you look at these burgers too, look how they slice. They slice like a steak because we're actually using steak to make them, right? Hi, Rachel.
Hello,
Happy
it's
holidays.
So good to see you. Happy
Good to see you.
holidays. I love your winter wonderland sweater.
I wanted to make
It's
sure
looking
I was
great.
representing.
Now, in my freezer at home right now,
Yes.
I have your French onion burgers, and I do
Yeah.
exactly what you just said, David. I cook them up, and I don't even need a bun for it. I kind of eat it on the plate like a steak because
Yes.
the size is great. The flavor is wonderful. I don't have to worry about the seasoning.
Correct.
This is like another version of that with the Philly cheesesteak kind of flavoring.
And if we do a whole burger, how much protein is there?
23 grams of protein
Per burger.
per burger.
Per
yes.
burger.
Yes,
How's
sir.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't
Isn't
That
that
is
delicious?
really good.
It really is. And you can do
Absolutely
it like you can do it
delicious.
on a salad. You know how this is also great on nachos. So if you want to now this is going to cook from frozen. So that's we make it really easy. Just like all our burgers. So you're going to take it right from frozen, David, right on the grill.
Chili
This makes chili, it makes nachos. You can do anything with this.
or meat sauce.
or
Yeah.
great meat sauce. Yeah, because it has
Love
that
that.
cheese in it. But you know, even on the salad, if you're someone that just wants to be without the bun that you mentioned, it's delicious on a salad as well. And you know why it's so good,
this
David?
is lovely on a salad if you want to cut it into strips and then top it with a little balsamic glaze.
Yeah.
Really lovely. Or
if
if
you-
you're making a burger
Yep.
with slider rolls.
How about if you're entertaining, right? We'll take our slider rolls. You can put the 4 pickles on there, right?
Perfect.
Which is awesome because this is going to make it so you're going to get 4 sandwiches now from one burger.
Yeah, these are large.
These are large. So I lost a pickle, but that's okay. But I'm going to show you. I mean, but look at this. This is something that's really simple, right? You're just going to cut this like that. You're going to cut it again like this, and you're done. And now you have 4 beautiful
if you need
sliders.
to pick up the bun and put the pickle back on there, you can.
Yeah, why not put a
Yeah.
little toothpick through there? You're gonna be
listen,
good to go.
I was rushing, but I was
But
rushing.
still, the point is, this is large enough for
But
4 of
it'll
those
make
sliders.
4 of these beautiful sliders, you know, and then you can
These are
top it
great.
with whatever you want.
This is really yummy.
Yeah.
It's great with
So
ketchup.
good.
Can add more cheese on top if you want.
You
I
look
mean, you
at-
can add any cheese you like.
Oh, you can.
And in Philly, there's a certain cheese product
Yes.
that is very popular.
It is, and you can use that.
It's quick as a
You
whiz.
can just put ketchup. You can just do ketchup on it as well. I mean, it's so simple. But you know what? You don't have to put anything on this. It's just so flavorful. And if you look at the board here, look at all these beautiful ways to do these burgers. The onions, the bacon, the fresh mozzarella, the egg, the hangover burger we call it.
Love
with the
it.
egg, right?
Yep.
So there's so many different things you
Egg
can do
and
with
bacon.
it. And it's full of flavor. So this is the one burger that you can actually cook at home on the grill, in a saute pan, or in the air fryer. And
Or
it's
your
gonna-
grill
I've done
pan.
your
or your
burgers in
grill
the air
pan.
fryer.
Yeah, they come out
They come
fantastic.
out great.
In
400
the oven, air fryer.
Yeah.
Under the broiler.
Yeah.
However
in
you
a
wanna do
saute
it.
pan,
really
seared,
lovely.
and the cheese
Now-
just melts inside. That's why they stay so moist.
We have a 10 or a 20 count. If you want the 10 count, or 10, yes, 10, 850 in the 10 count. If you want 20, I have 250 left, and that is all. We have auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year.
Yeah,
You
and
can lock in your price, and the meat here is what?
It's ribeye. Okay, so what we do is we start with these now what's ribeye? Prime rib of beef. When you go to the restaurant, you get that beautiful
Well, it's a
prime rib of
combination
beef.
of ribeye and chuck.
And
eh?
chuck. Now the chuck gives it the texture. That ribeye with all that marbling gives it that beautiful flavor. We add the sharp American cheese. We add our Rastelli seasoning, right? And we do the peppers and onions. And this goes into the grinder all together. And again, with the Rastelli burger, right? There's a way we cook them. Because they're gently folded, right? The Rastelli burger actually plumps when it cooks it. The traditional burger, the heat actually goes around the burger. And the Rastelli burger, it goes through the burger. So the burger's actually plump. So when David says, oh, these burgers are so big, it's because you're not getting the shrinkage on a traditional brand burger. So the one thing you want to make sure, though, when you cook a Rastelli burger, when you put it on the grill or in the pan, you want the burger to plump. You want the juices to start coming to the top. And when it does, these are already seasoned. You don't have to season them. You're just going to flip it, and then you're cooking for another 4 or 5 minutes.
However done you like.
However done you like it, and it's going to plump, and you take it off. It's not going to shrink. That's why these are filling the bun.
And they're packed individually, and they're shrink wrapped.
Yes.
So this is something that you can put beside the ice cream.
Yeah.
Put it vertically in the freezer or flat, however
Absolutely.
you have room.
12 months in the freezer. So you just tuck them away in any nook and cranny. But look at the size of this burger.
It's a bun.
I mean, this is a full brioche bun, right? I'm going to put it on here, but just look how it fills that bun. It's absolutely incredible, David. And it is just so flavorful. That's what we love about this burger. You don't have to do anything. You're going to take a bite, you're going to close your eyes, you're going to think that you're in South Philadelphia eating a cheesesteak.
People are like, Mom, Dad, what's for dinner? How do you feel about cheesesteak? In
Right.
burger form.
Exactly.
I feel really good about it. Now, if you want the 10 count, I have fewer than 700. If you want the 20 count, we have fewer than 200, and we have auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year.
Wow, that's great, especially with the beef prices going crazy.
Now, with beef prices all over the map, it might be good to lock it down on auto delivery. That way you can get the same price every 60 days, that's every 2 months, for a year.
Yes. And look at the juices, David. You know what that is? That's that ribeye. That is the marbling that you get in that beautiful ribeye steak. That's that sharp American cheese. These are going to literally melt in your mouth, and they're going to be bursting with flavor.
And they're fork tender. Take that knife away.
I'm gonna take it
and
away.
Just use your fork, sir, if you don't
Yes,
mind.
sir. I'm going to go right through it. David, look at this. And I'm going to go through this here, just so we see. Look at that. And again, that's because they're loosely knit, right? We're not actually hand packing this that we showed you, right? These are so loosely knit that they're gonna plump when they cook it, they're gonna be fork tender, and you don't have to do anything. Your friends, your family, your guests are gonna be like, what are these? These are absolutely phenomenal. They're delicious, and you don't have to add anything.
They're perfectly seasoned.
Aren't they?
But they're not hot.
No.
A lot of you are wondering, are they hot? Are those hot peppers? No.
Oh, no. This is sweet pepper. So that's what makes them so special, David.
And
Again,
this is a delicious burger.
every burger will look just like this when you cut it. It's gonna have these beautiful juices, all that filling inside there.
Now we have a stock up and save on the 20 count, but first let's start with the 10 count. I have $6.50 left in the 10 count. If you want the 20 count, you're going to save nearly $27 on, and we only have 150.
Oh,
now,
okay.
if you want to go auto delivery, it's every 60 days for a year. Look over there, Elvis.
Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it.
Rachel's going to remind us about what's coming up. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for these burgers.
Now, only 1,800 remaining of our Heartland Fresh. This is how we started our show. A sale price, you're getting 12 of those large 5-ounce chicken fried chicken, and you're getting the rolls with the gravy, so it is a fantastic meal. Thank you so much. I just got a little extra burger. These are so wonderful. 23 grams of protein per chicken breast as well. A great sale price. Do not miss out.
It's a twofer. It's a full-size bottle of Greek olive oil, cold pressed, and red wine vinegar from Liokareas, which is Greek, and the guest normally is the 5th generation family member, but he happens to be in Greece.
Yeah, because he's hand picking and cold pressing his olives as we speak, making new sets because it is harvest season.
This is Stacey Stauffer,
Hi, so
and we are thrilled to have you here. This close to the big day. I know you are busy at home with all the preparations with your 2 littles that are not so little anymore.
No, they're big and grown.
But these are full-size bottles as a twofer. This is Greek red wine vinegar and Greek olive oil.
And it's not just extra virgin olive oil, it's premium extra virgin olive oil. There is a big difference. We'll walk through it, but you're getting a full-size bottle. Last week, you and I were on with the 5-bottle gift set of the flavored. There was a small bottle of this in there. This is now the full-size version, so if you loved it, you're gonna get the full size along with red wine vinegar, because I think a lot of people are thinking New Year's resolutions, eating smarter, maybe a lot of salads, more greens. This is going to be your magic for a great vinaigrette for your salad.
This is lovely. And I had a cooking instructor tell me once that emulsification is any 2 things that don't get along to hold hands.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's beautifully put.
Like oil and vinegar. Or vinegar and olive oil. Because they don't typically go together. Now, Stacey brought along some bread.
And you
to
have
taste it, and
you have some, so we give you just like a plain ciabatta and some multigrain. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about where this comes from. These are olives that come from Kalamata, Greece, okay? Renowned for the Kalamata olives that you might know and love, the big purpley, fleshy olives.
And we're taking a look at some
This
scenic
region is so perfect for climate in making some of the most complex flavored olives. That's Peter right there, 5th generation family member. His great-great-grandfather started this family business, and they're still harvesting and making their olive oils and vinegars the same exact way. Almost nothing has changed in 150 years.
So this is the olive oil?
This is the olive oil. Now, here's what's really cool. This olive oil comes from Koroniki olives. What's really special is Koroniki olives are known as the queen of olives. They're specifically reserved to just make an extra virgin olive oil a premium. Kalamata olives are the ones that you eat. This is the olive, the Koroniki, is the one that you just finish a beautiful caprese salad with. You use as a finishing over some beautiful pasta, linguine, shrimp, or linguine with clams, because it's so robust, it's so clean, it's so pure, and it has the highest in amino acids like polyphenols. So the benefits, if you're into that for olive oil, you want this, you want Koroniki olives, because they produce and hold the best.
This is a product of Greece. It comes to us from Greece.
Yes.
It's grown in Greece. It is harvested in Greece. It is cold pressed in Greece.
Cold pressed. And cold pressing is important. Why? Because when you start adding heat to anything, especially a grape or an olive, you start breaking that down. So the cold press preserves everything. And what we do that's different is we actually cold press our olives sooner. And what that means is we don't wait for the olive to fully ripe. We do it sooner because it preserves the complex flavors, and the flavors that you're going to taste are a green apple. You're going to taste like a little bit of a green banana, definitely a grassiness to it, and a slight peppery finish at the end.
Let's talk about the vinegar.
All right, and then the vinegar, this is made with 100% hand-harvested red grapes from the Liokareas farm. Again, done the same way 150 years later, and it's really beautiful because that vinegar isn't bitey. There's no additives. When you go to the supermarket and you look at red wine vinegars, you should probably read the label because they add things to it to stabilize it, to make it smoother. That has a very smooth finish on the back end.
Now I'm going to taste the vinegar.
Okay. And you tell me if you agree with me on that, because sometimes it can be really, really strong up front, right?
Very pure.
Very pure, clean. So amazing if you paired that with the premium extra virgin olive oil to make a vinaigrette. Let me see.
So I get full-size bottles of both?
You get a full-size bottle of both. And what's really interesting is this is really high-end. So if you think about when we pick the olives and we cold press them sooner than letting them get fully ripe, that actually means we get less oil out of our olives. So it's really not cost effective. That's why the olive oils that you see in the supermarket, David, they don't do that because they need to get as much volume out of the olives, right? Because they make a better profit.
And they probably come to the store in tubs.
And well, in big vats. And what they also do, a lot of the bigger companies, is they pick olives from all different parts of the world and they blend them together. And they can do that because they can use inferior olives to hide the flaws of the flavor. This is single origin. You're gonna look at this color right here. This is a single origin olive oil. That means these only come from the Liokareas farm. They only is one type of olive. So that olive has to be near perfect, David. Right? Because we can't hide a bad yield, a bad batch. So it's very, this is a passion for this family.
And
they know what they're doing.
This comes to us from Greece, and maybe you'll do what Stacey's doing and you'll drink it because you can. This is very popular. We have fewer than 3,600 sets to go around.
And we just got these in. Again, as you mentioned, Peter is in Greece right now with his family harvesting. Here's the best way, if you're gonna get this home and try it. What I want you to do is if you love hummus and you get your favorite store-bought hummus, go ahead, take that out of the refrigerator, let it sit for about a half hour. You should let it warm up. Yeah, you should let it get to room temperature. And then just take a little bit of your olive oil, put a finishing touch of it on top, and then I love to take a little paprika, or you can use a different kind of seasoning, sprinkle that over top. Now this is what you would get in the finest Greek and Mediterranean restaurants served at your table with a little bit of bread.
Maybe you'll serve that with pita or crudité.
Or crudité.
Which is cut vegetables.
Yeah, cucumbers, carrots, snow peas are so great.
I had a guest one time called crudité crudites. Oh, I was like, and I didn't know what a crudite was. I was like,
oh, you didn't follow that. It was a mispronunciation.
And then I realized what this guest meant to say. This guest is no longer on QVC. And in case you're trying to guess who it is.
Not, okay.
And not you, but everybody. This is very, very popular and a product of Greece is what I want to say. And you're getting a full-size bottle of the olive oil and a full-size bottle of red wine vinegar. This is the perfect 2 ingredients for a vinaigrette.
Yes, yes. So kick off your new year with exceptional salad making ability with this stuff. That's for sure.
You know who loves salads? Our Rachel. She also loves colanders that collapse flat, I'm told.
Oh, these are cool. Jeremy has those, right?
Chef Jeremy has these, and they're brand new today.
New today because, yes, exactly, because before we used to give you 1 large and 1 small. Now everyone said, well, I really just use the large all the time, and I love them because they are colanders that I use, but they collapse down. We're talking all the collapsibles today. Collapsible LocknLock, collapsible colanders from Kuhn Rikon. Wouldn't it be so much better if this was all you had to store rather than these. Because these, you pull them out, you use them occasionally, and then you have to find a space for them, and they clatter around, and they're just so hard to wash as well. This is so much easier, and Kuhn is bringing you 2 of their 4-quart collapsible colanders for $29.98. Let me take you through the color choices, and we'll start right here with the red and the blue option. They are both going to be those 4-quart sizes, so you don't have to worry about one large, one small, both 4 quart, so both the perfect large size. This is red-blue. We do have white and gray. I will let you know the white has a little bit of a minty green tinge to it, so don't expect a completely bright white, but it is called white and gray. Then next to that, sand and sage. That is always very popular. And finally, if you love a great pop of color in your kitchen, how about aqua tangerine? That is the most limited option. $9.99 will get them home. And Chef Jeremy, we're going to take a look at a video to show how they work.
Yeah, and this is one of those things. I've got plenty of space, said no one. Okay, once you've had a kitchen for more than a couple of years, it fills up with things. So this is a great way just to declutter. It is a 4-quart, so it's a nice large size strainer. It folds flat, and it sits up on top so things drain through it. You can put it in your sink. You can put this in the refrigerator. They're refrigerator safe. They're dishwasher safe. They're BPA free. They're heat safe. You can pour boiling water in them. And again, these, believe it or not, are the same size. 4 quarts, 4 quarts, okay? So instead of storing this, you have this. This is 2
Look at that.
colanders. Look how it's nice and flat.
Under $15 each when you think about this, because for $29.98 you're getting 2 of them, and they're so much more convenient. They work amazingly. I actually prefer to have that square size rather than the round, because you also can just like fit the food all the way around rather than having it kind of raised too high on the circular colander.
100%, and they fit and they sit in your sink. So let's come in here to the sink and let's get to straining. Okay, so for your pasta, for your potatoes, for things like that, you're gonna use this as a regular strainer. It's fine. I could let this sit here because it sits up on top. There's legs, so it leaves room for water to go underneath it. Maybe you want to defrost some frozen shrimp or some frozen food, whatever you have, vegetables or whatnot. Then of course I can take and run some water over the top here if I want and kind of help with that defrost process, or you can just leave it in there and let that defrost the same way. And then the best part is when it's done, they just fold right back up. So again, instead of having to take up all that space with these guys here, it just folds flat.
Right, this is what you have to store.
And that's it.
The sage and sand, most popular.
Yeah.
And we are most limited in this aqua and turquoise. We do also have the white and gray and the red blue. You really can't go wrong with these. And maybe you did pick up our collapsible LocknLock. Now pick up the collapsible colanders. You could save yourself an entire shelf in your cabinet, because this is going to take up so much less space than the colanders that you maybe already have. And I love that these are dishwasher safe, because not all colanders are.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, how do you fit those big clunky colanders in your dishwasher?
Yeah, even if they are dishwasher safe, they take up the whole
They take up so much,
shelf.
they don't fit. And so again, this is one of those things that you'll just use all the time. And whether you're just rinsing lettuce, whether you're storing vegetables, again, I love this. You get 2 of them. So you may want to keep one for potatoes. I love when you store garlic and onions and things like this, do this in your cupboard, in your pantry, and that keeps the sunlight off of them. But when it sits up here, there's 360. See how my hand goes underneath here? They go under. So you're getting air through the bottom. You're getting air because of these holes through the sides, so you're letting it breathe, so they're not gonna rot as fast. And also, if you keep the sun off them, they won't grow those tails as fast either.
Got it.
So it's a great way to store it, also for tubers, for your potatoes, sweet potatoes, things like that. So think about this also just for storing food, or maybe you want to just strain out these cans of foods. Like we've got some what are these? Some pineapple chunks. I knew it.
Pineapple chunks.
It can be fruit salad. Anything in a can.
Yeah.
What's nice is, it'll strain out there, so use them for that. Or even for...
this I was going to say is really smart for all your table scraps.
So this is one thing I use this for, again, is when you're prepping, and you have your cutting board here, you can chop and put all your scraps. I take this and just kind of scrap. Okay, imagine I just cut this guy out. Okay, I chop, 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 chop. Let's all use imagination. I just kind of take this and just pour it into here like this, and then set it next to the cutting board.
It's great.
And then when you're done, this just goes right into the trash.
Yes.
You pour it out.
One time rather than kind of taking it time and time again.
How many times do you do garlic things? You take one peel and you put it in the trash.
Yep, exactly.
You take your carrot tops and you throw those in the... Keep this right there, it's handy. And then when you're done, it folds flat.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. Are you downsizing? Is this someone who's going to their first apartment? Are you living in New York City? My apartment in New York City, the kitchen was teeny, teeny, tiny. I could have used this because I had very little cabinet space, and so many people, whether they're downsizing, they're in a college space that just has a little kitchenette, this becomes that handy, useful tool that collapses down. So it saves us space and also just works so effectively, and it's dishwasher safe, which is absolutely amazing. It's also very lightweight. Well, I guess they're about the same.
Well,
right?
this is aluminum here, so if you have the stainless steel ones, they're really
be a lot
heavy
heavier.
and they rust. And there's things you have to deal with that. Corrosion. These won't corrode. This is made from our friends Kuhn, Rikon, which is Swiss engineering. Kuhn, Rikon is a Swiss company. Switzerland. Oh my God.
Switzerland.
Sorry, Switzerland goes back to 1899. So you know it's a good design. As long as you can do this, it folds flat, and you have a 4-quart strainer. So again, for defrosting, for pouring out boiling potatoes, boiling pasta. If you're doing spaghetti and things like that, the holes are small enough that it won't fall through. And again, they just store flat, so we're saving space, and they go in the dishwasher to clean.
And I love how we saw them in the pantry too, or in the fridge, just to kind of keep everything organized. So really great options. Let me show you the colors that we have available. First is going to be the white with the gray. Now this white does have a little bit of a minty green tinge to it, just keep that in mind, but you will shop white gray. Sage and Sand has been the most popular. Beautiful set. And 2,200 remain. Bright pops of color in aqua and turquoise. Don't those just make you smile? Aqua tangerine. Thank you, Sean. And then we have 1,300 in aqua tangerine. And then finally the red blue available. Jeremy, thanks so much. We'll see you a little bit later on in the show.
My pleasure. Just gonna rinse off this lettuce.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let me remind you of another way to save space in your cabinets, LocknLock collapsible bowls. We started with 5,200, they're new today. We have, 600 in red, 850 spearmint, and 400 in slate, and then that is it. So that price lasts only today. This item might last only today because really popular right now. Collapses down when you're not using those bowls, but still airtight, watertight, dishwasher safe, fridge and freezer safe, and microwave safe with that vented lid. All right, let's check in with David and Kylie for our today's special value.
Now, just a few have been ordered for the day. How do you feel about 40,000 ordered for the day? And in this show alone, we're talking over 14,000 have been ordered. This is called BagPodz. You get a bag that serves as a storage device as well as a dispenser for 6 nylon bags, and each bag holds 50 pounds. It's rip-stop nylon. This is not going to be something that you're going to have to replace, and if it gets dirty, you can machine wash it in cold water and lay it flat to dry. Once it goes through the spin cycle, it's almost dry. This is really, really popular, and we've already lost a color.
Yes, we have.
And every time we have this on the air, it does gangbusters because it's not just a good idea. It started off as a good idea, and now it's a necessity because more and more stores, Kylie Watts, are making us bring our bags or buy their crappy bags.
I love it. It's true.
I mean, I always forget bags at the grocery store. And when I go to check out, they're like, would you like to buy some bags? I guess I'll have to. And then they rip on me. And things go all over the parking lot. As I'm trying to lift them from the cart into the back of my car. What? Yeah, I think most of us have dealt with that. This is Kylie Watts.
Hello, hello.
And she is here representing BagPodz. Now, BagPodz is made by a small business owner.
Yes.
And he's out of Austin, Texas. His name is
Texas.
Greg.
His name is Greg. He created this a few years ago because he wanted to be really eco-friendly, but then it became a necessity very quickly because, David, most stores don't even have these, and if they do, they rip and tear very easily. Then they started charging you for paper bags, rip and tear easily, or we all go out there with that arm full of this if we have them in the trunk, if we remember them. But guess what? These aren't very good bags at all. Instead, we get the pod, 6 bags in here, and what this means for you is the entire cart of groceries right here is one full set in our BagPodz.
Now, you get 6 bags,
Yes.
plus you get the storage bag and the clip. Now, how do we dispense these bags? It's kind of like a tissue dispenser.
You unzip it, you pull out whatever you need. So if it's just one bag, we just take one bag, we zip it up, and when we want to put them back in, there's a little toggle that feeds right through here. Super easy. They each hold 50 pounds because of that ripstop nylon, and you can see 2-liter bottles of soda, big things of cereal, our paper products. We can grab all of these. They're the perfect size bag with the perfect colors.
Now, price expires end of day today, unless we sell out early.
That's right.
And already 40,000 are gone, and it's not even 2 o'clock in the
I
afternoon.
know, it's wild.
We are very, very busy, and all you're doing is choosing your color. And you choose either a color grouping or you get 6 of the same color. Now, the one color grouping I have is called mixed. Brought in 30,000 mixed, where you get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple, plus the BagPod and the clip. And I have, out of the starting quantity on the mixed, I have 13,000 left.
Oh my goodness.
It is the most popular and over half gone for the day. Okay. Then below that is turquoise, also exclusive. 5,500 left. Here's the pink. Kylie's favorite.
That's my favorite, I know.
We have how many left in pink? 4,400 left in pink. Then I have purple. I love the purple because they're so deeply saturated. Beside that is blue, and beside that is red. You just choose your color, and we are 3 easy payments of $8.99, and price will expire end of day or when this sells out. Now, it started off as a good idea. Now it's a necessity because more and more stores are telling you no bags, or you'll pay for the privilege.
Right, and it could be the grocery stores, the little convenience stores, the pet food stores, the wine and spirit stores up here. I mean, everywhere. And people use these not just for groceries, they use them for, you know, their dirty laundry when they're traveling, their gym bags. And here's why we love this. So it's a one-piece construction right here. Again, ripstop nylon. And why that's important, these kind of bags, they've got the handle sewn on, they easily rip and tear. But with this, when you look at it, and you actually look kind of closer to it, you'll see all of these little threads of nylon in here. That gives it that strength and durability. So we have 2-gallon jugs of water, 16 pounds all told. We can easily pick that up. That's what's so nice.
Can you see the
Like little graph paper.
Yeah, it looks like graph paper. Maybe back here on the inside of this part of the bag.
Yeah, you could see it on the back. There you go. That's a perfect little shot right there. And what's nice about them, David, they are 12 by 12. So you can fit multiple 2-liter bottles of soda, multiple things of laundry detergent.
Jugs of milk, laundry soap, dish soap, whatever. I mean, if they sell big sizes, then go for it. If you shop at a warehouse club, they are historic for not giving bags.
Right.
And if they provide you with boxes that are usually in a separate container up front of the store, they're usually displays.
Right.
And they're shallow and they have no bags to them.
Right.
I know this because I have shopped for them before. This is why it's so important. And if you want to do multiple bags in one hand, you can.
You can.
Because these handles will collapse together. I can carry 3 bags in one hand.
Right, so you could grab 3 in the other and you have all 6 with you all told. And that's because of their design too. So ripstop nylon, which we love, they're also gusseted on the side and on the bottom too, which means when you're putting things into the cart, they're gonna have that nice flat side, but they're also gonna have that flat base. So that's what's great. So it's easy to stack the things on here. Reinforced handles, which is why 16 pounds, I mean, I could curl this like it was a weight, not ripping, not tearing. Feels really nice. It's not digging in the same way other plastic bags do.
You're gonna hand this to the supermarket checker and they're gonna be like, where'd you get this?
Every time.
Every
they always
time
ask.
they
Every
always
time.
ask, because it's not just a good idea, it's a necessity.
Yeah.
And more people are bringing their bags if they remember them. And more often than not, you're buying those bags at the supermarket. And what do they give you? They want to give you plastic bags because plastic bags sit in the landfills.
Right.
They don't break down. It takes years for them to degrade. They give you these paper bags.
They do, and if you've ever tried to put stuff in that paper bag, like the cans of tomato sauce or, you know, or essentially jars really, and it rips and tears, then all of your food goes spilling out. That's why you want something that's easy, that folds down to basically next to nothing. You always have them with you. You can even clip them to yourself if you're going to the farmer's markets.
It might be part my fault because I don't want to get charged for another bag, so I pack it full of stuff.
Right.
Probably overpack it.
Right, we are
Overstuff it. And that way it rips and tears. It's already a bad quality.
Yeah.
And then you overstuff it because you don't want to get charged for another bag. And then there you are. Now we have color choices. All you do is choose a color. You get 6 bags.
You do.
Each one has a 50-pound capacity. Ripstop nylon.
That's right.
Washable. This is machine washable, and then you lay it flat to dry.
Yeah, anything spills, got you covered.
And for the day, we have taken orders for 41,000 have been ordered in this show. Over 15,000. Now, may I step behind you?
Yes, you may.
And talk colors?
Let's do it.
Now, up top is mixed. You get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple, and the BagPodz. Brought in 30,000 of the mixed. I have 12,500 left for the whole day. We've already sold out of a color in this show.
Yes, we have.
The gray sold out. So if you are thinking about picking this up, now would be the time. And if you're thinking about picking up multiple sets, remember, this is made by a small business person. His name is Greg. He's from Austin, Texas. He's watching. Hi, Greg. And this is very, very, very popular. More and more people are realizing this isn't just a good idea. It started off as a good idea and then became a necessity. A good idea that became a necessity. Now, we have mixed, we have turquoise. If you want the pink, 4,300, all I have left, 4,300. Below here is the purple, second most popular. This is blue, and this is red. And this is what customers are saying. These bags have saved me 1,000 times. I've told you 1,000 times, don't exaggerate. Convenient and sturdy. Love the case to keep them all together, says Jean. Annie says, great idea. Compact, convenient, clips to your purse or shopping cart, easy to clean. Love them. Very popular. And Amanda says, they're so easy to use and compact. The BagPodz is small. I keep it in the door of my car. No more getting bags from the trunk. I love them.
And that's always the consensus, David. People will fall in love with them the second they use them because they're super easy. When you get to the grocery store, you don't have to fumble with it anymore. You literally just clip it on, so it doesn't take up the real estate in the cart, so you can just clip it on your cart anywhere. You could clip it to your purse as well, too, so if you're just going to the markets, you can see how it hangs on our purse as well. One pod gives you 6 bags, so we've got that full cart right here, which is so nice. And again, you've got that strength, so it's not like we just have little things. We've got, you know, the oils, the sodas, the big cans, the big boxes of pancake mix and fruits and veggies inside of here, and that's what's nice. They don't rip, they don't tear, but they're the perfect size. Some reusable bags are too big, so they load them up, and frankly, they're too heavy for us to carry. Some are too small where you can't fit a lot. These are perfect sizes, but honestly, not just for groceries. People use them for gym bags and lunch bags and takeout bags, and when they're traveling, you'll find so many great uses.
Now, if you just tuned in, it's 2 o'clock exactly, and this is today's special value.
Yes.
Now, this started off as a good idea. Now, you're wondering, I don't carry a purse. Where do I clip? How about your belt loop? I mean, it comes with a carabiner clip. Why not put it on any clip or any round, or I have it on my belt loop. This is quick and easy, and now I have them right at my disposal when I need them. And I don't forget them. 42,000 for the day. And in this show, we've had how many ordered? 16,000 and counting.
Yes.
Let me go over this one.
Yeah, and you know, David, we haven't seen them in the kitchen for 10 months. That's how long, because it is a small business. It takes them a while to make these.
It took him a while to make these.
Yeah.
10 months a while.
Yes.
Yeah. This is mixed. Now, we start with 30,000 for the day. I have 12,000 left. Now, many of you are choosing the mix because you can put different color or different categories of groceries or things that you're buying in various colors. So you get 2 of the blue, 2 of the red, 2 of the purple, and mixed. I have 12,000 left, and it's already over half gone for the day.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, that's going to be very
Gone
important.
soon.
Now, beside or beneath that is turquoise, 6 of them. If you want 6 pink, I have 4,200 left. This is purple. I love the purple. So deeply saturated.
It's beautiful. It is.
This
a great
is an
color.
actual bag. So you're not, I mean, we're not just displaying what the colors look like. No, these are the actual bags. Beside that is blue, and beside that is red. Now, for the day, we've taken orders for over 42,000. In this show, we're approaching 17,000. Ripstop nylon.
Ripstop nylon, and that's important because this is incredibly strong and durable. They had to test them for a lot more weight than the 50 pounds that we claim, but you can see 2 water jugs in here. So these are gallons of water, 16 pounds total, 8 pounds each. I can pick this up with one hand. 1, because the straps are really comfortable. 2, they give me that strength and durability. Stacking them is great too because you've got that flat bottom. So you've got that 5-inch gusset on the bottom, and you also have that 5-inch gusset on the side.
You know where
so
this
they
will
stand
fit?
up.
In the top of the grocery cart beside your purse.
Yeah, we have one right there.
I usually keep my wallet, my phone, and my car keys in the top of the shopping cart. I know what store this is from. I
know.
can tell just by feeling it.
They were kind to let us borrow it.
This is lovely because it's nice and tall. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
But I love that I can put these right in the top of the cart because if we put anything more down here, we're going to either have to jam them in or put them on top of each other. You may not want to do that. You may want to put it up here. And remember, your BagPodz can go right inside the cart. It can clip to the cart,
Clip to your bag,
clip to your
yourself.
bag, clip to your belt loop, whatever you're doing, and now they're at your disposal. And I'm telling you, more and more stores, not less, more stores are going to start doing it with bags.
And the thing is, you never know. Like when I went into the convenience store the other day, I thought they had the plastic bags. Turns out they didn't. So what I have to do, buy bags if I didn't bring my BagPodz. But if you always have these on hand in your car, they don't take up a lot of space. You'll always be able to use them. Works like a thing of tissues. You unzip it, you pull out what you need, you zip it back up. So if you just need one, you've got 5 others ready to go.
At my grocery store, the express checkout is usually faster.
Yes.
Because they limit the number of items, and if I have just a couple of things, then I will go through the express checkout. There is a dude standing there with bags. He's like, "Hi, David."
The dude.
I'm like, "Hi, bag dude."
Hi, bag dude.
I'm not very sure what his name is. He knows my name. And so this is very important because now you can say, "Nope, don't need the bags. Have them right here on my belt loop." And he would be very excited to see something like this because this is something that is not just a good idea, it's a necessity.
Yeah.
Many of you are buying multiple sets today because you'll keep them in various places. Maybe you'll put them in the door of the car, in the pocket, in the door, so you never forget them. Maybe you'll clip them to your belt loop. Maybe you'll clip them and leave them attached to your purse. Fine. However you are shopping these days, and we're all shopping a little differently these days, and it's an important opportunity for you to have your own bags at your disposal, and each bag holds 50 pounds.
Right, because of that strength and durability in them, and not even just for the groceries. Obviously, one pod will do the whole groceries. We've got lots of examples over here, from anything, you know, from the garage to the big extension cords. This is great because this is going to give you that strength and durability, even with the heavier things. Great for kids' bags, too.
This camera with the red light,
I
yeah.
know. They trick you because it's on a different set. Great for the kids' stuff, too. So we've got, you know, the stuffed animals, the coloring books for the overnights to
Maybe
grandma.
off-season clothes.
Yes. Or how about if you're traveling, gym bag. You can throw your dirty sneakers in there because you can machine wash them. Who cares if anything gets on them? You don't have to baby these bags. Speaking of babying, we've got ones for the kids stuff over here. So it could be the diapers, the wipes, everything they need. You can just grab it and easily take it with you. And then when you're traveling, whether you're going shopping or you're going to the farmers markets, you're going to the beach,
Wet bathing suits.
wet bathing suits, no worries. Put them in the wash, lay them flat to dry, and you'll have them for years and years.
At the beach where I go, they have a spigot up on the boardwalk. So you rinse your feet.
Okay.
Where do you put your wet shoes or wet flip-flops or wet sandals, right?
Yeah.
Put them in these bags.
Yeah.
Now, we have colors. Let's make our way over to colors.
Okay.
Because we have, all you do is choose a color. And this price will expire end of day today.
Yes, today, unfortunately.
Or if it sells out sooner than that. Now, Kylie would be very excited if it sold out sooner. That means we'll send her home.
Yeah.
After you do BioCleaner.
That's true.
All right, now, we started with 30,000 mixed, and in the mix you get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple. I have 11,500 remaining for the whole day. Now, the small business person that makes these, it took them 10 months to make these.
Yeah,
His name is Greg. He lives in Austin, Texas. And he's watching. Hi, Greg. This is very, very popular. And if you want mixed, it is brand new and exclusive.
Yeah, this is the first year we were able to do the mix because we know people love to maybe put the meats in the red, the veggies in the purple. Maybe you want to use the blue for the cleaning supplies. However you want to use them, it's nice to have multiple colors.
However you want to split them up. Now, if you want to do all of the same color, and it really wouldn't matter to me if they had polka dots on them.
Yeah.
This is turquoise. If you want pink, I have 4,100 left in pink for the rest of the day. Then purple, here is blue, and there's red. That's all we have left. 18,000 in this program, 43,000 for the day. And if you are tired
having the drawer like this,
of a drawer that won't close because it's full of leftover bags that are all crumpled up, this is going to, this is all the space that 6 bags take up.
6 of them in that little pod right here. And here's what's so nice. You get to the store, you clip them to the cart. It's not going to take up all the space in your cart because, you know, that's at a premium when we're getting our groceries. You get to the checkout, you hand it to the cashier. They will love them, I promise you. Or if you're doing self-checkout, you take out whatever you need. They fit perfectly because they're the same kind of size as those traditional plastic bags, but with a lot more strength and durability and machine washable. Put the heavy things in them. Fill up your cart, you can put them in your trunk, in the back seat, and they make much more sense than having all those other reusable bags because they're frankly better.
I have this connected to my belt loop because I don't carry a handbag. Now, those of you who carry a handbag or a tote, then you're golden. But if you are like me and you don't, and you just need one bag, just open up this like a thing of tissues and pull out just one bag.
Yeah.
Just one bag, that's all I need. And it holds 50 pounds and it's reusable and washable. This is not just a good idea, this is a necessity. This is my favorite color too, this purple.
Right, because wouldn't you rather just have the little pod with you than trying to balance all these bags underneath your arm, throw them in the cart? They take up a lot of space. These are multiple pieces on there too, which is why they always rip. And they stuff these so full of things that they're sometimes too heavy for us to carry. I can't lift 50 pounds with it, but guess what? These bags can hold 50 pounds, which I don't think we can say the same about these. These, last time I went, these were all $3 some a piece, which really are not that great of a bag for that. These are much more durable. They'll last a lot longer. You can throw them in the machine, and they're just really nice the way that they store.
I love the express checkout of the market that says, as the last thing, how many store-provided bags did you use today?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. This is, and they're going to charge you for every one.
Yes, they are.
And they're not good quality. They rip and tear, and I know this because it's happened to me. And how many of us overfill those cheap bags that we buy at the store that are already expensive and that are and we know they're bad quality, but we don't want to get charged for another bag. So we try to overfill them. And then they rip and tear, and we wonder why. These are not going to rip and tear.
No.
They are flat bottom bags. They store in their own little bag pod, and it's like a box of tissues. And then when you're ready to put them back inside, the end of the bag opens up that Kylie is showing you. So she's putting all the bags back inside, and it comes with a little carabiner clip so you can clip it to your grocery cart, to your purse, to your tote bag, to your belt loop, whatever.
Super easy. You just crumble them back up, put them back inside of here. You take out what you need. Again, 6 bags inside of here. So really it will be that full trip to the grocery stores, which we all are doing, but I go to the pet food store, all the cans of dog food, they are heavy. So we love to have that bag that's not gonna rip if I wanna take that one trip. Because I can carry multiples of these at one time, and they're just easy. Maybe pick up multiple sets so you always have a few in the car, or maybe pick up multiple sets because you wanna use them to take to work, and the kids' lunches in them. I mean, once you get them home, and that's what people say in the reviews, they love them, they use them for so many different things.
Now, many of you will buy, say, a rotisserie chicken at the market, maybe 2. Sometimes I buy 2 in a week because a lot of my recipes call for shredded chicken, and it's easy.
Yes,
right?
it is easy.
But those containers leak. They started putting them in bags. The bags leak, or they get turned over and they spill. If this gets dirty, it goes in your washing machine. And how do you dry it? You lay it flat to dry. But by the time it comes out of the spin cycle, it's almost dry.
It's true.
This is not just a good idea, this is a necessity. And many of you are saying, okay, so how many sets do I need? I would encourage you to get more than 1 set if you think you're going to use it, because this manufacturer is working full tilt. And trust me when I tell you that the quantity that we brought in was all he could do.
All
and
he
then
could do.
some.
And 10 months it took for us to get them back. We usually only have them once a year, so it's really special we were able to get them in again.
This price is set to end in 9 hours and 47 minutes and change.
Yeah.
Now, it might end earlier than that if it sells out completely, and it might.
It usually does.
This is why it's important for you to order your set or sets now. Start the new year off right. This will probably come toward the end of this year. And then you'll be ready to go for 2026 with a whole set or maybe 2 sets, maybe 3 sets of bags. Who knows how many you're ordering. This is, and if you want to put heavy things like maybe milk or OJ or juice of some kind.
Laundry detergent.
Yeah, maybe it's on sale. And you want to get more than one. But you know that if you have to buy bags and double them, they're going to charge you for 2 bags. You can hold 50 pounds in these, and they're ripstop nylon.
Yeah.
This is a great, great product. Please don't miss this. That could be jugs of water, milk. It could be laundry soap. It could be anything that you buy that is heavy. You know what I buy this heavy? Mouthwash.
Mouthwash can be heavy, yeah.
Mouthwash, because I usually buy the big one.
Yeah.
And if I pair that with glass jars of sauce, because I buy sauce a lot at the market, they can rip, tear, and once those hit the ground, the parking lot, break.
Right.
And if you've ever had sauce break or milk break open, doesn't smell pretty.
Well, and that's money in the trash too. And how about this too, when you're at the cashier's place and you have maybe like sushi that you're bringing home or that chicken and you have laundry detergent, you have 2 bags and they try to put everything together. Now you've got 6 built inside of this. You no longer have to add things in where you don't want them.
I love that you use the phrase built in because they're all inside this one little storage bag.
Yeah.
This is not something you have to carry under your arm. This is something you can attach to your belt loop, whatever you're doing. And let me tell you about colors because the colors are a big part of the story. You just choose your color and you go. Now we started with, was it 30,000? 30,000 in the mix alone. In the mix you get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple, and the BagPodz. So you get all of what's on this upper row. Now we have how many left? 10,500 left in the mix.
Oh my gosh.
That's all for the rest of the day. Could be for many months to come.
Yes.
Now, beneath that, these are all 6-1 color bags. So 6 turquoise. If you want pink, and 3,900 left in the pink. This is purple. These are actual bags, so deeply saturated. Beside that is blue, and then red. We are very, very busy for the day now. We have taken orders for over 45,000 for the day.
That's incredible.
And in this show alone, 20,000.
Just a few.
Just a couple. All right, Miss Kylie's coming back. She's got another look at the titty touch value, and
Yes.
she's also got bio cleaner coming
Can't wait for that. That's our
So
big deal.
2 more presentations with Miss Kylie. Let's check in with Rachel and talk about Poppi, P-O-P-P-I.
Poppi is still to come in the show, and already you have ordered because 450 of you are already bringing home the essential sodas from Poppi. You are going to be getting 24 cans. This works out to $1.25 per can. If you have shopped around for Poppi, you know how phenomenal that price is. This is all the flavor of soda with, I'm looking at the cans right here, under 30 calories and not the huge amount of sugar that we usually find in soda. You're getting strawberry lemon, orange, grape, and cherry limeade for a today-only price of under $30. So that is coming up. But right before that, right to your front door.
Right to your doorstep.
Yep.
Ding dong, the Poppi's here. All right, Chef Jeremy Parker is here with a better solution to cutting bagels. That means you don't cut yourself. One of the leading causes of emergency room visits when it comes to kitchen accidents are bagel slices.
Bagels.
Yes.
Avocados and bagels, number 1 and 2.
Yeah, and right up there are mandolins as well. What you want to do is do away with the danger, but you still want to cut the bagels because Cliff from Just Bagels will tell you
Yes.
they don't do pre-sliced very often because it's difficult.
And it wrecks the bagel. You lose the integrity of the bagel. So these are all Just Bagels that I'm doing here. This will work on any size bagel. Different rolls. These rolls, and how it works is there's a blade inside of here. There we go. Okay, there's a blade inside of here, but you see how the blade is recessed up in there, so it will never touch your hand. So it makes it safe where you can hold a bagel here and cut inside and make a perfect cut. I go all the way through, grab the top, finish it off, and that's the easiest way, the safest way, and also it cuts it nice and even there.
Now you get a set of 2. All you do is pick your color. Before we go through colors, who is Henning Lee?
So Henning Lee is a Midwest company out of Minnesota, family-owned company that has been designing great, innovative ideas for the kitchen. This is one of the most innovative ideas. I've never seen anything like this, David. I love this. I love Just Bagels. I eat one almost every day. And this has been my best friend for bagels. It's awesome.
Now, let's talk colors. And remember, you get a set of 2, and you get a protective guard that goes over that blade. And that's really to protect the blade, because the way this is designed, it won't cut you. Now, we have this available in moss, in red. Here's the gray, and the color is on one side. Henning Lee name is stamped on the other. And then we have blue. So let me go through that again. Here's blue, here's gray, here's red, here's moss. This is $33, and you get a set of 2 for that price. Now, if you're cutting rolls, very important.
I mean, look at this here. So maybe you want to do a hoagie roll. Maybe you want to do a baguette. It just goes right through the center. So you see how they're nice and even on both sides. So if you're wondering, will my things fit? Yes, it will fit inside of there. It doesn't look that wide, but let me show you again how you do it. And I'm just going to grab a little roll, one of these rolls here. As you go here, you just cut. And again, see how we'll never cut my hand right there. So if you're worried about cutting yourself with bagels,
maybe you're making a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, yeah.
And you need a special roll, because in Philly there are some special rolls that are used for cheesesteaks.
And again, look, even a nice long roll, you can hold it like this. It'll go right through the center, and it's so much easier to cut that, because if I did that with the knife, I'd probably have one side that's like paper thin, and the other side that's way too thick. It goes right down the center.
And it might be colored red because you might cut yourself.
Oh, David.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but
well, sure.
This is going to happen. So please know that this is a safer way to cut your bagels, because before you toast them, they need to be cut evenly. And
look at that.
This is perfect.
It's perfect. Let me show you again. It's very simple, because even someone like, I'm not really afraid of cutting myself. Obviously, I've worked with knives my entire life. Oh, I'll do English muffins. So what you're going to do, but I like it because it goes right down the center. You see there? So it just goes, and I'm not going to cut myself. Don't worry. See how it's recessed, so the blade is up inside. I grab the top to finish it, and there you just have a perfectly cut bagel right there. Or, I love that you just handed me an English muffin, because if you have the good English muffins that aren't already pre-cut, again, I can go here and just go through, grab this guy right here, either hand, and you got your English muffin cut.
Maybe you're doing a beautiful little, what do they call them? With poached eggs and béarnaise sauce.
Oh. Eggs Benedict. Okay, I thought you were talking about
what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
My brain isn't working. We are super excited. Now, if you're cutting a more delicate bread like brioche, this is a very sharp blade.
It is, and again, it's a perfect serrated blade made for cutting through bread and things like that. So again, see, even a dinner roll, something nice and soft. Look how you have perfect 2 sides, because it goes right down the center. You see, this is what it is here, and see how the blade is recessed? So that's why it's safer. It won't cut your hand. You can hold it. It's your best friend. If you love bagels, I love Just Bagels. They're my favorite. Outside of like New York deli bagels.
Well, maybe, well, they are New York because they're made in the Bronx.
Sure,
in
yeah,
the Bronx. All right, now we have moss, which is a fancy word for green. We also have red. Here's gray. But if you want the blue, I have how many left? Only 1,200 left in the set of 2 blue. You get a set of 2 gray, set of 2 red, or set of 2 moss. This is very, very popular because people are looking for a better and smarter idea. And maybe they're starting off this new year with new gadgets in the kitchen that are safer.
I love it. And this is just one of those things you'll use. Do you know what this is called, David? This is a bialy. Right? Which is a bagel without the hole in it. I don't know how they got the name. It's a holeless bagel. I don't know. There you go.
It also has cheese on it.
It has some cheese on it, right. And again, here's how you work it. If you're wondering whether you're right-handed or left-handed, it works both ways. And if you get a nice, big, thick bagel, it's fine. You're just going to start it there, and it goes right down the center, grab it at the top, finish it off like that, and there you have your cut bagel ready to toast, nice and even, like so.
And to pull this off, it comes with a protective cover.
Yeah.
That is really not to protect you, it is to protect the blade. This is very important because in a drawer, you don't want this bumping into other things because other things can fit inside those grooves. You don't want to put your fingers in there because that is where the sharpness is. This will be the cover, and this is very secure. In fact, I have to pull it off to make it come off. But once it's off, it's ready to go. And how best to clean this?
And so they go in the dishwasher. Isn't that great?
Perfect.
Yeah, so again, whether you're doing rolls, bagels, even like, well, what do I have over here? A little, how about something delicate like a Hawaiian roll? Again, if you're doing small little sliders and you just want to cut these real quick, I go right down the center and you can see how you have two perfect sides right there. Isn't that great?
Not ripped and torn, sliced.
Sliced, that's right. Totally
This
safe.
is very, very popular. We are very busy between today's special value, this, and what's coming up next. We're gonna light the world on fire.
Oh yeah.
All right, so everybody be on the line, 3 easy payments, and we have less than 2 hours on our show.
Oh.
Where did the time go, sir?
Okay, I'm eating my bagel.
All right, Rachel, what is happening in the show today?
Well, coming up after we talk about what's going to fly out of here in a second, we have Campanelli, and this is the set of 2. And I have to correct myself because earlier I said you get 60 cloths. You actually get, I said earlier you get 30. You actually get 60 because it's a set of 2 of those 30 cloth rolls. So you can stop buying paper towels and you rewash them every time and you just store them nicely. So you get 1 printed, 1 solid. There's how it comes for $29.98. Pretty amazing.
Now, we have a one-time only value next, and we're gonna light up the ordering lines because this is Poppi. And already 600 variety packs are gone. Dana Fleming is here, and she's pouring out one of the 4 flavors.
Strawberry
and this
lemon.
Is strawberry lemon.
Yes, it's lovely, bright, refreshing, and only 30 calories.
And 5
And 5 grams of sugar, which is amazing. And that's why people love Poppi so much.
Now, you are going to get, now, typically when these are sold at the store, they're sold individually.
Individually, or you can get a 4-pack, if you're lucky. And
this is a pack of 24, and they come in boxes.
that's right. And it's really, we have a special relationship. Poppi has a special relationship with QVC, which allows us to sell Poppi in quantity. And it's really hard to find this at the store, but QVC's got it. And it's free shipping to your door.
Right.
So 24 pack here.
Free shipping, and
Yes.
where does it land? On your doorstep? I
I
mean,
know,
ding dong, the Poppi
I
is
know.
here.
I can't stand lugging that stuff from the grocery.
Now,
It's my
many of
least
you,
favorite.
one of our best-selling items on TikTok, but you don't have to be on TikTok today to get this. You can get this right here on QVC.
Yes.
But only for this show or until it sells out, whichever comes first.
Yes.
The end of the show, or if it sells out, whichever comes first. Now, the leading brand of soda has how many grams of sugar?
47. So
this
like
has how many?
This has 5 grams of sugar.
For the same size can.
Correct, for a 12-ounce can, and you're getting 24 12-ounce cans and 4 different flavors. But let's show them this really quickly.
All right, take a look at this comparison. 12 ounces of Poppi, 5 grams of sugar.
Yes.
Or 12 ounces of a leading soda, and how many grams?
47 grams of sugar.
In 1 can.
It's
of soda.
crazy.
And how many of
Think
you
of
stop
that.
at 1 can?
I know, it's,
Very few, I fear.
yeah. And so many have given up drinking soda for this reason too.
Or they've
Or-
given up diet sodas because they get headaches from all
And
the
chemicals. They don't want to drink the chemicals.
Now, there are 4 flavors in this pack up, and
Yes.
you get 2, 4, 6 of each.
6 of each flavor, 24 total, yes.
All right, so we have cherry limeade,
That's right, cherry limeade.
grape soda,
Juicy, so good.
strawberry lemon,
Yummy, fruity.
and orange.
That is like one of our best sellers is that orange. You guys love it. And
Now, if you want this,
yeah.
I have 6,500 available,
Okay.
already busy,
Yes.
and you have a little over 90 minutes or until the item sells out, whichever comes first.
I mean, it's quite an assortment, and we've done this exclusively at QVC. We've put together these big assortments,
and it's a great place to stock up on your Poppi.
And now,
So
does this have a shelf life?
it is a 12-month shelf life. So
I mean, it's not gonna last 12 days.
I mean, there's a lot of Poppi lovers out there. If you love Poppi, you know how hard it is to get these quantities at the store.
If you are a fan and you watch that major singing competition show,
Yes.
the judges have Poppi cups on their table.
They sure do, David.
I
Yes, they
noticed,
do.
And I said out loud one night I was watching, I was like, I know Poppi.
Yeah, you
I
do.
have presented Poppi many times, and nobody cared. And so this is why it's so important. Now, we have 4 flavors. Let's taste
Yes.
them, starting with cherry limeade.
This is the cherry limeade. It's that like delicious, juicy cherry flavor. And Poppi is its natural fruit juice. It's a natural sweetener. You've got bubbles. You've got a natural prebiotic in there. It's what we call a modern soda, meaning
It's effervescent. It will tickle your nose.
it has all that old school flavor.
Grape soda.
Grape. Okay, how much do you miss grape soda, David?
I love grape soda.
It was my favorite as a kid, and I definitely stopped drinking it because of all the sugar. And this, I mean, it is so flavorful.
Not only is the color good, the flavor is outstanding.
It's
and
exactly what
only
you would think, right?
5 grams of sugar.
Yes, I got to
and
toast you on this one.
30 calories, and
It's so
we'll hook Rachel up in a moment with any flavor she wants.
I
think she wants
love
to-
that.
I think she wants to shout out the cherry limeade.
Okay, cherry limeade. Okay, we
This
got
is strawberry lemon.
That is strawberry lemon. This was our founder's original flavor, and she created Poppi because she was having gut issues. And she couldn't drink all the sugar anymore. She couldn't drink the chemicals. So the strawberry lemon was her first that she made in her kitchen because she knew she could do better. So this is what she came up with.
All right, I'm tasting the strawberry lemon.
Yes. Okay.
I taste
So
strawberry
fruity.
and lemon.
It's like strawberry lemonade almost.
I mean, you should.
With bubbles.
And then finally the orange.
Oh, and the orange. I mean,
orange
this
soda
one,
is delicious.
it's like I'm always in the mood for an orange soda, seriously. And once you've had Poppi, if you haven't had orange soda in a long time, it just hits, right?
I mean, it hits different. I mean, it's different than cola.
It's just so
And
great.
it's different than orange juice.
Yeah.
And only 5 grams.
And
Miss
only
Rachel, did you
5
want to try
grams of
some cherry
sugar. We
limeade?
really don't need to be concerned about your sugar or your calories. This is something that you can enjoy, and it tastes amazing. And it's just, we love Poppi. It's the way soda should be. Soda
This
the
is
future.
cherry limeade, the one flavor
This
you have
is
not
the one
tried.
I have not tried at home
Oh,
right now
no, no way.
in my fridge at home. I have orange and I have grape right now.
Okay.
And I have never tried this one.
Okay, well,
All right, I'm ready.
you're in for a treat because it's awesome.
Oh,
And
that's
no
great.
caffeine in any of
Right?
these.
No caffeine. These are fruity favorites. These are very popular Poppi flavors. No, not a
is
bad
that
one in
great?
the bunch.
Really refreshing.
Yeah.
I would agree. If you've never tried Poppi before, try this set because it really gives you
Everything.
some beautiful, beautiful flavors.
Yeah.
And I could not agree more about grape soda. When I was a kid, it was my favorite too.
We called it purple drink.
But yes, but then we start to get older and we're like, well, I really shouldn't have all
Yeah.
of that sugar.
Right.
Now, last night I had one of the grape sodas with dinner and
Yeah.
it just allows you to have something really great.
Yes.
We're still getting that great flavor, but not all the sugar.
Didn't it bring you right back to?
Always, every time.
This brings me right back to childhood, this grape. And I don't know, maybe you like transfusions. Does anyone know what that is? Like this would make it makes a great
What's a transfusion?
Did you want some grape?
Thank you. I would love some grape.
Wait, here, I'll pour you one because I sipped out of that one.
Oh,
Okay,
did
here,
you?
let
Oh,
me
okay, I'm
back you
sorry.
one.
Excuse me, I didn't see you.
No, that's okay. Here we go. I'm going to get you a grape one.
Thank
There's
you.
a fresh,
One of
and
my
I'll leave this on your
favorites.
table.
Thank you.
Because I know that you want to try that cherry limeade some more.
Even the smell.
I love
brings
it.
you back to that smell of grape soda. It's just so great.
And
so really
boxes,
nostalgic.
So fun.
If you're lucky, you find a 4-pack
Right.
in the
Right.
store in
And
the
it's
box.
not, what is this, $1.25 or something
Well,
per?
that's the other thing.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
QVC is a great
I mean,
place to
the-
stock up on your
The
Poppi.
value is extraordinary.
Yeah.
And it has each case or each 24 cans has a year shelf life.
Yes.
That's great. So stock up.
Stock up.
I need to stock up.
I mean, if you've got the grandkids, you've got your kids' friends coming over. Everyone loves Poppi. The kids really love Poppi. My daughters were the ones that actually introduced me to this brand because they found it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they were like, Mom, you got to try this because I gave up soda like 15 years ago because of the chemicals and because of all the sugar. And I said, no way is it going to taste good. And I am now a Poppi addict, so I can attest that it's
Rachel
delicious.
and I have both worked on our TikTok page.
Yes.
On QVC, and it's QVC's TikTok page, and we have various pages, but the first one that you search is usually the one that you'll find us on occasionally. And I did a snack show one day for 2 hours.
Wow.
We sold Poppi for 2 hours.
That's how popular it
yeah,
is.
and I bet you everyone
it
loved
was
it.
just moving.
Yeah.
It was moving, and people were putting in their shopping carts and checking out, and they're doing the same thing today, and they're getting the great value. Now, you get 4 flavors in this pack-up. You get cherry limeade, one of your new faves.
It's great.
Grape soda,
Yes.
strawberry lemon, and one of my favorites, orange.
Yeah.
Now,
the
we only
orange is
have
like-
5,400 available and no auto delivery.
Right.
So
So, when it's
stock
done,
up.
it's done.
And
yeah.
where does this get delivered?
It goes right to your door, which
Right to your doorstep.
You gotta love that. I mean, how many of us? I don't like hauling things home from the grocery store. It's so great. This comes right to your door, and you got 24.
And the price is great, and the shipping is free.
Yeah, QVC's got it.
Why not go ahead and stock up, buy 2 sets, because there is no auto delivery, and you have a 12-month shelf life.
That's right.
This is out of this world, and if you want to mix your Poppi with your favorite spirited drink, oh, you can do that as long as you aren't driving. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
And we
It does make a delicious mixer.
very, very busy. And if you're just thirsty and you want something carbonated and you don't want water, or you don't want flavored water, because it probably has chemicals in it.
Yes.
This is out of this world. Please
Such a
know we've got a comparison between regular soda and a Poppi can, and they're both the same size, both 12 ounces. And in the Poppi, how many grams?
5 grams of sugar.
5 grams of sugar in the leading brand of soda.
47 grams of sugar.
In
which,
one 12-ounce can.
In one 12-ounce can. And that goes like, you know, we're going in these high grams of sugar, and we're talking about all these different flavored sodas. I mean, think about the ones that I grew up with too, and everyone else. There's a lot of sugar in it, and there's a lot of sugar in those daily sodas.
And how many of us stop at 1 can of soda?
It's
Very
like,
few,
right?
I think.
Or we overdo it and we do more than just the 12 ounces. I mean, think
That's
of that.
that's
We're
my
doing
point,
these
yeah.
big like
These 2 and 3 liter
containers
bottles,
and whatever.
yeah.
So
And you're just gorging yourself on
Yeah.
sugar, and you're like, I don't eat that much sugar. Do you drink it?
yes.
Because if you drink it, it goes into your system just the same way as if you ate cookies or cake or pie or whatever.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
why it's so important to get Poppi. Now, people are asking the question, and I think this is a fair question.
Yeah.
Is there a strange aftertaste?
There is not a strange aftertaste. It tastes like soda. It does have, it's a natural fruit juice. You've got a natural sweetener, and then there is a prebiotic in it, which is awesome too, but you don't taste it. It's like in stealth
great.
mode. It's a flavored soda, and it has all those bubbles. It's got all those like old school flavors that you know and love. It's just done in a different way that isn't bad. It's not wreaking havoc on you.
And the 4 flavors are cherry limeade,
Right.
grape, strawberry lemon, and orange. You get all of them. You don't choose.
Right.
We only have 4,500 left. There is
Yes.
no auto delivery.
No
You have
auto
until
delivery.
the end of this show or until it sells out, whichever comes first.
Tell your friends. If you have a Poppi lover in your life or you know someone who loves Poppi, tell them about this right now because they're going to be so
Free
happy.
Ship. How you doing? Free ship. I'm
Yeah.
all about it. I'm all over
I
it.
mean, look in the stores. Look at what you're paying at the store. They'll know when they see this. So,
Yeah, and this comes
Yeah.
boxed, and you get 24 12-ounce cans.
right.
All right, thank you, Dana. Always good to see you. Now, Chris Campanelli is here with microfiber towels, but they're in a roll. They look like paper towels, but they're not. They're not, and we just debuted this big deal yesterday.
Yesterday.
And since yesterday, 8,700, just a few, have
Just a
been
few,
ordered.
just a couple. That's
just
it.
a couple.
Just a
And you're getting 2 rolls, to Rachel's point, 60.
2 rolls of 30. Yes,
Yeah, 2
60
rolls of
total.
30, so you get 60
Yep.
total. Now, you get 1 solid and 1 print, and they're both made of microfiber.
Yes.
This is lemon multi, 1,200 in the lemon multi. We have Paul prints, 5,700 in Paul prints. And finally, we have cardinals.
Yes.
Because when cardinals are near, angels appear.
Yes.
And we have how many left in cardinal? 5,700. This is Chris Campanelli.
Hi.
We are thrilled to have you here. And how many of us are buying these paper towels and then clogging landfills with bag after bag of these crumpled up towels?
And not just paper towels, right? Because we're going to show you throughout this presentation that we're going to get rid of almost every single disposable product that you use in your home, because it's not just paper towels, it's the dusters, it's the mop pads. All of that stuff costs a lot of money. And you know what it's not getting? Less expensive. So this is a way that you can utilize this one roll or two rolls of microfiber towels throughout your house that are going to replace all of those disposable products. So,
and these towels, let me be very clear, are washable and reusable.
And reusable, yes, sir. For years and years, right? So the whole idea is when you want to clean anything, like let's just say this is a big mess here. This is axle grease, but could be cooking grease or soap scum. The whole idea is they want you to go get a product to try to emulsify it, spray it on there. And then, David, if you are using paper towel, when's the last time you did this? One sheet.
No, you wrap.
This is what it usually looks like,
you
right?
pull out more than you need.
Right. So this
and you
is
end up smearing the mess.
Smearing the mess, right? This ends up like a big piece of trash because that's where it's going to end up, is in the trash can. It's not doing a very good job. So I'm going to get rid of this over here, wipe my hands because it's got grease all over it. So why is this so important? Microfiber. So microfiber is like millions of little fingers that are going to lift, trap, and remove the mess in one single pass. But David, the most important part about this guy right here is that when this gets dirty, I don't throw it in the garbage can. I put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer, and I get to use it over and over and over again for years and years, because that's the choice. You can continue to go to the store to buy these disposable products that cost more and more every day, or you can purchase something like this that you're going to use over and over for years and years.
Now, it's important to know that this is not a product that you mix with fabric softener.
Correct.
Because microfiber and fabric softener do not get along.
That's correct.
So don't use the dryer sheets. Don't use the liquid in your rinse water.
Correct.
This is a no-no when you are washing microfiber. Now, since yesterday, we've had over 9,000 ordered.
I get it.
In one day.
In one day.
In one day.
Yes, sir.
One day, 9,000. Now, it's a super, super better idea.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, this is cardinals, and in cardinal, you get one roll of cardinal and one roll of blue for a total of 60
Correct.
towels.
Yes.
And how many are left in cardinal? 5,500. Then we have paw prints, one set of paw prints and one gray.
Correct.
6,600 and 5,600. 5,600 in the paw prints. And then lemon multi, one roll of a lemon and then one roll of yellow. And how many are left in lemon? We have fewer than 1,000.
Wow.
These are going very quickly.
Yeah.
Now, you talk about using these in different parts of the house.
Yes.
Like around maybe dust or floors, and we'll talk about both.
Yes, so we'll continue to talk about those disposable products. So we started getting rid of the chemicals and the paper towels. Now let's get rid of the disposable dusters, because again, that's another product that you have to go out and buy that this one product will replace. So let's say this is the credenza at the end of the house, right? This is a little bit of the water there. You can see with just a little bit of tap water, maybe every once in a while that gets a little neglected. You need to, dust it or deep clean it or damp dust it. The microfiber is doing the job here. So the microfiber is lifting, trapping, and removing the mess, but this does not go in the garbage can. So if you were to try to use this, chances are it's going to push the dust around, but then when this is used, you have to throw it in the garbage can, whereas now you take this, put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer, and you use it over and over and over again, instead of, again, going back to the store to buy the disposable products. That's the idea. You have a choice to make. You could continue to buy the disposables, or you could buy this product that will replace multiple disposable products in your house.
And to be very clear, these are regular sized towels.
Yes.
About the size of a paper towel if you were to pull it off the roll. And this is washable.
Yes.
So while it's dirty, it won't stay that way.
That's correct.
You put it in the washing machine and you wash it like you do your regular laundry. The only thing we ask is you don't use fabric softener.
Right.
Because fabric softener and microfiber do not get along.
So David, let me show you this so that we can compare it to this guy right here. So the regular paper towel, same thing. You peel it off the roll, even so much as we wanted to match the size of the core of the paper towel so it fits already on your paper towel holders that you already have. This is kind of laser etched right here, but look, I peel this off like a piece of paper towel, and then I use it It's microfiber, lifts, traps, and removes. Then I wash it, either put it in a drawer, but if you wanted to, you could roll it back up on the cord, just kind of overlap them. But most people, like I do at home, will put it in a drawer and use it. This is all about the convenience, right? Because QVC is talking about quality, value, and convenience.
Right.
There's a quality product at a tremendous value, and it's super convenient. Because like me, I have a little basket in my car. Maybe if the birds or something like that come and leave a mess, I always have some towels and maybe a cleaner with me, or maybe some of the Jay Leno products in my reusable bags. I want to make sure that that's in the car and I have them with me, and then that way I can clean up and just move about my day.
Most popular is cardinals.
Oh, okay.
Because it's been said that when you lose a loved one, keep an eye out.
Yes.
Because you'll see cardinals.
I agree.
And the cardinals are there to tell you two things. One, that they're okay.
Yes.
Number two, that you'll be okay.
That's very true.
And that's very important. So we have a cardinal choice, and we'll go through these. And 5,300 left in cardinal, and they're going very quickly.
Okay, I get it.
So if you want to get more than one of the cardinal, I would encourage that. You get one roll of cardinals and then one roll of blue for a total of 60 towels.
60.
That are reusable.
Reusable.
Washable and reusable.
Yes.
Now this is paw prints. One paw print and one gray, and we have 5,300 left in paw prints.
Okay.
This is called lemon multi. You get one roll of lemon and one roll of yellow, and in the lemon multi, only 700 left.
I get it. I understand.
We have now taken orders in one day.
One day.
For over 10,000.
Okay.
2,000 in this program.
That's fantastic.
Many people are wondering, can I put this on my mop heads?
Yes. So if you have a disposable mop at home, don't throw away the mop. All you need to do is take the microfiber towel, wrap it around, poke it in these little holes, and then go grab your favorite cleaner or some tap water or something like that. Now you spray this and you can bring the power of microfiber down onto the floor, right? So if you wanted to do some wet cleaning or some mopping or something like that, or dry cleaning. But here's the best part, David. Once I use this, I'm not going to throw it away. I take this right off of the head, I put it in the washing machine, I put it in the dryer, because this is the alternative, is something like this, right? So David, let me do this one thing before we move on. I want to show you what we've done, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to put this here. We've got chemicals, paper towels, dusters, and mop pads. This is all of the disposable products that you take for granted. You go to the store and you buy them because they're there and it's convenient. But don't do that. Buy this product because it is super convenient to have them on a roll. You keep one upstairs, one downstairs, and I'm telling you, you will replace almost every single disposable product in your home.
Maybe 2026 is the year that you work smarter, not
Yes,
harder.
yes.
And you don't spend the money that you don't have to. Because none of us have an unlimited supply of money.
No.
This is why it's important to go ahead and save all that you can while you can and buy things that are smarter and better.
And quite frankly, it does a better job. And that's the whole idea.
Now, we have some updates to tell you about. Since yesterday, 11,000 have been ordered.
Amazing.
That's over half that we brought in.
Yes.
For the whole big deal.
Yes.
Now, if it sells out before the big deal is over, guess what? It ends.
It's over.
It's over.
Before it's gone. Isn't that what it means?
And Lemon Multi is going to sell out. What was that? I'm sorry, Chris?
Before it's gone. Big
Before
deal,
it's
right?
gone, yeah. I read the email. Before it's gone. One of the few emails I read. This is out of this world. Please don't miss this because you're cleaning up all kinds of messes in your home, outside, inside, in the car, whatever, wherever, whenever. Now, we brought in over 21,000 for the whole big deal.
Right.
Now, if you want this in Lemon Multi, we have fewer than 500 left in Lemon Multi. So maybe with today being the first day of winter, it's a little gloomy.
Yes.
And you need to introduce some color
Bright
into your home.
sunshine, maybe color in your house.
Maybe this is it. Or if you've got a love, as many of us do, for little dogs and cats.
Sure.
I know you have doggies.
I do. I have 3.
You have 3. I think they're all rescues, aren't
They are, all 3, yes.
This is a paw print. So you get one paw print, one gray. We have fewer than 5,000.
Okay.
Now, if you want Cardinal, which is our best seller, we have 4,500 remaining. You get one roll of Cardinal and one of blue. So the coordinating roll or the extra roll is always a color that works back.
So, and let me point this out too, right? Let's say you do have furry friends at home, right? Maybe buy this set and designate it for those jobs, like the dogs coming in, you want to wipe their paws, and maybe designate the lemons for the kitchen and the bathroom. So that way you know you're not cross-contaminating as you're washing them, but this is one of those things, David, I'm telling you, you're going to replace almost every disposable product in your house. Paper towels, chemicals, dusters, mop pads. And listen, don't believe me. Just go read the reviews. People are raving about this because of the form factor and the convenience of being able to keep one roll upstairs, one downstairs, put one in the car if you wanted to.
This is a point that nobody talks about at a cocktail party, but if you have boy dogs, they probably wet on their legs.
I have 2 of them.
Yeah, I grew up with dogs. I know.
We have one boy dog that pees on the other boy dog.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to wipe them clean, and then what do you do with those towels? You put them in the washing machine.
Put them in the washing machine, put them in the dryer.
And they come out pristine, beautiful.
That's correct. Yep.
And they come out smelling good.
Yes, and you get to use them over and over instead of using maybe a paper towel that you're going to throw away.
That you're going to throw away.
Yeah.
Because you need to wipe the legs of the puppies.
That's right.
And the kitties if they are...
If they do the thing.
Doing their thing on each other or on themselves.
It's such a mess. But life is well lived.
Oh,
you
lemon multi is gone.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put it here in the sink. Gone in the lemon multi.
Goodbye.
What we
lemon.
have left is paw prints and cardinals, and since launch, 11,800 ordered since launch, since yesterday.
Since yesterday.
If you want cardinals, I have 4,200. If you want paw prints, 4,700, and it's a horse race to see which one will sell out first. There is no auto delivery on this.
Yes, correct.
So get your sets now. You get 60 total sheets that are washable and reusable.
Now think about this, David, right? Not just for the kitchen or the bathroom, right? Let's just say you have cosmetics or makeup. So I live with 3 women. I have 2 daughters and a wife. Every once in a while, you get some cosmetics on there. Lemon is sold out. Pay no attention. But this is just to show you that, look, you're picking up all of that mess and that nastiness on here. If you want to use water or your favorite cleaner, you can do that. I love this, too, for maybe like the toothpaste spatter or the hard water stains. Again, using your favorite cleaner, you can do that. You're coming here, you're getting rid of that mess. You can even use it on your fixtures so that you don't scratch them. This is one of those things, David, that you don't have to worry about scratching your fixtures. You put these in the washing machine and the dryer instead of using these paper towels or disposable products. That's the whole idea of this kit.
And now over 12,000 ordered. We're very busy. And big stands for before it's gone. I know this because I read the email. And we are very excited about only cardinals and paw prints remaining.
Okay.
And very popular.
Very
We're
quick.
very busy. So please use QVC.com and your mobile apps, your 2 quickest ways to order.
There you go.
Happy holidays to you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Always a pleasure. Miss Rachel, what's coming up?
So something that you might want to use with your microfiber, how about BioCleaner? We love BioCleaner. This is clay from the earth that you use to clean so many different places around your home. Over 1.1 million sets of BioCleaner have been sold here at QVC. It just works so wonderfully well. I use it in my own home. You're saving $11 today and you're getting a set of 2 of the cleaning clays with some towels as well there. Citrus, original, or cedar wood are your scents that remain.
The microwave is singing. It's the holiday season, so whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. All right, now, this is the colander steaming set. So if you've got a stovetop or a microwave, hence the microwave singing to us, we're going to be able to steam your favorite foods. Maybe they're pot stickers, maybe it's vegetables, maybe it's seafood. Chef Jeremy Parker is here.
Hi.
With a great item from Henning Lee that works either in the microwave or the stovetop. And this is made of?
Silicone.
Silicone.
Yes, and of course these pot stickers that are sticky, won't stick like a metal steamer, and you can stack these and steam them, and they work on top of every pot that I'm sure every kitchen at home has, just a standard pot like this. And it turns it's like a 6-inch pot.
It's like a double boiler.
Yeah, and it turns it into a steamer. And so it fits right on top.
Now, if I use it in the microwave, I use this piece for the bottom instead of the pot or pan.
Correct. It comes with this one, so you can use this over the stovetop because it's silicone, it's cook safe, or put some water and your aromatics in there if you like, and then that turns this into a microwave steamer, so it works both ways. And there's a third way.
Chef Jeremy, before you go further, what is an aromatic?
So an aromatic are things you put in water. You asked this earlier. I love this because Dave was asking. It's things that flavor the water, the steam.
You want to show some aromatics?
Oh, let me go.
We have them in the microwave.
In the microwave, we did some. Let me grab my favorite thing that I do in the
I
microwave.
will get. Oh, you got your door? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And so This bottom piece here is where you put your water to steam in the microwave. Now, when I lift
It could be stock, it could be wine, it could be beer.
Yeah.
It could be vegetables, herbs, or in this case, stock and whole peppercorn.
Whole peppercorn. You know what? I didn't even think about beer because beer would be perfect for what's in here. A little bit of sauerkraut on top, and then we have our brats underneath it. Oh. Or Polish sausage in this case, right? But look at that. So you can stack cook this. They're both steamed in the microwave.
It could be hot dogs and sauerkraut.
They're so good. So look, I could take this now and pour this right out of there. Are you a kraut guy or no?
Well, I have a little hack, and I mentioned this in one of my cookbooks. If you want to take the pungency out of sauerkraut, rinse it.
Oh, yeah, you can rinse it out.
Rinse it, and that'll rinse away some of the pungency.
Yeah.
And it won't be so strong, but it's awfully good with kielbasa.
Oh, look at that.
With krauts and any kind of cured meat is lovely.
And again, this is all, of course, is BPA free. It's dishwasher safe. And it's also really good. A third use for this, which I love this idea, is you can use, because there's holes in the bottom, like a strainer, is I can rinse, do things like that. Now, we don't have any running water in this sink. Okay? This is just a sink. So I'm gonna rinse these off, but now maybe you want to chill these and you don't wanna wait for it to rinse. So I can use that bottom ravine, go into the...
And they're not sitting in water.
They're not sitting in water. See, underneath, the water's dripping into that little catch. And then put this in the refrigerator till they're chilled and ready to go.
All right, let me talk about colors, and then we have a special guest joining us.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't know about this. I didn't know about it until just now.
I don't know what's going on.
We have a special guest, a familiar face.
Okay.
To In the Kitchen with David, as well as QVC.
Okay.
All right, now we have colors. Now you get, you can either order this in moss, which is this color. We have blue, or we have gray, and we have Chelsea Phillips Reed as our special guest.
Jared Parker, I felt like you were really excited, like you thought it was going to be like Santa from the North Pole,
Hey,
but
you're
it's
just
me.
as
But I'm
good.
also from the North Pole.
Well, I was
Hello,
on with
my
you
friend.
yesterday.
Hello,
This
friend.
is so nice
You
to
have
see
been on a lot recently.
I actually live here now at QVC. They gave me like a little tent. I have a little sleeping bag.
A little cot.
A little cot. They feed me in like Werther's Originals at the front desk. It's great.
Well, we'll feed you in this show if you're hungry.
Thank goodness I'm here.
Now, you're coming up on 2?
That's right. So the next 3 hours over on QVC2, we're shopping some fashion. First, Lawrence Zarian's beautiful collection, great prices. Then 2 hours of breezies. Every single item is under $50.
Oh!
So
Treat yourself.
treat yourself, get refreshed for the new year.
Self-care.
That's exactly right.
That's what I say.
I say that too. Well, I think you taught me that. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for
Could
letting me
be.
pop by.
I don't know.
Bye,
It
foodie
wouldn't be
fam.
it wouldn't be an original thought. I probably borrowed it from somebody else.
Well, perfect. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
Happy to help. Nice to see you, friends. All right,
Nice little pop in.
I know, right? We have a great steamer set that works on the stovetop or the microwave. That's what we're talking about. And you are showing the stovetop version, and there is some asparagus.
Okay, so let's keep going. So you can stack cook. Underneath this asparagus, we have a couple of pieces of steamed salmon here. And let me tell you that when you steam, it's almost like poaching, is that it comes out so nice and soft. Let me just get under this guy here. Here we go. I could do it. I could do it. Okay, pull these out, and those beautiful pieces. Oh, let me plate this because it's hot.
I bet.
And then on top, remember that one piece, we're just using a regular standard sort of 6-inch pot. We did all that steamed asparagus, which is just so delicious. That with like a hollandaise over the top of it.
I will eat it just the way you cooked it.
Oh,
Chef.
it's so good.
It's outstanding. I love asparagus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big
So do
fan.
I.
Now, it wasn't until I was in college that I realized that asparagus can be crunchy, because growing up we had it out of a can.
Oh.
And I hated it because it
was mushy, huh?
Mushy.
Yeah.
And then I was in college and I said, reading the menu card out loud, oh, that's asparagus.
Right.
Because my only experience with it was out of a can, because Mom worked full time. growing up.
Right.
And she didn't have time to, or the money to go out and buy a lot of fresh, so she'd buy a lot of cans.
Right, right. And again, so even if you want to steam that asparagus, do it fresh, keep it crunchy, keep all those vibrant colors. These were actually just some frozen veggies. And all you're going to do again is just put a little water in there. And I'm running out of space here, but you get the idea. A little water in the bottom. Put this in, load it with veggies, and steam it for a few minutes, and it comes out perfectly.
If you want to put some stock in the bottom of that pan,
yes,
that will only add flavor. You can even add the stock to the vegetables. And if you use a low sodium stock, even better.
Okay.
Now, you can also do it in the microwave.
And let's go back to the microwave. Remember, you can use this, the bottom tray here is for the microwave. If you're cooking with your pot, just use this and put this in a pot.
And it will not melt.
And it will not melt. No, these are made, they're all BPA free, they're made for cooking in. The top is all silicone. But here we have that steamed veggies on top, and underneath, steamed shrimp done in the microwave. Frozen, put these in frozen, steam them for about 3-4 minutes with the sun top.
And they turn nice and
And
pink.
they turn perfect. David, you would never know because the steam is cooking it, not the microwave.
All right, we are very, very busy, and we have 3 colors. We have moss, blue, and gray available. Here's moss. Here's blue, of course, and here's the gray. We are very, very busy, and Miss Rachel has some updates for us. We're going to see you back. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Everything.
Looking forward to it. Miss Rachel, what you got?
Well, 3,700 poppies have been sold. Half of the quantity is gone. I stocked up. I ordered mine as well. This is a one-time only, so you are getting Poppi in 4 of the favorite flavors: orange, strawberry, lemon, grape, and that cherry limeade. For $1.25 a can, that is absolutely a phenomenal price, but there's only about 1 more hour at that one-time only price, so don't miss out. Great to just satisfy everyone in the family. All right, but right now let's check in with David and Kylie for another look at today's special value.
Now, today's special value is from BagPodz. How many of these ordered for the day? 48,000 for the day. That's over half the quantity we brought in for the whole day. And in this show alone, 22,000, just a couple, ordered. Now, this started out as a great idea. It's made by a small business person in Austin, Texas, the same as Greg. Greg is watching today. Hi, Greg. This is very, very necessary. It started out as a good idea and then became a necessity because more, not less, stores are doing it with bags, or they're charging you for cheap bags that are no good. This is why it's important to have your own set, and you get 6 ripstop nylon bags.
Yeah.
You get a storage bag or a bag pod, and you get a carabiner clip. You can clip it to your shopping cart, to your purse, ladies, to your belt loop, whatever. This is Kylie Watts.
Hello,
And
hello.
we're thrilled to have you back for one more look at today's special value.
Yeah.
And boy, has this been popular. Everybody is realizing that they need this.
They do, because most stores nowadays aren't even giving you these. And if they are, they rip and they tear and they leak and they're just not good, right? So then they give you the paper bags, but they don't give them to you. They charge you for them. So they kind of went to these little guys that you would buy for a couple bucks a piece. But you know what? They also tear, they break, they stuff them full, they're too heavy. So
If you even remember them.
Exactly. So BagPodz was created to solve all those problems and give you one way to store and have all of your bags that you need in this one little pod, because this little pod transforms into this shopping cart of groceries that we have right here. You literally open them up with the zipper, you give them to the cashier, or if you're self-checking out, you pull out whatever you need, and then you just zip up the rest of them in here. But you can see full-size item, big paper products, 2-liter gallons of soda, all the fruits and veggies that we want. And because of that ripstop nylon, David, 50-pound capacity on each of these.
If you want to hitch it to your belt loop, you can.
Yeah.
Because I don't carry a handbag anywhere I go. I just don't. And so I'm not casting aspersions. I just am not carrying one. So if I want to bring bags with me to the market, I may clip it to my belt loop.
Yeah, people have done that over the years.
And if you do carry a handbag, clip it to your handbag. If you want to clip it to your cart, you can. If you want to put it in the pocket in your door so you don't forget it, you don't even have to go to the trunk. Just open the car door, it's right there. Now, it is just about 3 o'clock, and people are realizing they want this. Now, when does the price end? End of day.
Yes, today.
8 hours and 59 minutes, and it's already half gone for the day. not just the show, for the whole day.
Yeah.
This is, now if it sells out early, we may be sooner than a day. I mean, it could happen because we're already half gone. And for the day, we've had how many ordered? 48,000, and in this show, 22,000 ordered. Now, we brought in 30 of the mixed, and you get 2 blue, 30,000, I should say. We brought in, and you get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple, and the BagPodz. Now, out of the 30,000 we started the day with, we have 9,500 left in mixed for the rest of the day. It may take Greg, our small business person in Austin, Texas, a while to make a reorder.
10 months for us to get this one back in.
It took 10 months to get this in. Who knows how long the next one will be. Now, this one is all the same color bag. You get 6. Turquoise, 5,000. If you want pink, we have 3,800 for the rest of the day. Could be for months and months. We have purple, 7,800 in the purple. This is blue, 13,000 in the blue, and in red, 8,300 remain. That is all. Now, if you sign up for a Q card and get approved, we instantly take $20 off your price. How do you feel about $6.98?
I think I feel pretty good about that.
I mean, $6.98 is a mighty good price.
Yeah.
If you apply for and get approved for a Q card today, and you make this the first purchase on that Q card.
Well, and here's why people love these so much, David, and why they became customer top rated the first time they were on air, because they're a superior reusable bag. They're the perfect size where they kind of rival that traditional plastic bag you would get at the grocery store, 12 by 12, which is great. They've got the 5-inch gusset on the side, so that gives you that flat side, allowing you to stack things, which is nice. It also gives you that 5-inch gusset on the bottom too, so when you're stacking the things in there, they're gonna go in beautifully. But most importantly, ripstop nylon design for you means incredibly strong. You cannot tear these bags.
Let's show, and you can see the lines here when I show the back of the bag. This is, each one of those lines are like little grids.
Yeah, it's like an army of nylon threads that hold these bags together. Plus they reinforce the handles, which we love. You can see they're wider as well, so when they're in your hand, they're not cutting into you the way plastic bags do, or those smaller little handles that you have. But that gives them that strength and durability. So 16 pounds we have in here with these 2 gallons of water, but this could be the laundry detergent, the 2-liter bottles of soda, the cans, the milk. You can see one hand, I can pick this up. And here's what we love too. If the back of the car looks like this image that we have coming up right here, wouldn't it be so much nicer to have this in the side little door,
You ever
in
had
the
a
glove
piece
compartment?
of fish that you buy at the supermarket go under the spare tire?
Oh, yeah.
And you wonder where that smell is coming from? Maybe 4 or 5 days after the fact? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
This is, or you make that right turn onto Elm Street and everything goes flying. This is going to be so very important for everybody. And more stores, not less, are doing them with bags, or they're charging you for the privilege. And many times, even if you go to the express lane at my grocery store, a bag dude, I don't know his name.
That's his official name.
That's his official
That
title.
is his official
He's
name.
the bag dude. He stands there holding bags. He says, "How many bags do you need, David?" I'm like, 2?
Please.
Please? And he hands me 2 bags. He says, "Let me know if you need more." And he's marvelously nice. And very, very important, because this is every single day. And we tend to overpack bags so we don't get charged for another bag, right?
Yes, we do. Or we combine things like chemicals and food and things like that.
And then it rips open and it goes everywhere.
Everywhere. And you can see how nice this is. You pull out what you need, you put them back in that pod. That's where they live. They don't take up a lot of space. You machine wash them in cold, lay them flat to dry, but when you get them out of the spin cycle, they're virtually dry. People have used these for lunch bags and gym bags and travel bags and farmers market bags and, you know, going to the pet stores and the wine stores. And you can fit so much inside of these, but it's so nice to have one little space instead of having all of these bags that you're carrying with you constantly.
How many bags did you need?
Yeah, you're like, let me see.
Maybe 1, just
Ooh, it's your
one.
purple.
Pull it out like a box of tissues.
Yeah.
And this is 1 bag. Look at this. This holds 50 pounds. It doesn't look like it can hold 50 pounds, but it can.
It can, absolutely.
And you fill this up with laundry soap, with jugs of milk, Maybe OJ is on sale. Buy one, get one free. It's BOGO. It's time.
Yeah.
And if you go to checkout and you ask for a second bag and you want a double bag, they're going to charge you for both those bags.
They do, and honestly, they're not good. Nowadays, it's just paper bags that they're giving you, right? The plastic bags don't even exist. And what's nice about this, when you get your cart at the grocery store, you can do a couple of things, right? You can clip it just to the side of the cart itself, and then there it lives. Maybe you want to keep it on your purse, or you want to clip your purse in there as well. Or if you're just going out and about, you can have that with you. But here's what's nice. So it's not just one or two things. So each one of these bags has a ton of stuff. We've got our cereal, our chips, our pretzel chips in here. We've got our paper products, our tissue toilet and the paper plates, and we've got, you know, the big cereals and the waters and the 2-liter gallons of soda with the olive oil. And you, to your point, you can get multiples because they're really comfortable in your hand, or they do fit up in the top, which is really nice as well. A lot of bags don't do that too.
Now, if you live in an apartment complex, or you have assigned parking in a condo complex, maybe your parking spot that is assigned is not near your unit.
Yeah.
And you need to carry multiple things at the same time. You can put up to maybe 3 bags in one hand. And then you're going to have 6 total bags with you as you make your way to your unit. This works out really nicely. And because of that flat bottom, if you need to put 1 bag up top in the grocery cart, because I typically keep my phone, my wallet, and my keys right here. Maybe for someone else, it's their handbag. Maybe they've got it right here and they've got room for another bag, because if I try to put it in the cart, I'm gonna jam it in or I'm gonna have to put it on top.
Right, and they're so nice because if anything spills or you have takeout, or again, you wanna use it as your lunch bag, or maybe it's for your dirty clothes when you're traveling. You take out what you need, right? Just give them a nice little shake out. You'll see they'll open up to that big 12 by 12 size. Ton of capacity in here, but I know we are getting limited on some colors and already lost one too, so
yeah, we
awesome.
lost the gray earlier, and the gray is gone. Once a color sells out, hello, we wave a sad, tearful goodbye. It's out of here. And so if you are looking to pick this up, we brought in 30,000 of the mixed variety. And I have 9,000 left. You get 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple. So for a total of 6 bags and the BagPodz. 9,600 have been ordered in this show.
Of the mix.
Of just the mix.
Wow.
And we have 9,000 left for the whole day. Could be for months. Because remember, this is made by a small business person in Austin, Texas. His name is Greg.
Yeah.
And Greg works full tilt to get all this done. Now, we have all of the same color. We have turquoise, fewer than 5,000. If you want pink, I have 3,700. Purple is second most popular. Wow.
It's a beautiful purple.
This color saturation. Beside that is the blue, and then the red. We've now taken orders for 49,000. We're scaring the heck out of 50,000 ordered for
That's
the day.
unbelievable.
For this show, 23,000 have been ordered. Sets of 6.
That's right.
So not just 23,000 bags, 23,000 sets of 6.
And when we talk about the space savings too, David, I know we all probably have that drawer, that cabinet where you're like, you've got the plastic bags that rip and tear. The stores kind of went to these guys, again, rip and tear. And then maybe you have some other kind of reusable bags that you gotten from other stores, but can you machine wash these? Probably not. If something spills, can you clean them? Probably not. But instead of having this mess of bags, look at how nice this organizes. Whether it's in your home, in your car, you could fit multiple sets of these in certain areas instead of having this big, unorganized mess.
A lot of people are saying, well, how much will each bag hold? And the answer is?
50 pounds.
50
50.
pounds, 50 per bag, and you get 6 of them.
Yeah.
And if you want to wash these, you can, because maybe you're picking up takeout. And takeout sometimes can be a little messy.
Spills, yeah.
Yeah. Those containers, because I pick up takeout, sometimes they leak. And then you wonder why the bag turns all weird colors. Yeah, because your takeout is leaking. This is important because you can wash these. Machine wash cold and lay flat to dry.
Lay them flat to dry too. And again, when you look at them up close, when you see them in person for the first time, again, this is your whole set that's inside of the pod. I mean, you have so many bags in here, which is great. So all of these go in here, but this is that ripstop nylon design. So if you've used bags like this, you can see like they're stitched at the handles, right? So these are multiple pieces. That's why when you grab them, sometimes it'll rip off of here or rip at the sides. These are all reinforced. So there's a lot of thought that went into these you said, small business owner. He's out of Austin, Texas. He worked a very long time to perfect this. There's multiple patents on these because of how they're made. So they are 12 by 12, 5-inch gusset, 5-inch gusset on the bottom, so they sit flat for you too. When you look at the handles, I mean, you can attest to this too, they feel nice in your hand. They don't cut in, even when they're heavy.
They don't turn your skin or your hands blue. You ever had bags do that to you because you're carrying too many and they're digging into your hands? This is wide and generous and ripstop.
Yeah.
This is going to be something that, you see all those little lines in there? There are lots of nylon threads holding this bag together. Many, many nylon threads, making this very strong, very durable, and able to hold, and we're tested up to 50 pounds.
Yeah, and that's what people love about these. So if you are putting those big things inside of here, you don't have to worry about that, because there's nothing worse than trying to juggle all of those bags only to have them rip and tear. And people love these for so many different reasons. They really make life easier. Now, I will say when you get them home, the only thing you're gonna wish for is that you had more than one set. So it's nice that we still have a lot of those colors.
So go ahead and order more than one set if you need it. Are you ready for a big number?
Yes.
We have now sold 50,000 for the day.
Congratulations to everybody.
50,000. And in the show, 24,000 have been ordered for the day. Well over half gone for the day, and we have colors, and that carabiner clip is included so you can hook it either to your belt loop, to your purse, to your shopping cart, wherever.
Yeah, it just makes shopping so much nicer. You get to the store, you hook it on there. If you're doing self-checkout, you'll see they fit perfectly because they were designed almost to be around that size of those kind of plastic bags, but much more strong and durable. So you can put the multiple gallons of things inside of there, grab whatever you need out of it, put them all inside of your cart, and look, you're not having all those bags rolling around.
The grocery store people are smart. They understand that we're not buying large items at the store anymore, so they're putting them on sale to try to get, where's this camera? We're trying to get more people to shop in stores and buy more stuff, even the heavy stuff. Now, I'm guilty, and I know a lot of people are, of having things delivered that are too heavy to carry. Why not get them when they're on sale? BOGO, buy one, get one free. It could be orange juice, it could be soda pop, it could be Poppi. It could be cans that you're buying. Hopefully you're buying your Poppi here because it's cheaper. But it could also be milk, OJ, juice, whatever. It could be laundry soap, laundry detergent that is liquid, that is heavy. It could be kitty litter, right, Stace? Kitty litter, yeah. Sometimes your market has a BOGO, right? Buy one, get one free? Yeah, because they want you to buy the heavy stuff at the store and not have it delivered. This is why it's an ongoing war. You need to play smarter, not harder, and not spend extra money if you don't have to. Now, we brought in 30,000 mixed for the day. I have 8,500 left in mixed. Well over half gone for the day. In this show alone, we've already taken orders in the mixed. 10,000. We have taken more orders than we have quantity left in the mixed.
Yeah.
In this show, we've taken more orders.
That's a great set because maybe you want to put, the red is for your meats, the purple's for, the fruits and veggies. Maybe you're using the blue for your lunch bags, but that's why it's nice to pick up multiple sets of just the solids in 6
Or
too.
chemicals. I will have so many checkers of the market say, do you want me to mix your chemicals and your food together?
Yeah.
What do you think? No.
Right, no.
No.
But sometimes you only have the 2 bags and you're
she's like,
go ahead.
Or he's like, he or she is like, well, do you want to buy another bag? Because I don't have any bags.
Yeah.
I do now because of BagPodz. You have 6 bags, and if you buy more than one set, you have double that many. 3,000 people are ordering more than one set. How many are they ordering? Don't know. But we know that more than 3,000 are ordering more than one set of 6. Now we have mixed up top. Now down below, this is all the same color. So this is turquoise, 6 bags of turquoise. If you want 6 pink, I have 3,600 remaining for the whole day. This is purple, blue, and red. Now let's see what customers had to say. Jean says these bags have saved me 1,000 times. Convenient and sturdy. Love the case to keep them all together. That's Jean B. Annie, who is also the QVC queen, says, great idea. Compact, convenient, clips to your purse or shopping cart, easy to clean, love them. And Amanda from Pennsylvania says they're so easy to use and compact. The BagPodz is small. I keep it in the door of my car. No more getting bags from the trunk. I love them. Now, these are shopping bags.
I know.
And customers are saying they love them.
Because we're using them every single day in one way, shape, or form. And you know, I've been so lucky enough to be presenting items here on QVC for almost 2 decades now. It's one of my favorite items I've ever presented because I literally use them every single day. The cashiers always ask, where are they from? People see them, they're like, oh my gosh, that's genius. But to the reviewer's point, clip them to your purse, clip them to the shopping cart. This little pod right here transforms to all of the bags that you see here in our grocery cart.
Clip it to your belt loop.
Clip it to yourself, yeah.
Yeah, clip it to yourself. Maybe put it on the dog leash because I know you have puppies at home.
Yes, I do. We just
Yes.
rescued another one on Friday.
Did you?
Yeah, we have a new puppy.
How many now?
3.
3
Yes.
total.
Yeah, 3 total.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of dog food and dog cans at the pet store.
And poopy
toys.
bags.
And poopy bags.
Nobody talks about it at cocktail parties, but poopy bags. I had someone say
Yeah.
to me recently, should I get a puppy for Christmas? I said, be ready for a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with dogs. I know. And you have to go out when it's cold or the weather's not nice. And if you want to go away, you have to have a dog sitter or kennel them. One or the other.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So if you're thinking about a dog for the holidays, think long and hard. Make sure you and your family are ready for the responsibility.
That's right.
This is so very, I'm sorry, public service announcement over. This is $26.98, and we're talking about today's special value pricing. Now, this deal goes the way of the wind at the end of the day.
That's right.
Now, we're going to put a clock up in a moment that will tell you how much time is left on this deal. Now, that clock means nothing if it sells out early. If it sells out early, guess what? It's over. So this is important for everyone to realize that what we've had on in the past from BagPodz is already customer top rated.
Yeah, they love them. And we haven't seen them since February. It took our small inventor 10 months to bring them back in.
And there's the clock. This price ends in 8 hours and 41 minutes and change.
Not a long time. You'll blink
Not
and
a
that'll
long
be
time.
over.
And if it sells out before then, guess what? We take it off the set and it's no longer available. Now, let's go, speaking of colors, let's go through them.
Okay.
Because we started our day with 30,000 mixed. And in the mixed variety, you get 2 of this blue. We're going to show you in a moment. Here's 2 blue, 2 red, 2 purple, plus the BagPodz. We're down to fewer than 8,000 out of the 30,000 we started the day with. Oh my, in the mixed alone. Now, these are all 6 of one color. This is turquoise. If you want 6 pink, 3,600 left.
I love the pink. That's my favorite.
Purple is my favorite.
I know, that's such a good color. My Dan, his favorite color is purple.
Purple. Beside that is blue, and then our foodie red. This is $26.98, and people are wondering, how do they start the new year smarter? This is how. BagPodz is how. Because at minimum, every week, some of you go grocery shopping, and I know I do, most every day. I just make a point to stop by the market.
Yeah.
Pick up something I need.
To the market or the convenience store or the pet store. Maybe you're getting that wine after work. With our wine and spirit stores around here, they don't have bags anymore. But how much nicer is it to have that in the car, in the little side of the door, thrown in your trunk? The fact that you can machine wash them too, so you don't have to baby them, you don't have to worry about them. They clip to you, they clip to the cart, they clip to your purse, and then you're able to fill that cart of groceries worth of bags inside of here. You take out what you need, like a little box of tissues. If it's just one, that's all you grab out of there. They fit perfectly in that checkout counter, so if you are doing your own kind of bagging, no worries. They're going to stand up great because of that design with the gusset on the bottom and the side, and they hold 50 pounds, but not just for our groceries. Maybe it's your gym bag. Maybe it's when you're traveling, you're going on vacation, you want somewhere to throw your shoes or your dirty clothes. You can put all that inside of here.
Wet bathing suits?
Yeah, the beach bag.
Maybe it's off-season clothes that you want to store away.
Yeah.
And you don't want to just put them willy-nilly in a closet.
Right.
This is a great way to organize things. And if you are traveling, maybe off-season or somewhere warm, could be important
Yeah.
to have your shorts with you in a separate bag. Just saying. This is $26.98, and no lie, it started out as a good idea.
It did.
And now it becomes a necessity that's also a good
I
idea.
think it's like 20 states now that have single-use bags are no longer available.
I mean, I know in my township here in Pennsylvania, no more bags.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you to bring your own bags or they'll charge you for the privilege. Now, the bags they sell you are not a great quality.
No, they aren't.
And they rip and tear. And many times we overstuff them because we don't want to be charged for another bag. Or we put things together that would never go together. And then they rip and tear and they go all over the parking lot. So, 51,000 ordered for the day in this show. 26,000 have been ordered. And we are very, very busy. If you are looking to pick up BagPodz, now will be the time. Kylie will be back with BioCleaner. But Miss Rachel's going to remind us about some things that are yet to... Oh, I think she's got next item. Oh, she's got donuts.
Oh.
Donuts.
Let's talk hot, warm, delicious donuts that you can make in 2 to 3 minutes in your air fryer, in your oven. This is Pudgy Boy, which is just the cutest name ever. Mini donuts that are hot and fresh, and we have a special delivery.
I was gonna say, look at now we've got them in spades.
Amazing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And we have...
We're gonna hear, like, why don't you dump those right on there?
Great. Yep. Dump them right on there. Look at that. They smell amazing.
And
hot, fresh.
maybe I'll just have this one.
Just have a little one.
Just one.
Tell us
Just
how
one.
it tastes.
All right, now
Because-
these come already
All
for us
ready to
eat?
go.
Or are
They're
they
all
frozen?
ready to
Like
bake.
this.
Oh, they're baked.
All ready to bake.
Yes.
So you don't have to do anything. You're going to pop them in an air fryer or your toaster oven, and in 2 to 6 minutes, you're going to have fluffy, tender,
From frozen?
warm donuts.
From
Well,
frozen
what's
or from
crazy?
fresh?
Yeah. You're going to get 2 bags. They're going to be shipped ambient.
Oh.
What you could do is keep them in your pantry for about 20 days, or pop them in your freezer. They'll be good for a year.
Amazing.
Yes.
All right, I have loads of donuts for you. You all
A lot
take
of
it away.
donuts here. I love it.
Yes, here, I'm
okay,
gonna put
so
these in here
we
because
are
I'm using
talking
mine.
2 different flavors that you can choose from, or you can go with a combo. So you are going to get 48 of the old-fashioned ready-to-bake donuts. You can go all original cinnamon, but we only have 950 to go around. That is this side. You will get the cinnamon sugar packet, and you will get 2 bags with 24 donuts each. Or you can go powdered sugar, and you again will get that powdered sugar in a little packet. But we only, oh my gosh, we only have 140.
Is that it?
Then we have combo, and in that case, that's what you're seeing right down here, all 48, half in the powdered sugar, half in that cinnamon sugar. That is going to be your best bet to go for the combo. Stacey, these are delicious.
They are,
and
aren't
super
they?
easy, just minutes. I know we have so
Super
many
easy. I'm gonna
donuts, we
take
don't
these.
even
All
have
right,
space
let's talk
for all
about
of them.
this. Pudgy boys, okay? Really fashioned mini donuts that are warm, tender, and fluffy, just like you would get at a carnival or a fair, like the best of like those nostalgic foods. Or if you were like me growing up, my dad, God bless him, he was wonderful. On Sunday mornings before church, he would go out to our local donut shop and he would bring home like a dozen warm, delicious donuts and
Oh,
spoil
isn't that
us. I think it was more like bribe us so we go to church without complaining. But those are the memories that I have, and I unfortunately never did for my boys. They had to go to church without donuts.
Well, now you can,
But
because
now,
this could be easy.
Look, it's so easy in the 2 flavors, the cinnamon sugar, which is what you see here. Again, this is a traditional old-fashioned cake style donut, soft, tender, and then what you'll do is you'll get a packet of the cinnamon sugar and you will sprinkle that on top. So if you follow me along here, I'll go ahead and do that for you. So I just took these out of the air fryer. Again, we were talking about
air fryer.
Oven or air fryer. So these were in, I put them in for 3 minutes. I like a little golden brownness to my donuts. And then I just take the packet of sugar, the cinnamon sugar, which gives you that warm kind of sweet spice, and you just sprinkle that on top, and I'd go ahead and I would mix these around.
Yes.
So then it just gets completely
sticks all
coated,
over.
right? So then this becomes looking like this.
The combo is really popular right now. It on the East Coast right now is about $3.24, right? So it's just around the time when the afternoon hits and you just need a little something to go with your afternoon cup of tea, your afternoon cup of coffee.
Or morning cup of coffee.
Or morning.
Like, what a great way to
This
start a
is morning,
day.
evening, morning dessert, and I love that they are the perfect little size. They are so easy. That cakey, delicious donut. I gotta get in here. This is the cinnamon sugar.
That's cinnamon
Oh,
sugar.
they're so
and you
nice
have some
and
milk. I don't
warm.
know if you dunk in milk or you just want to eat it as is, but I heard
yes,
you were a milk
please.
girl.
I love
So
milk.
we wanted to give you some.
Thank you.
And this is like when the craving hits, you can do this so easily. So, and then you
is
get the
that
packet
great?
of the powdered sugar. So again, here we have, these are what the donuts look like coming out of your oven. Oven usually takes about like 4 to 6 minutes. In your air fryer, 2 to 3, depending if you're taking them out. And you can bake straight from frozen. If you keep these in your freezer, you can certainly do them thawed.
Wow, is this good?
And again, if you know you're gonna get through these right away, you can just keep them in your pantry.
Why not? That's so easy. So here's how they're going to come. We're going to give you an update because these are going quickly. If you would like all original cinnamon, we have 900 available. If you would like all powdered sugar, only 130. But the most popular has been the combo where you get 24 and 24, and we only have 2,400. This is how they will come to you. You can pop them into your freezer. You can leave them on your countertop. You can put them in your fridge. All the instructions right on the back for you, minutes. Ready to go, and you are having that delicious, nostalgic, warm donut.
I know.
And you don't have to fry them either. That's the good
Yeah,
part.
you don't
a
have
lot
to-
of times, if you were having to do your own donuts, you got to get the oil, you got to dip them, you got to fry them.
And it's a big mess, right, to
Yeah.
clean up. And it's not the easiest thing, too, because you don't want an oily, greasy
Right.
donut. This is the perfect, again, that old-fashioned cake, tender yet fluffy. This is like a fresh fallen snow of sweetness on top, not overly sweet too,
Right.
because
And then
sometimes
you
I
have the
worry,
powdered sugar.
yeah, sometimes I worry like, oh, I'm gonna get it home, it's just gonna smack me in the face, it's gonna be too
Right.
sugary. This again is so perfect, it's balanced again with that wonderful doughiness. What do you think?
It's so delicious. You taste the cinnamon sugar or the powdered sugar, but you also just taste the delicious donut dough
Of
that
itself,
Pudgy
yeah.
Boy has created. That is a buttery, delicious, cakey donut. It really, you can't go wrong. These are not your drive-through donuts. These
No.
are bakery fresh donuts.
I mean, and warm. Isn't that the whole thing? Like, I remember I moved to Scranton years ago to work in their, at the news station there, and they had one of those donut shops where they bake them and always serve them warm, you know, through the
Yes.
drive-thru. And I had never seen one of those. And I was just floored the difference that a fresh, warm donut has compared to one that maybe is sitting at the bakery and you're just eating room temperature. I mean, it's comforting. It just makes you feel good. And these at the mini size, you don't have to overdo it. Again, these are the 2 packages. They're resealable, by the way. So when
Great.
you open this, you can just take a few. And maybe you're gonna do 4, seal it back up, pop it back in the pantry. I think it's best, really honestly, to put them in the fridge.
Oh, great.
You
Okay,
know,
so leave
that
them in the
way,
fridge.
yeah, that way you don't have to worry about, am I gonna get through it enough? But also you don't have to worry about if it's from the freezer, you're trying to bake something frozen.
Got it. And Stacey, about how long in the fridge versus how long in the freezer?
In the fridge, you're gonna get probably, you'll get a couple months, maybe
Okay,
3 months.
perfect.
So 20 days in the pantry, 3 months in the refrigerator, a year in the freezer. But let's
Amazing.
face it, there's no way that you're gonna forget about these in the freezer to keep them around a year long.
Great little after-school snacks, great mornings, and you can just take out. These are resealable bags, so you can take out 2 or 3, pop them into your countertop oven, your air fryer, and have that great warm bakery fresh donut, that nostalgic great. It is like the donuts you get at the fair that are just so absolutely delicious. Cinnamon sugar or the powdered sugar, and you can also, you could ice them. You could add some great sprinkles, make them holiday donuts.
Yeah, you don't have to use.
Great ideas
Yeah, you
down
don't
here.
have to do the toppings that we have, Rachel. I love thinking about just taking like a chocolate sauce or chocolate frosting that you can pick up at the store and put this over top, and then a vanilla frosting as well. And you're going to see that in a minute. Of course, again, there's no better marriage, and I know you don't drink coffee because of the caffeine, but there's really no better marriage than coffee and donuts. I mean, there's a reason why, like, it's the joke, it's like where, you know, you see it in movies, and I guess, you know, the referrals to police officers, they're smart. They know. Coffee and donuts is so good. So, and again, you get mini, so you can just have a sweet taste. You can still have your egg sandwich for breakfast, and then maybe 1 or 2 mini donuts, you know, to satisfy the sweet tooth. Easy peasy, warm, fresh, fluffy. These are delicious. Read the reviews. They're great.
great.
They really are great. It's the first time that it has ever been presented in the kitchen with David. They sold out back in the November debut.
And it's the only place.
And now it's back in stock.
Yeah, and we're the only place you can get them in the entire United States.
Amazing.
Here in you'd have to go to Canada.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so make sure that you bring these home, either all powdered sugar, all cinnamon sugar, or go with that combo option. Thank you so much, Stacey.
Thank you, Rachel.
Reminder, we have sold over 3,900 of our Poppi 24 12-ounce cans. We have how many left, Sean? 3,500 left, and you have 30 minutes at the one-time only price. For under $30, you get 24 cans of Poppi. It works out to $1.25 a can. You're getting strawberry lemon, orange, grape, and cherry limeade, so these are all really great favorites. For $29.98, now is the time. And a reminder about a big deal from Campanelli, extremely popular. In just 2 days, 14,600 sets have been picked up. If you would like your 30-piece printed and solid microfiber in the blue and the cardinal, only 2,700 remain. Are you getting 60 towels? Thank you, Sean. So you're getting 30 and 30, so 60 towels total. Or if you want the cardinals, 2,700. If you want paw prints, 3,700. And then that is it. Just those two remain, $29.98 for 60 microfiber towels. Let's check in with David. Something new today.
All right, we have something brand new today, and this is a sensor trash can from our own brand called Sella. Jennifer Kovich is here. Nice to see you, friend.
Good to see you.
And this does not come with bags, but will fit a 13-gallon tall kitchen bag.
Yes, it will. Absolutely. 13-gallon, even up to 15-gallon. And what I love, David, is there are so many wonderful things about this. And let's talk about a trash can, right? It houses all the stinkiest things in our home, and sometimes it's just as simple as junk mail. This is going to do that for you, but it's going to make your life so much simpler, and it's going to look a lot better. It's fingerproof resistant. It holds that 13 or 18-gallon size trash bag. It is touch-free operation, and even if I wanted to, because it is going to close here in 5 seconds, but if I wanted to keep it open, I'm going to keep my hand over there for another 5 seconds, and then it's going to illuminate green. Now, this is stay open mode. It will stay open until
I'm scraping dishes.
That's right. So if you're scraping dishes, tossing those leftovers, cleaning out your refrigerator at the end of the holiday season because you just have too many potatoes left, you can go ahead and leave that open. How do I reactivate it? 1, 2, 3. It's going to start flashing green, and in 5 seconds, it's going to close. This is the simplest, most unique, and incredible trash can I have ever seen.
Now, we don't plug this in unless we're charging.
That's right. So you don't have to worry.
So it's rechargeable.
It's rechargeable.
Oh,
I
love it.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to walk you through the back side here. We do give you this charging port right there, so it makes it nice and easy. We also give you the cord, and I'll show you that in a moment. Here's your on-off switch. If you're going to go out of town and you just want to preserve the life of the battery for whatever reason, you can go ahead and switch that on or switch it off. I'm going to turn it off because on the underside, right here, we actually have your power cord storage. You can keep that right there so you never have to worry about where it is. It's a 3-foot extension. So then that way, you can go ahead and take it right to your outlet and charge it. What I love too, David, is as I set this over here, we give you that inner bucket liner. So you can now add your trash bag. What I love about it, you'll notice the other 3 already have their trash bag. You never actually see it. So when it comes time for adding the trash, the bag, I like to fold over the edges. If it's not one of those drawstring bags and it's just the handle type, I like to fold those over and then pop it right back into that bucket. Look at how easy that is. This is the most incredibly unique trash can I have ever seen. I'm gonna pop that right back on and show you how easy that is. Now it's letting me know that it's turned back on and it's ready to use again.
You know what I like about that interior liner coming out? Easy to clean.
Yes.
But if I want to make it less smelly, there is a button for that too.
There is a button for that. Thank you so much. So this has an ozone deodorizer. Let me share with you for a moment what that is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep this open for just a minute, counting that up to 5 so it illuminates green. Now it's in the stay open mode. You're going to notice there's a button right here, David. Now, when it comes to your stinky food, think about your garlic, your onions. We were talking about raw chicken, things like that. Taco night,
wrappers.
Wrappers, exactly. Things that get really extra stinky. Every time that your trash can opens, it allows more oxygen inside. Now, without geeking out too much, because we all know that I can and I will, then what I love is that those smelly molecules actually get killed not by keeping this closed and suffocating it, but by pressing this one button, and now it's going to close, and then what happens? In a light, actually. There we go. Go ahead and close that. So now a UV light is killing all of the stinky molecules inside.
How long does the odor?
The ozone
deodorizer. How long does it work?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Leave this closed for 20 minutes, and it is literally trapping in and not just masking, literally killing all of the smells inside in 20 minutes. So then that means that if you are someone who's living alone, and maybe you only fill up this much trash for the week, but you keep having to throw it out because it gets extra stinky, we're going to give you that extended life because we're going to give you that longer
And then your
use.
garage starts to smell because that's where you're putting the trash bags.
Exactly.
And that's no good for anybody.
That's right.
This is why, and if you put, and on trash day, when you roll those cans out to the curb, that's when the dogs come around.
That's right.
And they turn over even large bins. Now, this is able to be charged as well as turned on in the back?
Yeah, so for a full charge, it's 3.5 hours. What I love, David, is again, we give you that power cable. It's stored right inside the lid, so you never have to worry about where that is. You're not going to lose it. But 3.5 hours for a full charge, and then it lasts 2 months. I don't want you to think that, okay, wow, do I have to keep charging this over and over and over? No, you do not. 2 months, it's going to last, depending on how many times you use that deodorizer. Now, if you're using the deodorizer every single day, then you're probably going to cut that time down in half because it's working a lot, really hard for that full 20 minutes just by adding that UV light. Again, all we recommend is you keep it closed for 20 minutes. So even if it's something that you want to do at the end of the day, go ahead and do it at the end of the day.
Do it right before you go to bed.
Yes.
And then it will just turn itself off, and then it's ready to go when you wake up and you're ready to open the can and start all over again. Now, only in the stainless steel color, we have about 1,500 of these to go around, and many of you are looking to start 2026 smarter, not harder.
Right. That's
This is going to make a big, big difference. And if you're throwing away things that are kind of raw and smelly, there's a way to eliminate that odor.
That's right. So those onions, that celery, all that stinky stuff that I just put down in there, your Brussels sprouts, David, oh my gosh, the worst. I know you don't like Brussels sprouts.
Not my favorite.
Maybe not just for the smell, but also for the taste. But what I love is that we press that UV function. It goes to work. We go ahead and close it. And as long as it stays closed for that 20 minutes, it is literally not just masking it. That UV light goes to work and it kills all those smelly molecules. That's how odor creates. You get the onion, the odor connects to the oxygen, and then it spreads. The only way to kill it, truly kill it, is by UV light or filters, carbon filters, things like that. We didn't want you to have to worry about changing filters or buying anything extra. We wanted life to be simple. That's where Sella comes in. That's what we're all about.
Now, a lot of you are looking at this and you're saying, can I use my regular trash bags that I buy at the grocery store? Yes.
Yes, you can.
Now, does it come with bags? No, it does not. But you'll pick those up at the market when you're doing your regular shopping.
That's right. Or you already have them. We know that we have different things, right? Like I love the drawstring bag. I like the extra stretchy ones. I like the ones that smell like that amazing fragrance. I can use my favorite trash bag with this trash can. And I love, too, that it's that easy. Within 10 inches, this is going to open. It starts to flash blue. That is telling me it's counting down. 5 seconds, it's going to close. And then if I want to leave it open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it illuminates green. It is now in the stay open mode. I love this trash. I didn't think I could love a trash can.
I know. You'll find yourself saying some amazing things. We want to wish you and your family a very happy holiday season.
Thank you. Likewise.
I know it's coming up very soon, and I'll be boarding a plane tomorrow for North Carolina to see my mom and family for the holidays. Looking forward to that. In the meantime, our Rachel is standing by with Chef Jeremy Parker to talk about another item.
Easier prep, easier storage, and bowls that you may look at them and think, oh yeah, those are pretty cool. Once you get them home, according to the reviews and our wonderful Chef Jeremy Parker, you will use them for everything. These are silicone nestable bowls from Avo Bagel, so they look beautiful. They almost look like that gorgeous glass that you'll get with sort of those beautiful pockets of extra color. But if you drop them, nothing will happen. You can put them in your microwave. They are dishwasher safe. They are flexible for pouring. You really can't go wrong. And it's a set of 3 for $19.99. It's a clearance price for all 3 of them. Really fantastic. One of our most affordable items in the show. Let me take you through the colors. And then Chef Jeremy is going to tell us all that they do because they are fantastic and really great and smart. This is teal, purple, and then if you want this gorgeous whitish, it is called cream. And they just, look how beautiful they are, Chef Jeremy. They're just great, but they really have high function.
And, you know, so let's compare. So there's a 2-cup, a 3-cup, and a 4-cup bowl. And, you know, it's hard sometimes on television to really show you how the quality, how good they are. It's one of those things when you get home, it's the only thing I use to microwave things in, really. If I'm warming up cheese dip or if I'm heating up some chili, this is the bowl that I use. It's made of pure silicone, so the difference you have here is glass. Now, believe it or not, silicone and glass are more closely related. Silicone comes from sand, kind of like glass. And so, remember, and they just add these oxygen and carbon to make it flexible like this. So even though it kind of is flexible like rubber, it is closer to glass. But if you've ever pulled out a glass dish or ceramic from the microwave, it is so piping hot you can burn yourself. Where this doesn't heat up, the food will get hot, but you can pull it up. Now, the other thing is if I accidentally went, uh-oh, okay. There you go.
Nothing happened. They are totally good.
It doesn't break. Here, let me pick this guy up.
Should I try now with mine? No, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
do
So
that.
again, so this is why they're so good for serving bowls.
Yes.
And if you're heating things up.
Well, and let me also tell you, this, the heaviness, the weight of this compared to these, so if you are someone who doesn't love having a heavy glass bowl in your kitchen, this becomes just as beautiful to use, but you're not dealing with that heavy weight that you get from glass. These are wonderful.
Yeah, and okay, and because they're silicone, of course, this is coming out of the oven.
Oh, great.
These are when they're at 350. We're heating things up, so they're oven safe, they're microwave safe. I'm heating up tortilla chip. Okay, that's kind of warm. This has been in the oven there.
Right.
Chefy hands. Let me go like this. Let me just set down this tray right here.
Okay,
Actually, you know
perfect.
what? They cool off pretty quick.
Yeah,
Okay, so
because you're getting that silicone.
Because
so,
the silicone's
yeah, you probably, if you're right out of the oven like this one.
This
you know.
one's still pretty warm, but see, again, it cools off pretty quick. Okay, and it just cooled off there, but the dip inside is nice and hot. So that's, use these for serving dishes. They're lovely like that. And
yeah, and you're gonna get that nice warm cheesiness like that.
Look at that, yeah. You might want to mix that up. It's got a little bit of that big crust on top. But awesome for that. And even if you're just using them for like mixing, you know, they're gonna grip. So here's my eggs and my milk.
And a lot of the reviews, this by the way has all 5-star reviews right now, and many people, they mention exactly what you just showed, that they are bendable and flexible, so you can pour from these.
Yeah.
You can also mix in them. You're gonna really use these for everything around your home. You're using the largest, which is that 4-cup right now.
Yeah, this is the 4-cup here, and I love that because, yeah, if you're mixing and you want to pour things out of this, maybe you want to pour something back into another container to store it or whatnot, is that you can flex them. You can make a spout. I could take this batter right here, and of course, you know, right here, and make my own little pancakes. See, I can kind of just,
look at that.
Just pour this like that. You can bend it. I love that. You could do salad dressing and pour it into a, I could have mixed that up a little bit better.
That's all right. We get the idea. Think
Yeah.
about muffin tins, right? Pouring them right into your muffin tins. There's really no end. The teal is the most limited option. We do also have purple and the clear, which we're calling cream. So it has a little bit of a beautiful kind of cream nature to it.
Sure.
Ooh, this is nice.
Well, I love
Chili.
this. Okay, so for chili, it's chili season right now. If you've ever had plastic or other things like that and you've used the microwave, you might get pitting around the outside. They might stain that color. Where here, you're not, because it's silicone again, it's not going to stain. We actually baked some cornbread inside this one, and you still get that nice browning.
Ooh, look at that.
Let me show you something fun here. Okay, I can take this guy, kind of like cut out a little.
Oh my goodness,
Can
like
you
a cornbread bowl.
Can you see what I'm getting at right here? Okay, put this
Yes,
over here.
please.
And then I'm gonna take some of this chili and fill it up in here.
Oh my goodness. So one bowl was used for prepping the chili,
Yep.
reheating it if you need to. The other bowl was made to bake the cornbread bowl.
Yeah.
Look how
and then
beautiful.
And then I've just got some cheese in the 2-cupper here just to complete it all.
Great.
And so I love this. So this is gonna be one of those sets of bowls that when you see it, you don't really think much about it, but everyone I know that has this is like, dude, I use those all the time.
Yeah.
I use them like daily, all
You're
the time.
saving $11 today. These should be $31. Today they are under $20 for all three of them. And so you're looking at roughly $7 per, even less than that. It's a really fantastic opportunity to bring home bowls that you will use again and again. Currently, all 5-star reviews, one of them said, this is actually a 10-star review, is what they said in their 5-star review. And then someone else said that they were so glad they bought all 3 colors because they were keeping one for themselves and they are gifting 2 others.
Yeah.
If you want the teal, we only have 1,000 remaining. Purple. And by the way, this is showing how you could use this around the home or in your bathroom. We have 1,400 and 1,300 remain in the cream. This is how they nest down. And Chef Jeremy, dishwasher safe?
Totally dishwasher safe and BPA free, yes.
Perfect. Amazing. And you won't have chips or cracks that you get from the glass. So bring this home first day at this low price, but no reorder. Teal, purple, or the cream.
Yeah.
You really can't go wrong.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, enjoy
Great
it,
to
guys.
see you.
Yeah, happy cooking.
Happy cooking. Absolutely. Let's check in with David.
All right, we have one more item in this 4-hour show. And Kylie Watts is back with us with Bio Cleaner, but supersize.
Supersize.
This is really, really good stuff on all the things that you didn't think you'd be able to use it on, and a little bit will go a long way.
Yeah, and typically, David, as you know, we usually do our 10-ounce size. We only do this every so often, so it's a great time to stock up. BioCleaner line is all about reducing that chemical footprint. We've got great scents. They're all essential oil based, so no worries about chemicals.
And it's a set of 2. So you get 2 of the Bio Cleaners, you get 2 microfiber towels, and 2 application sponges.
You do.
And you just wet the sponge, you put a little bit of Bio Cleaner on there, a little bit goes a long way. And this really works. Now, we have scents available for you. We have the original that smells like clean laundry, most limited. Then we have cedarwood, one of our newer scents. And we have citrus set of 2, most popular. Now, $26.98. Let's talk about Laneige France.
Okay, so this is a beloved cleaner that you can find in only one place in the world, and that is in the southeast region of France called Laneige. It's this beautiful snow white quarry where to this day, David, the same way they've done for well over a decade here at QVC, they hand pack them. But again, you can see those are our 10-ounce sizes. This is our 17.5-ounce sizes. And what you are doing is you're really cleaning with Mother Nature's cleaner. So hard packed clay, you wet your sponge. A little bit goes a long way, as David said, so get a little bit on the surface of your sponge right there, and we're going to go right to work on our glass stovetop, because this is something that, you know, maybe you would need a specialty cleaner, you'd have to rub and scrub, but you can see immediately it does a great job on that spillover. But check what it's doing on those burnt rings. So in just a few seconds, we're able to cut through that. Now, all I have to do, because we're not using any chemicals, is take my microfiber and wipe that away. And because we didn't use any harsh chemicals, we could cook or eat directly on that surface afterwards.
I mean, super clean, even to the burn rings.
Yes.
Many of you have these glass or ceramic top stoves, and you're looking for something that will clean up the mess. And if you have a stainless steel sink, you probably think you're a good housekeeper, and you probably are. But this will discolor, and this takes all the mess away.
Yeah, so it oxidizes over time, our stainless steel sink. So as you look at this, you're like, doesn't look that dirty. But wet your sponge, get a little bit of clay on the surface of here. Again, a little bit goes a long way, so you'll find it's incredibly economical. I'm gonna do a small little circular motion, and David, if you could be my water assistant.
I'd be happy to.
Watch what happens when David pours that water. So you're gonna see that water beads up, runs down, almost like it's creating that protective barrier that allows us to clean less often. It runs right off. But look at the difference from what we had before to what we have after with the bio cleaner.
I mean, your stainless steel sink is going to oxidize. It just happens.
Yes.
This is why you need BioCleaner. Now, I use BioCleaner for a lot of things around my home, but one unexpected thing happened. I had the power washer dude come to my house. And he power washed the house, but the gutters didn't come clean because they had dirt stains on them from the shingles.
Yeah.
Because it would rain and dirt would come down off the shingles and it would stain the downspouts. He said, well, maybe I'll come back tomorrow and spray bleach. I was like, I don't want you spraying bleach
Yeah,
on
no
my
thank
house.
you. We don't want bleach.
So he left his ladders there, went home, because it was the end of the day. And so I thought, I wonder will BioCleaner work? So I politely put some on the applicator sponge, walked up or climbed up one of his ladders, and went to work on the gutters, and it was like a pencil eraser. It came off. So he came back the next morning and started to get cans of bleach off the truck. I said, put them back. He said, what do you mean? I said, here, use this, and I handed him BioCleaner. He said, what's this? I said, it's like a pencil eraser for the gutters. And he used it and was amazed. You know what else I use it for? I use it on my Le Creuset.
Yeah, very
When
good
I've
for that.
been brazing, because I have a burn ring inside, or a braise ring, and it takes off all the mess.
Well, and that's the thing, because you're in the kitchen so much and we don't want to use a lot of caustic chemicals. It's a great kitchen cleaner, but to your point, outdoors, indoors, bathrooms, your barbecue grill right there, your outdoor furniture, the rims of your car. There's one of those things that when you get this home, you'll find so many great ways to use this, and you're not using any chemical cleaners. And that's why people have loved this for well over a decade, but they always stock up when we have the supersize, because you're getting almost double the amount.
Now, since we launched this big deal, we've taken how many orders? 3,800 orders have been placed.
It's only been on one day.
Since we launched the big deal.
Yeah.
Only been on one day. And you're getting a set of 2, plus you're getting 2 cleaning cloths and 2 applicator sponges.
Yeah.
The 3 scents we have are original, which smells like clean laundry, most limited with only 700 left. Then we have cedarwood, one of the newest fragrances, 2,200. And then we have citrus, most popular of all 3. You get 2 containers, supersized containers, and you get 2 of the microfiber cleaning cloths and 2 of the applicator sponges. Now into the bathroom we go.
Into the bathroom we go. So this is real soap scum that we put on. We let it dry. So this is very similar to something you'd find in your own bathroom. Now, if you are in the bathroom areas, you could turn that shower on, that faucet on, and let that water wash away the BioCleaner. But you can see from us just wiping it off, that tile looks like the day you installed it.
Even the grout lines.
Even the grout lines.
Even the grout lines look brand new. We are super excited about this. Now, how many of you have granite countertops? And one thing that you probably are not aware of is that granite is porous and tends to take on spills, because we spill a lot of things on our kitchen cabinets, or we have our countertops rather. This is going to be the best way to clean it.
It is, because here's the deal. You can see it's got all this beautiful coloration in it, but over time it gets so dingy. But look at that before and after. And you're not using any harsh chemicals, because those are the areas where you got to be really careful with the chemical
You don't want to
cleaners.
scratch, right? This will scrub without scratching, and never is that more evident than when we put crayon on hardwood floor.
Right. Now, here's the little caveat with this. If you've got 200-year-old hardwood floors that aren't sealed, don't use any cleaner on them. But for those traditional kind of sealed hardwood floors, engineered floors that are sealed, you can use that for that little waxy, messy mess that comes on here. We wipe it up, and all of that waxy crayon is gone.
All because BioCleaner works. If you have claimed that you've used everything, but you've not used BioCleaner, you haven't used everything. Now, many people are picking this up, 4,000 ordered since launch now.
Amazing.
We are very, very busy, but BioCleaner started its life cleaning fine jewelry and silverware.
Yeah, so when it was discovered in France, in that southeast region, in that beautiful quarry, it was first designed as a jewelry cleaner. So this is a silver pot we've been showing for years, has that kind of weathered patina, because that's just what happens, it ages over time. But check out as we turn this around, how it cleaned and shined and polished and protected that surface. So there's that before. Here is that after. You could do that same thing on your brass pots, your copper pots. So a truly multi-surface, multi-purpose cleaner.
Many of you are looking to pick this up, and we have 3 scents available for you, and this is the super size, and you get 2 of them.
Yes, it is.
You also get 2 cleaning cloths and 2 sponges. Now we have the original, and with only 600 at how many? 500. I'm sorry, 500 left in original.
Oh, wow.
Then we have cedarwood, one of our newest fragrances, 2,200 remain, and citrus most popular. 4,800 are available. Now, how many of you are cleaning up stoneware bakers?
Or to your point, like the Liokareas that you love. So we wet our applicator sponge, we rubbed it on the surface of the clay. A little bit goes a long way. And because it's a hard packed clay, you're gonna find you're gonna have your bio cleaner probably for years and years and years. So the things that you don't wanna put in the dishwasher, or frankly you can't, that have that burn on mess, use your applicator sponge. Now of course you would rinse them off in the sink, but just for TV's sake, when we wipe this all up, all of that burn on mess is gone and gone for good.
Gone for good, not just lessened, gone.
Yeah.
Now, if your countertop oven is this dirty,
Pretty extreme.
maybe we need to have a separate conversation. But if we exaggerate the mess to show you that it's no match for BioCleaner.
So a little bit on there, and you can see we barely are touching the surface of that clay, and then we go right here on that messy area. Now, when it comes to countertop ovens, they don't have self-cleaning features. Thank you, David. So you can see it's gonna cut through that mess. I'm not even pushing that hard. I'm letting the applicator sponge and the clay go to work because it's cleaning, it's shining, it's polishing, it's protecting, and all I have to do is wipe it up, and even on that glass, now you can see through that beautifully.
Wow. Now, many of you have stains in your home that you're wondering, will BioCleaner work? Is there anything that this does not work on?
Very good question. So the only thing that we kind of say exercise some caution against would be your vertical stainless steel things, like your refrigerator fronts, stove fronts, only because they could be a mixture of metals. They're not always just stainless steel versus your sink, which is stainless steel. So we don't want you to damage any of those surfaces. So that's the only time where we say exercise a little bit of caution.
Now, we're going to wet our applicator sponge and do the sink demo again, because I think a lot of people have stainless steel sinks and don't realize that they get dingy over time.
That's the thing. And you can see here wheel wells, outdoor furniture, barbecue grills, inside the shower, to the oven doors, to the glass stove tops, to the tile that you have. There's so many areas where you'll use this, and people have loved it for years because there's a time and a place for chemicals. We have a lot of great ones too, but there's often times where we don't want to use a chemical, but we want an effective cleaner.
Right.
And that's what BioCleaner does. So wet our sponge, rub it on the surface of the clay. Little tiny bit right here, and you can kind of see where we already cleaned, but we're going to do that again. So a little bit, I'm going to just go small circular motions, because you'll be hard pressed to find a better stainless steel sink cleaner. And then David, if you could, just a little bit of water for me.
For sure.
What we love, you're cleaning, you're shining, you're polishing, you're protecting. So that dirt's not budging without the BioCleaner, but look at the difference that we have.
It's like putting wax in your sink, car wax.
Yeah.
This will cause the water to beat up and for the sink to resist that kind of dingy staining again. Now, obviously, we need to do the whole sink.
Yes, we do.
But we do these places to show you the differential. Now, we have now taken orders for 5,000 since lunch.
Wow.
We are super excited that this is the super size, and you get 2, plus 2 cleaning cloths and 2 applicator sponges. The 3 scents we have available are original, with fewer than 400 remaining, and that smells like fresh laundry.
Yes.
We also have the newest, one of the newest favorites. This is cedarwood, 2,000 remain, and then we have citrus. 4,300 remain, and you get 2 of the microfiber towels and 2 of the cleaning cloths. And remember, our cleaning sponges, I should say. And then these cleaning cloths are reusable, washable and reusable.
That's correct. So you'll have this for a nice long time, cleaning without any harsh chemicals. It's a fabulous cleaner to have in your arsenal.
So this big deal price is good until the 26th of December, day after Christmas. Thank you, Miss Kylie.
Thank you, David.
Always good to see you.
And safe travels home to Mom.
Thank you. Hard to believe our show is already over.
today.
And our theme, Winter Wonderland,
It's wonderful.
draws to a close.
It does.
You look great,
Well, thank
I
you
must
very
say. I also want to say, whatever you're celebrating, happy and blessed celebration for you and your family and friends. This is so very important. Are you traveling anywhere for the holiday?
Nope, I will be here in Pennsylvania, but everyone in the chat wants to wish you safe travels.
Well, I am boarding a plane tomorrow to go down to North Carolina to see my mom and family for the holiday. And then I'll be spending the rest of my time off down in the warmth of Florida, so I'm looking forward to that. But after about 5 days in North Carolina.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'll have plenty of time. And I get there before the rest of the family. The rest of the family doesn't arrive until Tuesday.
Oh.
I arrive on Monday. Mom wants to do menus tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
So we're going to plan menus
That sounds great.
after I get in. So we are super excited about the holidays, and Amy Strand is up next. We've got more shopping, and hopefully you're doing more self-care. because you've been taking care of everybody else. Today is the day to take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody, and happy holidays. I'll see you again on the 7th of January.
Never run out of your food favorites again. When you choose auto delivery, we'll automatically send you the food you've been craving and lock in the price. You choose the schedule, we'll make sure your favorite food arrives when you want it, and you can cancel or edit at any time. Keep your favorites coming. Head to QVC.com to set up auto delivery now.
Don't miss a thing with the QVC Program Guide. Visit QVC.com and navigate to or search Program Guide to see what's coming up on QVC, QVC2, QVC3, and in the kitchen. Easily search for your favorite shows or topics, and even set email reminders when you'd like them. Visit the QVC Program Guide now and plan your shopping with us.
The holidays are here. We're wishing you a merry season streamings on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Take a break from the hustle and bustle with festive shows, holiday channels, original movies, great gifts, and more. Unwrap season streamings only on QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
Never run out of your beauty favorites again. When you choose auto delivery, we'll automatically send you the beauty products you love and lock in the price. You choose the schedule, we'll make sure your favorite beauty essentials arrive when you want them, and you can cancel or edit at any time.